What is up, everybody? It is your friendly neighborhood BJJ podcaster, Raph Esparza, coming to you live from Milton Arguello's Mixed Martial Arts Academy. We are currently watching the Royal Rumble, and we're a little delayed. So you probably are watching this live. We're just seeing the opening fireworks. And yes, everybody here has been given numbers. Now, where did my numbers go?
You already lost them.
They're underneath here? I do have them. Thank you. Pointing that out. And of course, the boss man here, the namesake, Milton Arguello. How are you doing, sir?
Doing well. Thank you for having me, Raph.
We did have some confusion leading into this.
Yes.
What was the confusion that we had before? Like, we took a few minutes to kind of get our shit together. What was the issue?
So I thought we were going to pick up the stream right where it was started.
That's not the issue, but go ahead.
Oh, the numbers.
Yes.
Yeah, our fucking idiot kids coach over here.
Okay, well, let's rephrase that. We have a kids coach. Maybe he's somebody who needs some work, but go on.
Yeah, he fucked everything up.
So okay, what exactly did he fuck up? Let's start there.
One, he went missing.
Yeah, that's true. He did.
We didn't know where he went, so we had to rewrite the numbers.
Okay.
Turns out he went to go cut up the squares, so he did his job. And then a number went missing, so we're like, "What the fuck did you do now?" Turns out it was on the floor.
Yeah, hey, listen, things happen, and sometimes the group gets a little confused. I just love the fact that he left without telling anybody here. He was just like, all right, well, sounds good. I'm going to take off. And then we thought, okay.
That sounds just like him, though.
That does that. Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Like when you leave the gate open and your dog wanders outside real quick, and then you're like, oh my God, has anyone seen the dog? And he's really just across the street taking a shit. You know what I mean? And then, like, by the time you realize, everyone's already lost their mind.
Well, speaking of which, Leno, welcome to the show. You were kind enough to come up today. Do you mind, everybody, just make sure you're always up on the microphones here. But Leno, you were so kind to give our guys rounds today. I cannot thank you enough. You were such a great coach to come in, and the funniest part is at one point I looked at one of our guys and I go, that was the nicest roll I've ever seen you do. So it showed that you're capable of a flow roll, even if you don't do them regularly.
Oh man, when you get invited to a white belt open mat, how am I gonna say no, bro? You know what I mean? That's like freaking Illuminati status right there, bro. I just got freaking.
It's so
amazing. Thank you for having me.
Of course, dude. It's just so funny to me because I'm like, all right, dude, we're going to have an open mat before we do this, but full disclosure, please don't kill these children is really what it came down to. And you were so motivating and so cool. They go to compete next Saturday. So I really do appreciate that. You were an excellent coach, and the advice you gave them was top tier.
Thank you, man. Yeah, just like kind of my thing with the sport is like just each one teach one,
Yep.
Just motivate everyone and just get them out of that comfort zone and show them like, you know what, you can do this, and just be persistent with the technique, and hopefully it helps them, Good luck to them next weekend.
Thank you, sir. And one of my favorite things, Milt, is he fits in so perfectly with us because within a few seconds, he's like, or you could give him your back. That's cool. Yeah, absolutely. That works too. If you want to go ahead and do that, you just gave him 4 points. And I was like, damn, dude, he didn't know any of these guys, and he's roasting the shit out of them. So that was very good to see. We also have another guest here. He is the founder behind West Coast Creative Studio.
That's right. Yep.
Zeus, you came here, you got a little bit of training in, can't appreciate you enough. And you've pioneered the overhead shot here.
There you go.
Like the weird part is I was just like, hey, normally this is a one-man band. I do all this myself. When you come over, you're like, I can help you. I go, you can. You actually know what to do here. So you made this happen. We thank you, sir.
Well, it's up to you, man. You could do this whenever you want. You know, it's easy enough for you to do this.
Yeah, I mean, Milton has
It
seen
depends
me,
how it looks, right?
I was about to say, Milton has seen me do this in record time on a number of occasions where like we literally go from training and then it's bam, we have to have this up and out. And there was one time where he was doing something similar like we had today for the grappling side. He did it for his kickboxing guys, and I was over on the side just ready to go. And the minute they stopped, I was like, here, and he goes, yo, that's the fastest I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I was like, dude,
It's a pretty fast setup.
it's not bad. It's
Yeah.
not bad. Today I felt like we were average, but when you were talking it out, I was like, I think you're right. Let's try this overhead. And
Yeah.
I like being able to see the group. That's the one thing that I feel is missing whenever we do these. So
Yeah.
very nice.
And you have a clear view of the TV. Look at
We
this. It's
do.
beautiful.
We do. I've just trained myself because it normally affects me
Right.
to just be like, all right, I see half of it. And then sometimes I'll be like, no, shut up. Hold on. Let me go this way. It does look like they are telling us we are on the road to WrestleMania. And I have to tell you this little crawl that they have here at the bottom, I'm a huge fan of. It's really nice graphics. It'll keep you posted on who's getting entered and who's coming. Because one of the things about the Royal Rumble is you never know who the people are. It's like if you haven't been watching the storyline, so you might be new. For example, to our right over here, Leno, you were telling me you were afraid that you weren't going to know everybody on camera, right?
No, yeah, man. That's probably like my biggest thing. I haven't seen wrestling since I was like 12. Since I figured out it didn't work, you know. I tried it, and then I tried to wrestle one day. You know, the craziest part, when I was in high school and we were wrestling, I was so eager to pick my wrestling name. I thought we had names like on TV.
No.
You know what I mean? I was like, oh, dude, who am I going to be when I get to the ring?
So let's
You know?
hear it out. Who would you have been?
I don't know. I liked Rey Mysterio growing up. You know,
Okay.
being like
You're a
Mexican
little
kid.
too tall for Rey Mysterio.
But I was a little
though.
too tall for Rey Mysterio, and we didn't have ropes, so the 6'9" wasn't gonna happen. So, and I was from the 3-2-3, so it wasn't gonna happen like that.
Yeah, nobody ever talks about the 3-2-3 in the finisher,
you know,
but they
now
should.
We should. That's what we're here for. We're gonna make it happen.
Okay, so tonight I'm going to be asking you questions on trying to figure out who that character is. We're going to develop who that character is
we're
as we
gonna
go.
bring that guy.
We definitely have learned a lot. Zeus, do you have any favorites? Now, here's the thing. Zeus produces really, really solid shows at his own studio. And I've interviewed a lot of people, but I've never been in the same studio space as like Ronda Rousey or as Seth Rollins recently or Sheamus. All of these people were recently in your
Yeah.
studio.
Sheamus was not in there, but more recently, yeah.
Oh, my apologies.
Seth,
That's right.
Seth,
Seth was there.
Seth's within there. Yeah, man, I've got to meet. You know, I work real close with Chris Van Vliet. He's a great interviewer. He interviews the who's who, right, of wrestling and celebrities as well. So
Mhm.
I've got to meet a lot of great people through him. You know, like Ronda Rousey was in, Seth Rollins was in there. You know, Rampage Jackson came in for an interview. So a lot of great people. Chris Jericho was just in the studio.
Yes. I
Yeah,
was
Chris
forgetting that
Jericho,
one
man,
now.
he was a great interview, and they actually interviewed each other in the studio. So
Oh,
it was
nice.
2 for 1. So that was really nice and refreshing.
Hold
too.
on. Did you get paid for that Chris Jericho one?
What's that?
Did you get paid for that Chris Jericho one?
Oh,
if they come in-
absolutely,
I was
absolutely,
like,
yeah,
just making sure. I was like,
yeah.
hey, make sure 2 checks came in on that one.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, man, it's great just to like being in the studio, listening to these conversations in real time. You know.
I want to say this to you. How good does it feel to know that if push came to shove, you could probably mess Chris Van Vliet up? Because I've seen the way you've rolled. You've come to roll with us a little bit
Yeah.
now. You're not bad, man, for not taking a ton of classes. You've got some good
Thanks, man.
stuff.
Dude. This is the second time I've ever rolled or done anything like this. I mean, I've trained Muay Thai a long time ago
Mm.
for just a couple months, and I hit someone in the elbow and screwed up my toe, and I was done after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like jujitsu, I have no experience in that. It's the second time I've done this.
You have good instincts, and it makes me very happy. And it's very funny because we're coming and we have all over the spectrum type of people. So you've got somebody as good as him
Yeah.
on one side. You've got our guys who are white belts who are competing and learning their craft. And then we also had some new guys who I almost was going to let you go after, but they were so much like, we don't know what we're doing. We're just bodies. And I was like, I actually think Zeus could probably take these people out, but I don't want to let them loose just yet. But you got some specialized training over in our cage. And I
Yeah.
thought that was super dope to watch and see.
Yeah, no, every time I'm in here, man, I learn something new. And I love watching you guys just roll, and I just learn from that as
Yeah.
well. Like I said, I'm a huge MMA fan. I love MMA. I've been watching it for a long time. Not so much wrestling, but I'm getting more into the wrestling world now just because, you know, I
You
get
don't
to
have a
meet all
choice,
these
dude.
people.
It's
Yeah,
just where you're at.
that's true. So, yeah, wrestling. Honestly, this is my first Royal Rumble I get to watch, man. Like,
Or do you feel nervous having numbers now? Because now you have some skin in the game. Because we just saw who the 1 and 2. So who's 1 and who's 2?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Let's look at this list.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Who has Liv Morgan? You have Liv Morgan.
So if they win,
You win $50.
oh, okay.
So that's what we have going on here today.
So I got 19, 20, and 29. So whoever comes out at 19,
That is your person.
and if he wins,
You get $50.
So what are we asking here, Leno?
I was trying to see who had 1. Kevin
Oh.
has 1. Milton has
So
2.
Kev, your 1 is EO Sky, and she's awesome. I love EO Sky. So she's your girl.
And Milton has 2.
And Milton has Liv, who he's a huge fan of for whatever reason. Yep, for wrestling reasons indeed.
Her technique
Her
is impeccable.
technique is impeccable. But you know what?
Look at that. Look at that
Jeez.
technique right there.
Listen, that was all EO Sky's working her ass off. Look at this.
Literally.
Bam.
Double
She's
back
so
handspring.
good.
Oh my god.
Fucking love EO Sky.
EO Sky's a fucking.
I wish
monster.
women MMA was this cool.
Dude, you know what? I'm going to be more honest than that. I wish jiu-jitsu was more cool like this. Because every time we see these people with their personalities, I'm like, yo, I just wish we could. No, don't get that girl. No.
So if she
So-
kicks her out, she
So
wins?
if she went over the top rope. If her feet touch the floor, then she would be eliminated.
so how often do people come out?
So it's I thought it was 30 seconds, but I think it's every minute or something, minute or 2 minutes, something to
So
that effect.
they're going at it, and then
Yep.
someone else comes out like in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, by
And
the
then-
way, Milt, I know I told you that I cracked the code for a Royal Rumble for Jiu-Jitsu.
No.
Okay. The code I've cracked is
No.
I
no,
think-
no.
no, let her do it. Let her do it. I want EO to go longer and further than Liv, but I love Liv too, so I got no issue with that. The code I've cracked is somebody suggested this to me on one of our live shows this week, and they said, Raph, why don't you do a Royal Rumble? And I was like,
3 and 2.
we've been trying to figure this out. We've been trying to figure it out. I've thought about it for years for WWE BJJ stuff. And number 3 is coming in. But I realized if you gave people entrances and then they come in and they have to submit the person, then you could do them where it's not static. Because I've seen BMAC do it where everybody's in at once and they have to submit each other, and it was done in 8 minutes. I think if you have it where people could team up against one person, you would start eliminating people and then doing it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you give them the Rockstar entrance where they have like actual walkouts.
That'd be sick.
Now, I can tell you, I know this theory works because it was used against me today, Kevin. What happened, Kevin? What happened? What was going on that I just explained a theory about how a Royal Rumble could work, where maybe 2 people team up against one person? What happened, Kev? Yeah. Who helped you out? Exactly. You literally said tag him in, and you didn't leave. You kept attacking me too. There was
He's not wrong.
And then as it was happening, was it successful? Was it successful? No, I mean, it got you to top position, but then you didn't do shit from top. You didn't pin me. No, you did not. So we got a first test model of it, and we'll look at the tape. But I was highly amused because that's the nonsense we were actually talking about.
Has
So-
she had a match on Raw or SmackDown yet?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think this is her first like.
It might be. Yeah, I think it is her first. Liv, stay in there.
So who's this new chick?
This new chick is from NXT. She's awesome.
She was a champion.
Yeah. Now watch. This is where you see people start to utilize their like gymnastics training, like everything they've got, they throw in there. And everybody, when they hold those 2 top ropes, they're holding on for dear life. Who
Oh
had 3,
my
by the way?
God, I love Liv.
You have 3.
I have 3.
How you feeling about your 3?
She's a champion. Well, we'll take
I mean, it does start well with the
it's pretty,
championess.
it's pretty early, but we'll take it. I have 3 and 4, so I
Okay, we got our 4th entrant coming in right now.
think it was rigged. Chris did something wrong.
Becky Lynch? Is that Becky Lynch?
No, that is
Valkyria.
Valkyria. And Valkyria is one of those people who also has a championship. So you're going to see some of these people have, this is the Intercontinental Championship, which they just added, like the Women's U.S. Championship. So the women are getting more titles now. So that's why it might be slightly confusing. So when you're watching all of this and you're absorbing this, Zeus, now that you're immersed in the world, do you feel like you have to root more for the people who have been in your studio?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I've met that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. or girl, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I'd love to have Liv Morgan in the studio.
Oh, invite me. I'll work for free.
I was about to say, I was like, you're not far from probably getting her. I think that could happen in the future.
I think there might be some pretty big guests coming in
Okay.
soon, hopefully.
Dude, my favorite is whenever Chris puts up like a post being like, hey guys, it's somebody big coming up. I go, you know, if I hear it from other podcasters, I go, I don't believe you. When I hear it's Chris, I'm like, it's going to be somebody from WWE that I've
Yeah.
never seen in there before.
Had a wardrobe.
Yeah. So what exactly happened there, Leno?
Top
Oh,
top.
Top,
Ooh.
baby.
This is WWE PG. Oh God, don't hit her like that, Liv. Although I will say, Liv does that so that she can go to the corner out of frame and get reset. So, vet move right there. Vet move.
That's why Liv is so great.
Yeah, no, Liv is very
I just
experienced.
think you're
Yeah.
missing out on potential dollars
Yeah, on potential dollars,
by cutting her off.
bro. Let me tell you this right now. They're about to renew their library rights. So Peacock is a deal that they have for their whole library. I think they're going to get bank off of that. And I hear that the UFC is going to be asking for $1 billion
With Peacock?
for for their next suitor. So either they're going to get it from ESPN or they're going to ship it out to like Netflix, like the WWE just did with Raw. Stay strong. Io Sky has the best selling face in the world right now. And if you've ever seen her do a trash can spot, she literally puts a trash can at the top of a steel cage on her head and just flies off. It is my favorite clip in the world. That's my girl.
Fucking insane clip.
Oh, it's my favorite.
It's so crazy to even do.
I repost every time I see it because it makes me laugh. Yeah, now, Coach. All right, brother. Enjoy
love
the
you,
rest of your day,
Coach.
sir.
I'll see you Monday.
Take care, Coach.
Listen, if you're gonna walk out to the Royal Rumble, take your time, everybody. Like you're not in a rush. Get the most out of your audience. This is your time.
So she's number 6 or
She is number 5.
5?
So who had
who's got
5? Kevin. Okay.
Damn, he's got Chelsea Green.
He's got Chelsea Green. Yeah. Okay. Kev, how are you feeling so far about your picks?
Wait, so this is the women's and then the men's?
The men's will close out the night.
Okay. So how long does it take for them to all come out?
It's going to take a while. So the whole match usually goes about an hour. So then after
And that's all this is, right? Like
That's
just
all-
them going at it for
Yep.
until everyone's out?
EO. There's like 2 or 3 matches.
Like
that they have,
individual
yeah.
matches?
Yes. So they have like a tag team match. Almost over. Almost over. Dude, I love these stats that they're putting up too. This is so great.
No.
Yeah, that's so new. It's very interesting.
It's
I like how-
because it's like, dude, it makes it present like a real sport.
And then like me, who hasn't been very like interactive with wrestling recently, it allows me to catch up
Yeah.
in real time.
I feel you.
That's really good.
Oh, they're all going at her.
We can tell who's not like Tom.
Oh,
Kev, did they give us a Coke or something? No. I thought, did we pay for that? Oh.
They'd have me 2 liters. There's IPAs.
Oh, I'm going into that next. I thought I was just gonna have more caffeine in me first. Ooh. Yeah, I might want that because I might get into my pizza now. All right, BFAB coming in right now. Entrant number 6. Who has 6?
I got 6.
You got 6, Crispy. How do you like this?
That fit reminds me of like a Sugar Sean fit. You know what I mean? If
Sugar
Sugar Sean was a female, you know what I'm saying?
That's
But
fair.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But we'll see if she's good or not. Yeah.
Do you think she's good or not? Do you think she can go all the way?
I don't know. I'm about to find out.
Okay.
She is very tall.
Also, the fit is good. Like I have to say, as a character, that stands out. You'll remember her later.
Definitely.
Uh-oh. Oh.
There we go. That's
Foot to the
attention.
face. Disrespect. So one of my favorite things to do when I watch the Royal Rumble is see who works out their rest spots. Because when the new person comes out, you kind of find your corner and you're like, hey, I'm just going to chill here against this ring post. I'm a little tired.
Trying to acquire new moves to use an open match.
Yeah. So I will say you're my greatest fear of watching this because you can implement this stuff very well. And especially when people don't know what they're doing, I'm like, oh, this has 100% chance of getting landed.
Yeah, that's kind of my. I like. Recently, I've been trying to use the no-gi bow and arrow choke.
Oh,
Fucking
oh
unbelievable
yeah,
at that.
dude.
That's like a new one I've been.
It's so funny because we were talking about a little bit of like single leg X or X guard. You're so hard for me even to get that. So when you told me you're like, hey, your student had an issue trying to get that with me, I was like, I bet. I was like, bro, you got great movement. Even if I tell him the right thing to do, your instincts are so good how you play back and forth that I'm like, yeah. So I talked to him afterwards. I was like, we're going to fix that up on Monday. And he's like, dope. He goes, that was some great advice. So he appreciated that, man.
Thanks. He's really good. He just gets to clean it up a little bit. And he'll be ready for next week.
And the nice part is, dude, and I'm sure, I mean, you're young too, but I mean, like, this kid's 17 and I'm already seeing things out of him that I'm like, that's really good for where he needs to be. It's
Grayson
good
or
stuff
Gabe?
to see. Grayson.
Grayson's 16, no?
I thought Grayson was 17. I thought that's how he's juvenile.
No, I thought he's 16.
Uh-oh. Maybe we entered him in the wrong division. Then.
Maybe
Ru-
you're right. I'm
Alright,
not
he'll
sure.
make it.
Last time I
I feel like I talked to him, which, by the way,
you're spot on.
this is your
I
girl,
think-
by the way, Milt. This is who we saw at a PWG show back in the day.
Did we really?
Oh, no, we didn't see her. My
No,
apologies.
no. Oh my God. We have to go back to one
Dude,
of those,
the
man.
PWG is the best fucking show to see live.
Best wrestling show. I'm gonna take these two with me. Like,
Oh, thank you.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh, feet haven't touched the floor yet.
She's she's one of my pools.
No
She's
one's
one of your pulls? Okay.
No one's gonna eliminate her.
Nobody's been eliminated yet.
Oh, this is insane.
But if they haven't been eliminated yet, that means things are going to start happening fast and furious here.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I want a beer. Thank you, coach.
You went first. Like,
Uh-oh. Triple
Dog-
suplex.
Whoa.
Oh!
Damn. Oof.
Y'all missed it. I hit Kev with one of those
Just like
earlier.
Oh my God, is that wrong?
It was a
Rocky?
solid suplex.
Oh.
If
I was
cameras,
like, yo.
we got it on camera.
Oh,
got
dude,
way more
I always have my whatchamacallit,
my
my camera recording.
Okay.
So the only thing is I didn't record the kids, but I recorded their live rolls toward the end. And usually I'll sift through because it's hard to focus on all three.
Yeah.
So I'll kind of like skim through and be like, that mount sucked. All right, we got to do this with them.
Then you
But
can
it was,
show it to them.
yeah. And the other thing is sometimes like when I ask them to ask me questions, they don't know what the question is. So I'm like, all right, cool. While you're still thinking, start trying to actively come up with what you think was wrong so that they have a crack at it before I like go and do the safety net of like, oh, that was really not great.
Proofreading your own stuff.
Yeah.
Essentially. That's good.
I try,
That's a good
man.
idea.
It's just very funny. So that's why whenever we show those like Boston crabs that I hit on like our friends here,
Yeah.
it like happens and I'll only post those. So people are like, oh, what are you gonna do with that footage? I was like, have you ever seen it go up? They're like, no. I go, exactly. The only time is if it's something funny. Zoe Stark, who has Zoe Stark at number, was that 8?
Yeah, I got 8 over.
You got 8? No worries.
I have no idea who she is. She looks big. She looks strong. So
Okay.
I'm confident,
She got
but,
some
Well, she got the
going.
got the warrior stripes on her though.
Yeah, exactly. She
How's
looks
the
like
pizza?
She's ready to fight.
She's part of the PFC.
All right,
no
good.
idea who she is.
She
Never
might
heard
have
of
some
her.
help.
She might have some help.
Ooh. Ooh, me to
Oh.
the face.
Disrespectful. She
Ooh.
blocked that well. That camera should have been on a different shot. That's all good.
That was
Ooh.
nice.
Yo, by the way, one of those days, I want somebody to do that with an armbar.
No.
I'm your guy.
You are my guy. You know what? You're going to be the guy I send all my stuff to. I'm going to be like, hey, try this, Leno. See what happens.
I'll send you back.
Thank you. Liv Morgan has spent 13 minutes and 30 seconds
Oh,
in the
yeah, I'll
ring
take
so
it.
far.
Is she like favored?
She
her
is one of the
division?
favors, yeah.
Can we?
So Rhea
bet on
Ripley's
this?
not going to be on this, right? 'Cause she's.
Is she champ right now?
I think she's champ, right?
I think so. I got confused because
Who,
she was
Rhea?
out and they just gave her the championship. Yeah, when we saw her at
We
Raw.
saw her live
Yeah,
when
that
she
was the
won
one
it.
when she won it. Okay. Dude, I felt like because she never lost the title, I was like, oh, okay, when she comes back, they'll like give her a build. We'll see her get the championship back. Nah, dude, they literally handed it right back to her. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, yeah, is she champ? Yes, she is.
She's too much of a draw. But so is
Yeah.
Liv too.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
Yeah.
Liv's time has been amazing, and
Oh shit!
Tiffy time over on SmackDown is also one of my
Tiffy
favorites.
Tom has been amazing. too.
Tiffy time is my favorite fucking thing in the world. This is the one thing you guys do miss out on when we do have to mute this, though, is hearing the audience yell. Audiences love chanting. I don't know if you know this. Wrestling audiences love to count down from 10 and count up to 10.
Who
So,
the fuck is this? I don't know who this is.
Lash Legend, bro.
Baby.
She related to like Bobby Lashley.
She
Insane. Lash.
the Lash is part of the name, yes.
She looks good too.
She does.
Bam.
Hey, dang.
Get out my way.
All right, hold up. I'm gonna grab my pizza real quick.
Nice. Big woman. That's a whole lot of woman.
That's a whole lot of women right there.
I mean, good. Here's the thing: you can go out with the boys.
You're right.
You can get drunk, and she's gonna carry you in. And
Absolutely.
You, don't have to- you could live upstairs with this chick, and it won't be a problem.
Hey, bro.
You're in?
Oh.
You're right. She looks great. She walked out, and I was like, "Yo, that fit is awesome for her."
She's like WWE Beyonce.
Yo, I'm a fan.
Yeah. Oh, point at the sign.
There we go.
Which, by the way, your boy's going back to WrestleMania again this year.
Yeah?
So where's
Yeah,
it hosted this
Vegas.
year?
Nice.
Vegas?
So I'll be on the floor somewhere. I'm super stoked. This will be my third Mania now. So that'll be in April. Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
The worst part is there's no good way to take a power bomb. So all of these fucking suck.
We should ask my brother. I did that quite a bit as a kid.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you,
Powerbomb.
do you still power bomb your brother now?
Occasionally. He's a little harder. He's like 6'3" now.
Oh, bro, that's a lot of. That's a lot.
You
to do.
commentated his last fight.
What's his name?
Jose Flores.
Oh, is it?
over there.
That's
yeah.
your. Wait, that's your brother?
Yeah, my little brother.
How the hell did I know that?
Yeah,
Did you tell me that?
I think so.
I think you might have. All right. Damn, bro. The worst part. Is,
Oh!
we lost one.
First one.
BFAB
BFAB.
has been
Who was
eliminated. Who had BFAB?
Damn.
You had
Oh,
BFAB?
yeah.
Oh, that was crispy. That's right.
Oh, here's. Oh, there's goes.
No.
No.
Nah, she got it.
Oh,
She's too big. Come on. Now.
Attack the weave.
That girl ain't gonna knock
who's ours?
her out. Oh.
All right.
Our lashes.
We
on
have
my
a
team.
new entrance. This is. Oh,
Whoa.
shit. 10 is me, and I got Bianca Belair.
That's a good pick.
That's a great
Nice.
number. I'm good with that. My wife, every time she sees her, goes, "Oh, is it Braid? I love Braid." And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." All right, let me
She
get some
looks
pizza
like
real
one
quick.
of the girls from like Mortal Kombat, like a katana. You know what I mean? Reminds me of those ones. Bianca Belair. I mean, she shouldn't be too hard to eliminate. No, you just grab her by her braid and twist her around. Get her
Throw it
out.
out.
Yeah, I shouldn't take.
Oh.
That's a good entry. Entry number 10, I believe. Yeah, they
Who's
gotta
that?
start losing some. There we
Oh,
go. One of them's gotta go watch.
Oh shit.
There we go. She marched.
Boom. Damn.
I can't remember the last time we were watching something like this, man. I was probably in the living room trying the moves while I was watching it. So I don't think I actually watched it, you know?
Anything post 2010?
I'm gone. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
that was badass.
Raph got me back into it,
Ooh.
so we've been going to a lot of shows.
Like local shows or for WWE?
A little both. We've done a couple local shows like PWG, but
Okay.
we've been doing a lot of AW and
Maybe you guys
WWE.
can invite me out sometime and go with you guys. I wouldn't mind to go watch. I like stuff. It's pretty neat because like you just
Damn.
find
Yeah,
ways
she's
to
got 'em
use
all
this
stacked
athleticism
up.
and stuff. And
It's
what we
insane.
do,
Their
you know?
athleticism is insane.
And their ability, their marketing, their characters. You know, if you can like just take tips on learn how to develop your character, and it's gonna help you with your
Another one.
marketing.
Also, Mel, can you tell him how you go to wrestling now? And if
He wears a
essentially-
mask.
Nah, we're not there. But like, Milton had told me something last time. He's kind of said this before, but it's one where he's like, "Raph, you've ruined me. Why have I ruined you?"
Raph gets us floor seats every single time, and there's no way I can go back to.
He's bougie now.
Yeah,
You're bougie.
especially at the last event. Oh my god, we had floor seats, and we had a private bar, private
My
food.
God.
It was insane. I was like, I can't be treated like a peasant anymore.
When they
The
when they
guy got nacho, carne asada nachos, talking about I can't be treated like
Exactly.
like, bro, they said this to us. They go, "You got to go down all the way to the floor. Take the escalator down." We're like, "Okay." And as we're about to go, they go, "This will be the place you go. So please enjoy the Intuit Lounge." And I was like, "What?" And they go, "Yeah, you don't go up there with the peasants. You go in here to get your food." And I'm like,
Oh,
"Oh,
hell yeah.
And it was we had a we had a
seats?
private bartender. Like the food
Nice.
was
but no tip, huh?
insane.
Oh, they got tipped fine. Milton has never not tipped somebody well in his life.
That's
Like
good.
he tips very well.
I'm
but-
the opposite. I'm like, you lose your tip as you go.
It's a video game. You're like,
Yeah.
uh-oh. I will tell you this though. When they told us they're like, go ahead and grab something, it was the first botch. It was the first time I've ever looked at sushi at an establishment like that and said, I might get this.
Yeah.
Like, dude, why would you ever go to like a Clipper game and be like, "Oh, get some sushi tonight"?
right.
It looked that good that
They
I was
had
like,
they
"Yeah,
had
see?"
slow roasted lamb.
That would have went with the slow roasted lamb.
They
for
had
sure.
phenomenal tacos. Everything looked insane. It was incredible. It was I was impressed.
And I was telling him, I'm like, "Yo, it's not just that we get floor seats; it's that we get affordable seats.
Mhm.
Like, I have a certain budget I work within because I also have to go back to my wife and be like,
Oh,
Who was that?
That was Valkyra has been eliminated, and she is feeling her feels."
I think that was mine.
Number 12. Oh, no.
Oh,
12
and
is
number
coming
12 is coming in, but look, when you listen,
She is not human, dude. That is, gosh, she is so jacked, dude.
you can hear the audience literally so
Counting
happy to
them.
count her down. It's amazing.
Bailey, I met
in.
her.
You pretty
You met
happy?
Bailey. That's
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
How was that?
She's super nice.
She
She wasn't in the studio, but I met her. We went to like a movie premiere,
Hmm.
and I met her. And she was super nice.
That's mine, and there's not gonna be a repeat. So.
You never know. You never know, sir. So just to make it clear, in case this isn't fully established to everybody, everybody here drew numbers, so we all have people that we are actively rooting for. And there are some people, they haven't said anything yet, but we are rooting against other people. I won't be specific, but there are certain people here who I don't want to win. And I hope you all figure out who you are. But yes, so far so good on the Rumble. We've only had a few eliminations. We'll be seeing Metzler Fears facts. The weirdest part of this is I know how much these people pay, and I know that they pay to get their signs on there and to get that experience. So I'm like, this dude paid like $3,000 to get that sign on
What
camera.
the?
Oh, really?
Oh, for real.
Oh, you pay for signs?
No,
You
I'm
pay
saying
per
like to
seat.
those seats.
Oh, okay.
So like, in order to put up a sign that dumb, that dude also drew down at least $3,000.
Liv Morgan 22 minutes and 50 seconds. What a goddess. You know she goes to Coachella.
Really?
He said Coachella.
She does.
So are
ran
you going to
into her.
Coachella this
Oh,
year?
I don't know. You know,
Up in the air?
with
What if she
Japan and
goes?
fucking Thailand up.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
But if she goes, shit, my girl already knows.
She already.
I'm barking.
I'll let you wear my shirt.
There we go.
Who is this? She just like magically slipped in here.
Yeah,
got
she
another
was in
one?
there while I think we were talking.
There we go.
Who has 13? You guys have 13. Okay.
Oh,
Sonia.
13.
Sonia's good. She's been rising a lot more.
NXT too.
Compromise.
Looks like the crane.
Ooh. Ooh.
There we go.
Oh,
Ooh. Damn, nice beer.
Oh, bro.
Right?
First minute, you're going, and then you get blown up.
Yeah,
The
you're
minute you
going.
get blown up, you're over there hanging like Shayna Baszler.
You're like you're redirecting the camera.
You're just like, go, not on me right now. Uh-oh.
There we go.
I also think that move is achievable, by the way. So take notes. Oh, no. Don't you guys team up on her.
Ooh. That was a big-
But if like in between the fights at Barstar, they
No,
implemented
not
some
for sure. What I'm
wrestling in the cage.
That'd be so epic.
Like a ladder match during intermission.
The one with, like,
Man,
the one with like that girl swinging the underground game has like.
get your money's worth. You just rented an octagon, bro.
That's,
Get your money's
that's
worth.
not a bad idea because we're dude. When that ambulance, when they had to send an ambulance out, we were sitting there for an hour waiting for the ambulance to come back. And I
Why do we only
legit,
have one ambulance?
it does cost money.
A lot of money.
It's not free, huh?
But I will tell you this: it just as a commentator, you'll see people in the chat section being like, "When the fuck are you coming back?" And I go, "I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not in charge." So Zeus, you've seen this up close. Is there any like camera or technology that you've seen that you're kind of jealous that the WWE
I
has?
haven't. I've only been to
Wait,
one.
You've only been to one?
one event. Yeah.
What event did you go to?
Yeah. Man, it was a Monday Night Raw. It was like in Anaheim. But that's the only event I've ever been to. But yeah, the production and all these events are insane, man.
So when we went the last time, they had a drone flying in.
Yeah.
They do a drone shot from outside the arena and follows them inside.
You can bring them on the mat.
It's spectacular.
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
the drone
Make yourself at home.
also, they put it on their Twitter or I think on Twitter, and they said tag yourselves on here. So they literally have shots that you can zoom in like a 3D and zoom in and like tag, like I was here in the crowd.
Oh, that's cool.
Dude, they're doing so many
think I found
innovative
my
things that
favorite
I'm so legit. Like,
I think ever since they
jealous.
joined the TKO group with the UFC, I've noticed a lot of things that WWE is doing now that looks
improved.
alongside the format of UFC.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Like they're doing post-fight interviews now.
Yeah,
They used to not really do that, right?
not really.
Yeah.
No. And
But now they're like doing interviews post-fight.
the thing I like about that, as opposed to even the UFC, because I like the UFC post interviews. I like hearing about technique, what they
Yeah.
did, perspective,
What they
storylines.
think of how the match went.
But for WWE, I like that you can be in character and show up and still cut a promo.
Yeah.
Oh, Lior, there you go.
Crazy call out.
Wait.
Whoa! I think I just found my new favorite wrestler.
Such a good.
Oh, she's ours. You heard her. We even had to fight for that one.
Out.
Aw.
Well, I mean, they were both mine. It's all right. I'll trade them.
No.
Oh, she's out.
Two wrestlers, bro. Come on.
Did she
They're
just
not
come in?
on the same team. I lost two wrestlers.
And I was
Are
like,
we
oh,
out?
she's doing really
She
great.
just came in, didn't she?
I spoke too soon.
We have
So you're
I
done.
lost
too?
14.
You only have one more.
But do I have one more
No,
wrestler?
I have two more.
Oh, I thought that was your second.
No, my
What
first
do I
one
even
got
have? I
out.
had
I
two-
had 21
two-
26.
Two still in there.
I have 15, so this is me. And then Naomi.
11. Who was 11?
That was the one right before.
Who got eliminated?
Thank you.
Oh.
By the way,
They're on it. Yeah, thank you. You
Hold
guys
on.
are on it.
have been on, like should be hired by this group of people. Well
Yeah.
done. Round of applause for everybody. We're good stuff. Thank you. We approved we are inept enough that we can't do it on our own. I'm not going to say names, but you were ready at will to get the numbers ready to go.
What was wrong with the numbers?
What do you think was wrong?
Hey,
Crispy,
hey.
hold on.
I had
A
one
number was
job.
missing.
Multiple mistakes.
Do you understand that
Someone
when
left
I
the
looked
door
at
open
Crispy and
and-
I was like, yo, Crispy, can you do the numbers? Crispy looked at me with the most stress I've ever seen him work. Like, what do you mean? I was like, literally write and cut numbers. And he's like, okay, coach.
Is this good? Is
I'ma
this
do
size
this.
good enough?
You thought you wanted him to launder some money. That's why he was nervous.
You know what it is? It's like, it makes me happy that we just do jiu-jitsu and MMA and Muay Thai and kickboxing here. Because if I was running an illegal gambling ring, I would not have the team to do it here. I'd be like, Crispy, get me $100 bills. You got it, coach. I'd be like, what happened? You're like, I came back with ones. I'd be like,
He went
You
next
said
to
100 though, right?
100 ones. That's what I. Okay. All right. I'm going to come back to Kevin. Kevin, how stressed are you right now? Or do you feel like your people are performing well?
Honestly, I lost track of my chicks.
What do you mean lost track?
The worst pimp.
I know one of them has red hair, bro.
There you
She's
go.
Asian, and another one is
You haven't lost any.
So Io Sky, look, your girl's still doing great
I
work here.
know, man. How did I lose 2 chicks? She's been there since the start.
That's all right, man. That's what happens.
They're the good ones too.
They come and they go, bro. Uh-oh.
Oh, who was that?
someone just got-
Oh, they had 2
we got
eliminations.
Oh, that was
3.
mine.
Zoe
I
Shark
lost
3.
all 3 of mine. Oh, son, I'm going home. Oh, wait, I still have one. Never mind. Oh no, I got Lash. Lash is mine. I got Lash.
Dude,
Let's
Liv
go,
Morgan's
Lash.
still in there.
I love
She's
her.
gonna go to the end. He said, "I love her."
You have her?
I have
What
her.
is going on? Why is she laying down? She was doing amazing stuff. on
She's
the Cashman
tired.
Draft.
She needs a minute.
You'd rather have her lay down.
I was about to say, that's a good note here, yeah.
Just want her resting.
Oh wait, I got one more. I'm coming in hot.
Is you?
Well, there's 3 of us, so we're cheating.
Okay, 16. It's okay. You're not cheating. You're just,
we
you have
a
your
third
numbers.
of the pool.
It's okay. Jada Parker.
Yes. Jada Parker. Who's Jada Parker?
She's on NXT.
Okay.
She's in like a
What is NXT? Is that like? Are these like small? They're like cliques?
NXT is like their starter league.
Okay.
So they have their kids, they're in development, and then some of them, dude, some of the people on NXT are fucking phenomenal.
Minor league, like for baseball, G League for
Oh, okay.
basketball.
So she like plays for the Quakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the
Got
Quicks.
you.
Exactly.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
It's like watching the rain, the Ontario rain.
There's been a lot of good talent from there, though.
No, definitely.
Ron Breaker.
I don't watch sports, bro. I just terrible. I'm just like the biggest. When it comes to sports, I'm the biggest poser. You know what I mean? Like the only person I know right now is like LeBron James, and it's because he's on TV.
But like,
I don't know anyone.
you're also busy doing actual sports,
Sports?
though.
People don't understand that. Like, all right, you're an MMA fighter, but do you watch? I said, dude, MMA. I have to watch wrestling. I have to watch jujitsu, boxing, Muay Thai. And sometimes I get bored. I start watching sumo wrestling. Like people don't understand. Like sumo wrestling is a big thing. It's all controlling the hips, right? You gotta learn how to get underneath, pushing, like ring control. Like there's so many.
Let me ask you this question: when you watch
Hanging up on her.
sumo wrestling, do you then go to practice and make somebody do sumo wrestling with you after you watch it?
I try to like.
She's
I lost another one. I don't think I'm gonna win this one, guys.
This one's rough, but
Oh, turn around.
I got one again.
Wait, that's on Naomi's tag team partner, right?
Yep,
Okay.
that's Bianca Belair.
I'll have like
Oh, I got
17. I got another one. I think.
This is yours,
I think so.
Piper Niven. She's pretty big. It's gonna be hard to eliminate her.
Oh yeah, there we go.
That's the
Just
body
don't let her
guard.
get
We're
in.
good.
Again.
Now that's a BBW right there. That's a big woman.
She's still beautiful, man.
Oh yeah, obviously.
She looks like Adele. She gives me Adele vibes.
She does.
She could have had it all, huh? It looks like she ate it all.
But she's not going to be out because she didn't go over the top ropes.
Right.
Oh, look at that run.
She's the only one to run in there. She got to warm up.
Raph, you're getting demonetized.
Good friends?
Wouldn't be the first. We're good.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
What now? Let's go.
Vikings.
What now? I used to hide behind my big brother like that. I used to go pick a fight with the
Wait,
neighborhood
Now,
kids. and
here's the
call my
thing:
brother.
when you slide underneath like that,
Oh damn.
it does not count. They have to hit you over. So that's why she's just chilling right there.
Oh, so even if they pushed her off, it
Yeah,
doesn't
she'd
count?
be fine, yeah.
Oh.
And that's why they have all those refs on the outside making sure.
So you can kind of just chill out on the outside.
You could. People have done that.
And they can't push
they've
you.
gone under and they'll chill on the outside.
I feel like
Oh,
in the WWE.
So the bit I came up with is we should have them do that actual Royal Rumble exercise, but then we enter at the end.
That'd be
Just
funny.
Clean house. No, yo,
Why don't you
chill.
just throw her over?
You know, that's the thought, but it's harder than you think. Sometimes they do like a head scissor and they take you out.
Right.
It's very
I don't
difficult.
think you're gonna hit gravity, bro.
Bro, you've never seen it. Big Show's gone out.
So
and
right
been
there,
eliminated
if she gets
multiple
kicked
times.
out, doesn't count?
Big Show.
No!
Yes! Oh.
That was my chick, I think.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So she is eliminated.
Her friend.
I hate you.
So they're in my book. They're not friends. What?
Oh, let's go, Naomi.
This seems so choreographed.
100% real, bro.
I got another one. I got another one coming in, number 18.
This
Who
is
do I got?
Natalia, part of the Hart dynasty. Like she is probably I think she's the longest tenured female wrestler of all time now.
Interesting.
Like she's awesome. Her whole family,
So she's been around.
the legends.
huh? Her family?
She is. She's Natty Hart. So her finisher is a sharpshooter, but she does a terrible one, and we don't count it. Like legit does the legs the wrong way. But she's one of the last people to train in the Hart dungeon with like Brett, Owen, Davey, all those people. So she comes from a huge
Damn.
lineage. That was a great entrance, by the way. That was okay. Yeah.
This is gonna be bigger. Like,
Oh.
that hurt me.
People have been really fans of this tailbone suplex.
It works though. It works.
I mean, Crispy, try it on Monday, sir.
It
I'm gonna
works.
try it.
It works. I'm like watching right now. It works.
No,
Oh.
yes,
Oh.
guy. Not an effective rear naked choke escape, by the way. Just letting everybody know.
Oh, she's done.
It works in WWE.
It works in WWE. You know, it worked here. Can't deny the results. Oh,
Roxanne Pettis, 33 minutes.
wow, that's pretty. I mean, that means Liv's been in there. Fucking, they're at 40 now.
Who came out
Yeah.
first?
Liv was
Second or third?
second. Io Sky was first.
She's still in there too, right?
Yep.
Morgan is still in there too.
By the way,
hey, don't jinx it.
Okay,
Yo,
sorry.
everybody get
Oh,
pizza.
go back to that
good,
camera angle.
Yeah.
Solid. Pizza good.
Yeah.
You guys all got some?
Great.
Please
Thank you.
welcome yourself. Have it.
Thank
Do
you.
the thing. Thank you for going to get Kevin. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Going to get it. And also ordering it while I was getting other shit. Appreciate that, sir.
Oh yeah, I have this one. Who's this?
You have this one. Okay. Right now.
It's my first girl. Come on. Oh,
Oh,
Jordine. Oh, is that? Dude, she
Yeah,
was just in the studio.
I was about to ask. So we saw
Go.
her at PWG.
We did.
And
She's
big fan.
crazy
She's-
jacked.
she's more jacked than her husband, who's
Yeah.
also a wrestler.
That's
who's
so
also
funny,
jacked.
bro.
It was really fucking
Bro,
jacked.
she was literally just in the studio. She's the
You know,
last one that was in there.
It's so funny because she had posted, "Hey, I'm celebrating my mom's birthday.
Yep.
I'm
There's
not gonna
no
be at
way
the
I'm gonna be there." And the whole internet just collectively went, "I don't believe it. I don't think that's true."
Dude, that's crazy.
No, dude. And her and God,
Oh,
Masha? Was that who we
shit.
saw? Was that
Masha,
match?
yeah.
Masha. Dude, that match was amazing.
Masha Slamovich.
Slamovich.
How sick of a name is that? Masha Slamovich.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh no, Jordan, come on, let's go.
I was about to say she just got in there.
Damn.
So she's kind of like this TNA standout.
She's handling me.
Uh-oh.
That's
Uh-oh.
crazy.
And yeah, her contract is about to be over, so I guess now this is where she's at.
This is just where she works now.
Look at those quads.
Oh!
Let's go, Jordine. It's my girl.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which
I think that was.
Bro, her biceps
Whoa,
are
whoa, 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 whoa.
crazy, bro.
Oh my.
Oh!
Damn.
No way.
I couldn't pick her up.
I bro say.
Oh, shit.
I mean, yes, this woman is way stronger than
Yeah,
anybody.
anybody in
That
here.
last one? Ah.
Not even close.
Dude, we saw her in person.
Like Raph said,
Her husband's jacked.
The last.
Bro, she's like
She's-
prime Hulk Hogan.
She's
dude.
bigger than that.
Yeah.
Bigger than her man.
yeah.
And they're TNA standouts, so that's why there's a hug happening. So a long time ago, TNA wouldn't play night.
Oh.
Oh no, you didn't. Uh-oh.
No, Jordine.
Don't
She's
do
still
it.
there. TNA connection. By the way, the crossing is perfect.
Hey, you can't be doing that. Stop.
I actually like a white coat for Cole. I don't normally see him outside of the color scheme.
Who has 20?
Oh, I got
You
22.
got 20, okay?
Who's this? Mm,
I don't know who this is.
You're gonna learn about her.
I don't
That's
know
the
either,
beautiful
yeah.
part of this.
That's so funny, Jordine. I got Jordine.
Fourth career Royal
So
Rumble.
again,
TNA girl.
She's the vet, bro.
So because they now have this deal with TNA to play nice, now you're gonna see a lot more infusion. I actually think it's perfect for the women's division
Oh, damn.
because this is where you get the surprises of,
That was
I
nice.
wasn't expecting them to show up.
Yeah.
The WWE is so smart for that. Just
Mhm.
fucking trying to kill AEW off.
Well, let me yes and no. I think part of the deal is as a result of getting sued by MLW. So MLW said they had a deal with Fox around the time WWE did. And they're saying MLW came back and said, wait, they're trying to interfere in our deal. They're a monopoly. You cannot do that. So now the WWE is saying, oh, we play nice with everybody. Look, we have a partnership with TNA. We couldn't possibly be a monopoly. So it serves the purpose of going after AEW. Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Stay strong. Stay strong, B. That's right. That's right. Yep.
That's insane.
Now, there are some people who literally this is their main like thing you'll see them all year do. Like their specialty is a Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So they'll pick a spot. Like Kofi Kingston every year tries to come up with the spot where he's like handstanding or his feet don't touch the floor, so he's on like one of the desk chairs. Like some people just mark this as their one time to show out.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Here we go.
Kofi Kingston's a bitch.
Brother. I'm not a fan of him turning on Big E. That was not cool. But it's been a fun heel work. I do appreciate that.
Chris is
All right.
cool right
Got
now.
Alexa
21.
Bliss, that's a great pick.
That's me right there.
He's all excited.
That's your favorite? Hey! Of the new ones? Oh, that's amazing. Hey, she's great. I like her a lot. And she's kind of doing like, oh, I love
Harley
her.
Quinn little vibe.
She's kind of doing a little bit of a throwback to Bray Wyatt, like that whole vibe. That's really cool to see as well. So hold on, does she know more than you?
Possibly.
Oh, really? Hell yeah, that's awesome. Can I be very frank here? So when he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna bring somebody," I was like, "Okay, if you're bringing your chick, just know we're very boring and we suck." Like, I don't know. I don't want to subject somebody to just come here and not enjoy this. All of a sudden, you're like, "Oh yeah, Alexa Bliss, she's my girl. I love her." And I'm like, "Oh shit! Oh, we got a real fan." Oh yeah, that's amazing. Well, hey, listen, I'm glad to hear that because I didn't want to waste anybody's time. So now when you're like, "Yo, this Royal Rumble," no wonder you're like, "I got the numbers down. I know how this works. These idiots don't."
Like I wish I was like that. Like I wish I could do that.
Bless.
Oh, she should be the one sitting here, not me.
Nah, bro. Hey, listen, Lena.
I already am.
This is an open microphone. People can come in and out. We switch in and out all the time. So, ooh,
Whoa,
those are some nice
I
tricks.
like this
that.
girl.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa
Awesome.
Bliss.
It's good to see her back, by the way.
Lives 42 minutes.
42 minutes for Liv Morgan
Damn.
in here. Yeah, that's right. You get your moment. EO Sky, 42 minutes. By the way, don't you do it. Don't you do it, Natty. Don't you ruin this for us.
Dude, don't go out already, bro.
I just love the idea. You'd be like, do not embarrass me, specifically me.
Oh,
All right, 22. This is Kevin. This is
Kev,
Kevin's last
got this.
one.
big 22.
Oh, shit.
wow.
That is a
Zelina.
jacket,
I love
Zelina. By the way, Zelina's jacket always boss. Like, she always shows out. So
I thought she was
well
gonna
done.
wrestle in that. I was like, that's the way to keep him off you.
She one time for like the Puerto Rico show, she came out full Puerto Rican like flag as like her jacket,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, yo, I think she was actually wrestling Ronda Rousey, and it was just like, oh, she was gonna like people should feel like she's gonna win, but they're not gonna have her beat Ronda Rousey, but they're gonna
Right.
make her look good in front of her home audience. She did amazing. She should have won if I had booked it, but.
Oh,
That's
shit.
fair. But I will say this. Bad Bunny that night, best celebrity wrestler of all time. He's fucking amazing at this. Like, I liked Bad Bunny before. Once I saw him doing all this, I was like, I have a lot of respect for you, dude. You're a fucking G.
I told Chris, I'm like, when are we getting Bad Bunny in here?
Dude, you need to book him. And you know what the weird part is? For somebody like Bad Bunny, he's just as big of a nerd for all of this.
Yeah.
So he should
Yeah, it looks like he loves this shit.
be. Even though like it's a lofty man, I wish. I'm sure Bad Bunny has ingested some of those interviews.
Mhm.
I feel like he has. Because especially when he goes, you know, I want to go back because I didn't put my body at risk enough. And I was like, dude, you did a lot for being a celebrity.
So you think he'll come back?
I think he says he has to do one more, at least. And he goes, but I have to top that. I have to put it more at risk. And I'm like, bro, amazing. Would love to see it.
He has to do Hell in a Cell.
Dude, if you really think about it, though, if you're that rich and you reach that much of a status,
Damn.
this is this is your hobby that you have to do.
Yeah, it's just something to do in your spare time, like.
But you'll become obsessed with it where you're like,
And
oh,
he become badass, huh? Now we're gonna have Bad Bunny, this world champion wrestler.
yes. Oh, I could see. I put it on him. Candice LeRae, not bad. Not bad.
Is that yours?
She is mine. She's my last one. So I got Naomi, Candice, and Bianca Belair. So I'm really looking for Bianca to show out. But it's looking good for Liv. It's looking good for
Chelsea Green's still in there.
Chelsea Green's still there. And now you just start thinking, like, who makes a good storyline? Nia Jax hasn't come out yet. Ah, shit. You start figuring out who makes the good storylines for Tiffy Time, who makes the good storyline for Rhea Ripley. And that's where you start to narrow down if you've got your people.
13 people in the race.
Ooh, 13
Get some
people?
people out.
Did you count them right now?
No, look at the score button.
Oh, the score.
That's
Put that
exact.
up. Okay. I was just like, bro. No. I legit was like, do you have the card counting ability? Because we're going to talk afterwards if you
I
did.
do have the other stuff. But
I like that you knew the right word to say and like the wrong word to say. This gym is very pro wrong word to say. So sometimes the mute button finds itself very quickly pushed here. All right, let me ask this. Zeus, you've been doing this long enough in watching this. What would be your strategy if they put you, let's say they gave you 13. What is your strategy to winning the Royal Rumble?
Dude, I don't even know like how scripted this is. So
It is
how do they know like?
Well, hold on.
It's loosely scripted.
It's loosely scripted. So
All right.
what he's asking is this, in my opinion, and you can tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But like, has somebody ever been eliminated who wasn't supposed to be eliminated? The answer is yes.
Sure. Yeah.
So that shit happens.
Yeah.
That's why, like, they have to be so strict about if your feet touch the floor. It's just what it is. But my goat.
So I think okay. So I think Liv Morgan's playing.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead, sir.
So as I'm watching this,
I
who's
fucking
this?
love her too. Stephanie Baker.
That's like doing
Oh, that's mine.
Let's go.
He's all excited.
Oh my god, she was so good in Mexico.
Yeah.
Amazing
Facts.
wrestler.
So, yes, we've had people who have been eliminated accidentally. So I'm just saying, like, in the world of scripted, how do you see you surviving?
Look at that
this?
entrance.
Well, just by watching this,
God.
I think Liv has a great strategy. It looks like she's just kind of in there, and
Yeah.
she like takes a lot of breaks because she's been there for a while.
Okay.
So I think that's what I would do. I would try to just like
Just pace it out.
yeah, just
Okay.
relax in the corners when you can, and just stay in there as long as you can.
Milt, what would be your strategy if you were in a Royal Rumble?
I would go under the ropes and I'd chill by the commentator's
Damn.
desk.
You just go to the commentator's desk?
Right
Oh,
there.
absolutely.
That sounds about
Under
right.
the ropes?
I was about to say, Milt, you'd be a little undersized. You might actually be undersized in the women's Royal Rumble too. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
for
lie.
sure, for sure.
But coming over to this, I already know your strategy, but I should ask, Leno, what would be your strategy in a
Nut
Royal
shots,
Rumble?
bro.
Nut
Just
shots?
going
Okay.
So,
To be fair, I don't know that that's disqualifying, so you might be in the right realm.
So there's
here.
no refs
The refs are on
The
the
refs, yeah.
outside.
on the outside,
So,
but you
they-
can't pin
yeah,
someone to win.
No, but hilariously, people have tried to pin people during it.
What the heck?
Yeah, they're like so out of it, or they're dumb characters.
Right.
The best is R-Truth, who brought a ladder into a Royal Rumble match. And they were like, what are you doing? He's like, this isn't a Royal Rumble? Like, ladder match? Oh, shit. One of the best fucking throwaway bets of all time, by the way. Who's got 25?
not me.
Oh, I got 25. It is.
Hooray!
The GOAT.
Yeah, she just had a last year. Was it last year against Becky Lynch?
Yeah, and it was great.
It was an amazing Hell in a Cell. Probably the best women's wrestling
Got a Hall
match
of Famer, son.
of all time.
So Charlotte has not been fully announced. Oh, don't.
Spoiler.
I like that you're like, oh man, she's out there, and I go, she has it. Oh right,
Time
right.
travel. She's a time traveler.
Thank you. See. Oh my god, that's so funny. Put that back up in a second. All right, so yours is just nut shots. I have to say, I think I take it a step further from Milton's. Is I don't just go stand by the commentary desk. I enter under the rope, go to commentary desk, and
Start
be like,
commentating.
"Nah, I'm good. What's going on, guys? This is crazy." To be like, "Yo, don't you need to be in there?" Yeah, I'm gonna get in there in a second, but I got a few things to say. I'm really impressed by the work out there by these guys. Great
See,
stuff.
I don't know. You could do that.
I mean, it's never been done. We've had people who've taken off the headset and then they go into the Rumble. Mistake. Trish. Stratisfaction. Well done.
Amazing.
Well done.
She looks so good,
Dude, she's always been the go.
Oh.
And then she.
Hey,
I feel like
she's
she's gonna be the hardest.
No, like I was very
Yeah, I
impressed
think
with her
it-
match with
Becky.
Becky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in
Yeah,
like
sure,
I did
it's
not
gonna be hard for
expect that.
people to-
No,
They went above and beyond, and both of them killed it. Like,
absolutely. And
phenomenal match.
like you know that Trish isn't as active, so you worry like, is it gonna be good? Does she live up to it? Dude, they did a Hell in the Cell together.
And it was phenomenal.
And you're thinking, like, dude, if you're a Hall of Famer already, you don't need to do a Hell in a Cell. You're good.
No.
You can do other matches, but that's how much she does it. Love of the game. Entry number 26. That's Raquel Rodriguez.
Ish.
That's Liv's
With the fucking-
partner, right?
Yeah.
Or tech.
That's kind of like her muscle, if you will.
Yeah.
I like that she's coming in just like super Terminator style. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to rush. We're good.
She's gonna help Liv.
Hold on. Let me see if Io Sky is still in here still, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So honestly, I'm kind of rooting for Io, even though she's not my number. I always love what she does, but yeah, it might be
Oh,
too
shit.
soon. Ooh, nice plancha though. Ooh,
Damn.
Damn. Straight up,
Mm.
Sock check. Boom.
oh. All right, we've asked this for different people. You said your finishing move would have been a 619 if you were a wrestler.
Yeah,
though.
but
Now you don't know? Are you changing it? Do you have a
I
new
think
finishing
so.
move? What is it now?
I don't know. Maybe it's crazy. It's
Natty's out.
That's like-
Natalia.
I'd have to be. I mean, it depends. Like, is it me as a kid, or is it me with all of my like?
It's me
grappling
with your
knowledge?
grappling knowledge now.
You see, 'cause that's.
Oh
See,
no!
No!
You can go for like walls of Jericho now, like, and I'm actually able to hit these things. But maybe I'd want to use like my Nogi bow and arrow as my finisher. 'cause it looks
Oh,
so
she's
easy.
done. Alexa Bliss. Out.
I love
Like,
that.
hyped
Wow,
her up and kicked her.
embarrassing. You let me down. You know what it is? Sometimes the Royal Rumble, if you're still coming off an injury, is a good way to just make an appearance. Be like, I'll be around soon.
No!
Like, we have the same name.
I just like, no, stupid. It's not even about the name. Oh my god. Yeah. Mm. All right, now the pace is going to pick up. We're at 27. Who has 27?
I do have 27.
And there you have
Oh,
Charlotte.
There you go, Shahar.
Yeah. That jacket's pretty boss though too. She is older. I will say that. I will never say a lady is old.
I know the name.
That
Good
you.
laugh.
Oh, I'm just saying because I'm not going home and my wife's like, "What did you say?"
This
call
is
somebody
her
else.
first match back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is her first match back.
You can tell because she gets some pyro right now. Yes.
Yeah, she got fucked up.
Yeah.
Since December of 2020.
Her leg still looks like she has a knee brace on.
Yeah.
What was it, ACL or MCL?
I thought it was ACL.
ACL, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she got the brace on.
Oh damn, dude.
See,
yeah.
this is a good strategy.
She
Take
does
your
have that full
time.
brace.
Just walk in there slowly. Like,
So.
I mean, I don't think she's doing it on purpose. Ric Flair.
No. But
it's
he's a
Ric Flair,
legend.
but he is definitely a GOAT in wrestling. Having said that, Randy Orton used to tell some of the wrestlers. I know there's one person in particular. I don't know if I'm picking those up from Chris. Chris, if I'm slaughtering this is on you. But Randy Orton, I think, told one of the wrestlers, it was just like, when you walk out, slower, always slower, because that's the time for the audience to connect with you. If you don't take advantage of that and you just rush out there, unless it's part of your character work, just make connection as you're walking out. Yep, it was Randy Orton, I think, told that to Swerve Strickland. And Swerve, now, if you watch him make his walkouts, you got Prince Nana doing the dance, and then he just kind of like vibes as he walks out. It's very, very cool. And it's almost something that I tell our friends who fight, because they're so excited to get to the ring. Like, they've been waiting for the cage, they're waiting to fight. And I go, sometimes, yeah, you do want to do that. You want to keep your level up. But like, however you want to make your entrance, take your time. It's going to be your minute and a half, however you want to do it.
This is amazing. Chops to chops to chops.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, right in the boobs. Oh.
Chops for the ladies have always been an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Because even for the dudes, whenever you do the chops, it just is kind of silly and stupid.
Wow, she looks in great shape.
Oh, she is, dude. And look, flawless.
I couldn't do that.
Boom. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, it's my girl.
No. Yeah, give her. That's right. That's why she's your GOAT. Fun story about her, though. Charlotte Flair, this was not even her dream. Hold on. Her fucking knee brace is fucking bedazzled.
How sick is that? How, dude, that shit is sick.
What a fucking great detail.
It's Royal Rumble, man. You got to spend the extra bucks on
Yeah,
it.
but it's like her thing is she's kind of like the queen. She presents herself as this queen, and you think, yeah, why wouldn't a queen have a bedazzled fucking... Absolutely. So when you see something like that, those little character details, I'm like, yeah, that's why she's so good. Boom!
Oh,
Double DDT.
got him.
No way. No way, bro. No
You
way,
missed
no
it.
way.
Wow.
I've learned.
Hold on, Crispy. I need you to take a moment here and appreciate greatness,
Okay.
because she literally did a kip up in the time you've been like, ow, my knee.
I know, but why would you hold it for that long? Might as well just drop her. God. Like,
Guy hates
Disrespectful.
magic, bro.
He does.
that would not work.
Hates happiness.
Crispy shows up at like a David Copperfield and was like, what the fuck's that? Why'd you just...
Oh! Let's go, Charlotte.
Charlotte just like
That was
tossed her
free.
out, no problem.
Who was that?
All right, entry number 28. What's that?
I despise. What's this one now? The
Raquel?
no, the one in the air right now.
Liv?
Liv. Oh, we
Liv,
love
trying to
Liv, bro.
despise
I love Julia.
Julia's a fucking beast.
She's a monster wrestler.
Julia.
Japanese.
She's amazing, amazing wrestler.
So where does she come from?
She spells her
And
She's an NXT as well, but...
she was in New Japan before that, killing it.
So the next day when we went to NXT, Mason's looking at her and is like, holy shit. And I'm like, dude, she's awesome, right? And he goes, so we did this where they had a four-way women's match. The first person who washed out, Mason just goes, I love her. And I go, okay. And I want to say it's like Stephanie. And he goes, fuck. And I go, don't peek too early, bro. There's three others. And he goes, I don't know, man. I'm loyal to her. The other ladies come out, and by the end, he's like, dude, I don't know who to pick, man.
Yeah, Julia's great. Her in-ring talent is just fucking insane.
Yeah. And she was somebody who you were excited to see, like, make the transition from
Mm-hmm.
Japan to be like, oh, fucking good sweep. Good job, yo. Great spot. All right, it's getting down to it, you guys. The next entrant is 29.
I got 29.
So you got 29.
Yeah.
How do you feel about 29?
I don't know. We'll see.
Nia
I
Jax.
think 29's it's I mean, they have an advantage, don't they? Because
They do.
They're coming out late.
Traditionally, the biggest winning number, and I got to double check this, I thought was 27. I thought for years if you get 27, you tend to win
And
on the men's.
that's Charlotte, right?
Would be
yeah.
Charlotte there.
Shit, I hope you're right.
Well, hold on. I didn't say today.
I said I hope. I said
Okay.
I hope.
I was like, I would prefer
Whoa.
15
Oh, no,
to be
Jordan.
the winning number today.
Jordan.
She's
I'm
too
30
buff,
also,
bro.
so I'll be okay with 30 winning.
Let's go. Get back in
100%.
there. No.
30 is also good.
No, Jordan.
Oh.
Jordan.
He's gone.
Yo, you know what though? Round of applause for her. She's
Yeah.
fucking killing it.
She's amazing. I hope she makes a full transition over.
You know what, dude? I don't even think you need to have her in NXT. Just have her straight into the
Yeah.
women's roster for either Raw or SmackDown. And look at our GOAT, Trish Stratus. She knows she's in the background, but she's doing great background work. God bless her. The best. Yeah, point at WrestleMania. Yeah, do it. Uh-oh. The old guard, new guard. Yep. Let it build. Yep. Good.
See, Liv is just like so good at just staying down there.
Yeah,
She's just kind of hanging out.
dude. That's all I'm talking
I'm
about.
telling you, bro. She's got the best strategy.
Trying to elbow the
Jax.
grip. Yep.
That's my girl.
Jax. I had a feeling they were saving her.
Oh my god, that girl's gonna be hard to
And
get out.
she's difficult. She
No,
could
I'm
win.
being dead on. Bruh, that girl's gonna be hard to get out.
Crispy, why would she be hard to eliminate?
She's actually really tough. She's actually a tough wrestler.
She is really
But
tough. Yep.
Also, like weight wise, she's gonna be
Wow.
You do too leverage.
He did.
He had the right answer. He just forcefully gave you also the wrong answer that
He's
you
not gonna
baited
get
him.
up.
Don't worry. The Mammoth HR department will treat him just fine here.
She's a tough wrestler though, for sure.
So I say this every single time, but Nia Jax does this like velociraptor noise when she's in there.
Velociraptor noise?
Yeah. So like
Can you try to
I don't
mimic
know that?
that?
I don't know if I have the right thing, but like okay.
Do your best
Maybe,
impression.
Yeah.
maybe I'm talking too much shop. But wrestlers tend to talk to each other through like gritted teeth, so they might be saying like, "We
Jeez.
lock up." I'm like, close line, you know.
Yeah.
So I think another version is you'll hear them sometimes go "Sss," like that's a code to each other. Like they
Okay.
have certain cues that we don't pick up. But when she does it, I wondered. I was like, is her like
Is that her
like,
cue?
Is that her cueing the other person? But to
Mhm.
me, it always sounds like a Foley artist trying to make a velociraptor sound for a Jurassic Park movie. Uh-oh. Candace. No!
Oh.
Dude, that
All right,
hurts. too,
Candace.
man.
Yeah, the tail.
That looked like it did hurt.
Yo, so
Yeah.
that part of the ring is the worst part to get.
Trish Stratus is
Let's
so
go,
good.
Trish.
Zeus, as far as like setting up for like some camera work like this, how much like time do you need to prepare for something?
Oh, bro, this is a whole other level of production. Like, this is like, they probably have like 20 to 30 cameras.
So hold on.
No.
I'm learning.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that?
Is that legal?
You can.
That's
Oh.
Even if
They
you're
can, so they
eliminated?
can stay in there?
No.
Oh, Trish, I love you, Trish. I
that
give
your
you
girl?
Get out of here.
No, we just love
Oh,
Trish.
you just love her.
Love and respect her.
Who had Trish?
So, who's to say it's not legal? The referees aren't stopping her.
Let's go.
You just do what
Okay,
you
now
do.
I got Nia Jax. Oh.
Yes.
Hey, bro, Ram truck. Primary Lewis, bro.
Who's number
Wait, so
They're
three?
how
number
many?
30.
Oh, Nikki Bella.
Hey, good
Oh, she's
job.
back, right? She
Yeah,
was
she's back.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen her before.
Isn't that John Cena's man?
That's what it is.
No, it
That's
was.
what it
They
is.
divorced.
Well, hold on. They never got married.
John Cena?
Oh.
John Cena, I'm not sure if he
Do we
proposed to
have the
her.
movie? There we go.
See,
Damn.
fact check out here. You know what? The nice part is, you're our version of the bottom crawl. You're like, was engaged, broke off, was a Cena. Amazing.
We should give her a mic over there.
Weren't
So.
they on a- weren't they on a reality show
They
together?
were on Total Divas.
Worst
And-
show ever.
So,
I need to go
hold
home
on.
and watch Total
Hold
Divas
on.
now, guys.
Everybody stop.
Dude, John was a
John was
weirdo.
a fucking douche on that show.
Yes. He was a dick on that show.
But,
was it? Would you say it was part of the show? Like,
so,
I want to hear your take
hold
on
on.
Oh, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we're back.
So,
Daniel Bryan.
I don't want to give too much away, but if you ever watch reality shows or game shows, there is a scripted element.
Oh, they're gonna gang
So
up
we're
on
good there.
Nia Jax.
So people wonder, was John Cena being a real douchebag? I think it's
Oh,
part of his personality.
Oh,
they're
Oh,
jumping.
good. Get her.
No.
Liv Morgan,
It's my last
64
chance.
minutes in the.
Let's go.
It-
Let's go.
She looks like Blanca from Street Fighter right there.
Yeah, it's my girl now.
So, I feel like John was playing it up a little bit, but I felt like that was connected to who he really is.
Dude, he is.
Because
That shit was crazy.
when I saw him trying to give his rules for like, okay, so if you live with me, here are the rules you have to have. And I go, dude, any one of us who have roommates have probably set some guidelines. John's rules were a little like, that's a little weird, bro. I don't know that I would have
Get some
that
Diddy
sort of
rules,
thing.
some Diddy house
Ah,
rules.
so
Doing
what were his
push-ups.
Oh,
strictest
remember the
rules?
show? Remember the show?
Minimum 100 baby oil bottles in the room.
Why are they doing push-ups?
Because you want to get your pump in, bro.
Oh, okay. I look good for the camera.
Oh.
I mean, it's almost a
they just did
decade
a
now,
power
you know?
slap. They
Yeah.
did-
Oh, a power
That's
slap.
Dana.
That's very funny. Good catch on that.
Who's this?
How are we doing on power slap, guys?
Henry Cejudo, what?
Power slap gives me like WWE vibes.
Dude, I hope not. Dude,
That'd be crazy.
Power slap, I think power slap is worse than being an MMA fighter. You're like guaranteed.
wait, a 75-page contract paper? Give me the greatest hits from what was on those 75 pages. EO, no, not my girl, EO. No,
She's
EO, stay
She's
strong.
holding on.
Her calories? I mean, okay,
No photos inside the house.
boring.
And then money. Like he was very
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Couldn't she just put one foot down and jump back up?
She was like,
She was like, what?
So it's got to be both feet down, and then
Both feet got to touch. So you can have 1 foot touch. The trick is trying to keep both of them off because sometimes you do forget.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, no, not the braid. No.
Yeah, I was saying for the beginning, like that.
Yeah,
brain is gonna
that's-
be her
Oh, that braid is your Achilles heel
Oh, she's
sometimes.
gonna go out. Come on.
Keep it with you. Take it. Take it home.
Oh!
Oh!
Let's go.
No!
Yeah, we had like 5 get eliminated there.
That was a good little.
You know what? Honestly,
EO's gone.
EO's gone. Honestly, that's gonna be in the.
Liv's
Oh!
Yeah, her run was too long, bro. I wasn't happy with that.
Honestly,
Go.
that is that's gonna go on her highlight package forever. So that's good.
Eliminating. Liv.
Like that whole sequence is gonna be her getting credit for it, like Kane in the future. All right, so really, maybe you're looking at Charlotte. Maybe you're looking at Nia Jax.
They're still going at it down there.
Yeah. Oh, that's one of my favorite things that Charlotte does, by the way.
Oof.
Well, that happens, Crispy. Only one person
what
wins.
is-
I lost my
Years.
$10.
But keep in mind,
Bro, I feel like the
That's
girls
$5.
go
Yeah,
harder
$5
than
bucks.
guys
you get 5 more bucks
when
in the
they're
pool.
wrestling.
You think Nikki? Okay. Okay.
Tragic.
Yo, I'm jealous of that Hitman Hart fucking jacket I saw in the crowd.
My same with Charlotte.
Oh my, these outfits have been insane.
So
Oh yeah.
What if Nikki?
my buddy who we saw at the Intuit Dome, O'Shea's
Yeah.
friend,
Yeah.
he picked Charlotte tonight, and he
Mhm.
picked CM Punk.
CM Punk.
So I think those are solid.
Uh-oh. Those are solid
Oh,
guesses, yeah.
Flip. It's the
Get outta
flip.
here. Get out of here.
Ooh.
Get out of here.
That's my girl, bro. Relax.
But she's
Well,
a Hall of Famer,
so-
bro.
Your
She
girls
has
are
some-
already gone.
I know.
So hold up. Never forget. Storylines. Always forget. Never forget, sorry.
Her leg.
Storylines. Well, storylines. So who's gonna make the best dance partner for Tiffy? Who's gonna make the best
Oh,
dance
last
partner for Rhea Ripley? Those are the two
Nia
kind of
Jax.
things. Nia Jax has a really big storyline with either of them.
When
that
she
would
beat her
work really
up
well.
like in the back, I saw that.
So Nia Jax would make a lot of sense to win this.
Go.
Raph,
Yeah.
everyone needs to team up and get Jax out. I think that's like.
No.
Crispy.
Whoa.
Did you see how serious Zeus turned? He was like, "No, we don't have to do
what
that,
are you
bro."
talking
Like,
about?
You need to win.
If they want to go to WrestleMania, that's the only way. Look.
Actually,
No.
I don't know.
Let's
Oh,
go.
no, Bailey.
Sorry, Bailey.
Oh, we love you, Bailey.
Do we still have anyone in?
Oh my God, that's it.
Oh,
Let's go.
Bella out.
Hey, watch out.
That's my girl.
Look out! Turn!
Yo, Scott still in there?
Nah, you're good. That's like.
Yo, What a great spot to be in.
Oh, but that doesn't even do nothing to her.
Yeah.
Like, what are those?
By the way, Nia Jax's sell on those was like,
Yeah.
dude,
She's
so
like, wait.
good.
Can you hit me harder?
Wait. Yeah.
Yo, Roxanna's been in there for a
Exactly.
minute.
That's a great place to be if you're a new.
Oh, that's the first girl that went in there, right?
Not the
No.
first.
No.
But she's
EO.
who's got her?
Oh, that was good.
But that's great because she's coming off NXT. They're trying to build her up.
Okay,
Exactly.
who's still in there right
That
now?
makes sense.
Raise
All
your
right,
hand.
You got one.
I got Flair.
So are you guys the only ones in still?
Wait,
I have Flair.
There should be 3.
Who has?
Yeah, who's got?
Who has?
No! I just got out.
Jax
Damn.
is out. Who had Jax?
So who's still in?
Flair
What number did she come out in?
and Roxanne. Oh, no.
3.
27. 27.
Yeah, Roxanne is 3. Who had 3?
Me.
Oh, shit. 27.
Are we able to turn this up?
Oh, yeah.
27? Who had 27?
Yeah.
What did I say? What did I say? 27.
Hell yeah.
You did. You fucking listen to
You
me.
did call it. Oh, he did say that.
He said 27 is the best place to be. That's crazy.
She was 20.
WWE getting too predictable?
Damn.
That was a good one.
Charlotte Flair.
That's amazing.
Flair. Wow. Okay.
So what does that mean when they
Leg
win
roll,
Royal
that's
Rumble?
what you
They
call
get
it.
to go to WrestleMania?
Yes. We'll talk about that here in a
Okay.
second.
I want to go to wrestling.
Oh, bro. It's the best.
You're going, you said.
I'm
yeah?
going, sir.
She's going to WrestleMania.
And let me see. All
I'm
right.
gonna have to talk to my ticket guys.
All right, I'm gonna let him
You
take
have
my
a ticket,
seat.
guys?
Please, come on right here.
Shahar, you gotta.
Oh shit.
Please take the seat for a second.
Yeah, now you're.
We're gonna need this.
inaugurated.
All right. Yes, sir.
Actually, never mind.
So, guys, count this
$50.
out. This is $50. Congratulations to
Thank
you.
you very much.
What are you gonna do with your $50, sir?
He's gonna donate it to the gym.
I'm not gonna say what I'm actually gonna do with $50, but I'll put it to good use. I'll tell you that.
There we go.
That's
I
the
don't- I-
shadiest
I
fucking
I
answer.
don't.
you've ever given.
I think we should give
I
it to
was
him
gonna
anymore,
say
guys.
something
I
wild, but
think
then
we
I
should
then I
spend
was
it.
like, I don't know what the audience is like for this.
No one
show,
gives a
so-
shit.
All
You're
right.
fine.
You can
Okay,
say whatever you
hookers and
want.
cocaine.
I mean, I think with $50, you're gonna have to pick.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Bro, wait.
Congratulations.
Are you sure you got enough for that?
Wow.
You're gonna have to pick.
Were
You're
you
gonna get a
ever-
shitty one either way.
Were you ever afraid that you weren't going to win?
No, never doubt.
never
doubt.
waver. Okay,
The
never a doubt.
Men's
Lies.
men's Royal Rumble, that's mine too. No,
Okay,
never a doubt.
okay. Well, first of all, no, it's not. But second,
I got you.
I want to
We'll
make
see.
sure you understand something.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear me say what number?
Yeah, I did hear you say that 27 is very likely, right, or something?
No, I said it traditionally. It is the
Traditionally?
one to have. Was I right?
You were right.
Did I lead you astray?
No. So I hope that hits again in the men's.
I hope not.
I'm
but-
sure.
I hope that's
But
I'm
it
okay
will.
giving
If
you-
not,
I'm
30.
okay giving you 50.
If not 30.
If we give you 100 here, I don't think you leave home with 100. I don't know that anybody here is doing it. Leno's been right behind me, just kind of holding like, no. Where's he going? Where's he live?
Yeah, I
We're
won't
about
fight
to have our own
I won't
Royal
fight
Rumble.
anybody here, but I will
No.
run.
Wow.
I will run
Hey,
fast.
I will tell you this. Congratulations
Appreciate
to you,
you,
sir.
brother.
Well done.
Appreciate you.
Please take your
Yes,
seat back
thank
and
you,
enjoy
thank
the
you, thank
show.
you.
Man, congratulations
Let's
are in
go.
order. I have to say, I do love the WrestleMania sign. Like
That's nice.
that Vegas sign is pretty dope.
So now it's a men's turn.
The men will come up
Hey,
shortly. There's some
Something's
matches.
falling off, either her leggings or I don't know.
What are you talking
Holy
about?
shit! Look at this guy.
That's the beer
Big
talking.
ass
Got the 40.
Kawama.
Oh shit!
Oh, Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Hey, damn.
And she's got a gold medal as well.
Kurt Angle's old.
Those are his Olympic medals, huh?
Definitely not the
95.
Olympics.
I was
You think
born-
he'll jump
those are
in?
his Olympic medals.
What's that?
You think he'll jump in?
Those are, that's the Olympic medal, the gold one, the
Yeah.
one to the right, and this one is.
Dude,
It says
I'm
1995.
so trained to think like, does she win a jiu-jitsu tournament?
This kid?
looked just like it.
Like Kurt Angle's granddaughter or something.
Dude, it wouldn't be far off from it because he would be a beast.
A John
with
Cena
his kids.
farewell tour.
So let me tell you guys this.
He's leaving.
Yeah, this is last year wrestling.
Really?
It's
How
old.
old is John Cena?
John Cena is like 47.
Oh.
At that point, you can't take the bumps in the way. And I think what he's trying to say is like,
McIntyre.
he's trying to tell you like, yo, I wish I could do this forever, but I know realistically I can't do it at the level that you would expect from a John Cena match. So that's why I'm going to retire.
I mean, he's been doing it as long as I've probably been watching wrestling.
For sure.
You know?
And I mean, to be in a space where you get to see him do his farewell tours there. Let me just say this about Kurt Angle real quick. This is how respected Kurt Angle is. For years, Kurt Angle was referred to as Pert Angle because of the Percocets he was taking.
Right.
And he did insane things in TNA that if you saw him jumping off a ledge, you're like, I don't think I would do that. And people use that nickname. And recently this week, he put up a post that goes, hey guys, the nickname Perk Angle doesn't make me feel good. And I just really wish you wouldn't use that. And the internet said that all of us, we're not going to use that anymore. It's Peak Angle. And I'm like, I don't think I've seen that ever happen where a dude just expressed my mental health is not good with this. Could you guys not take me back to a bad time? That's how much the goat.
That was awesome. I think I retweeted it.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw that. I sent it to them.
The Kurt Angle stuff, right?
Yeah. Fucking phenomenal.
Fucking amazing. Because think about this, dude. Most of the time when people on the internet find out what your weakness is, they're like, I'm just going to double down on it.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Perk Angle, twice. Twice on a weekday. That's how much we respect one of our goats in Kurt Angle.
Okay, so now
Now there's just regular tag matches. So we forwarded through some commercials. This is for the tag team titles. You got Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano.
No. Triple H.
Don't do that. That's on you. You fucking hate that one so bad. You're
Well,
such a
I'm sure
dick.
Triple H is there, but
There is an ongoing joke started by R-Truth that they basically refer to these guys as Triple H and Shawn Michaels because he's so stupid, thus that. But it is a very good joke. It is in the vein of the John Cena, you can't see me. But yes, there's a couple singles matches since they were showing Drew and Seth. I think that's one. I'll double check that. But this is the tag match. And the nice part is we didn't have to watch any of their commercials.
heck yeah.
So that is why we
skip
do this.
through this too.
What? No. This is educational. They need to know who they're facing.
We can't even hear this shit.
Looks like they're
Well, we
dropping a
would've.
rap album.
I know, but just
We would have if you weren't out here fucking starting illegal rumors for people to just go, is Triple H showing up? Thank you.
sorry.
Finally,
sorry.
somebody else here who understands.
It's
It's too hard to resist.
it was a joke. It's an
It's
ongoing
the
joke.
joke.
It's
yeah.
a joke.
But
It's a
you
joke.
know better. They don't.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
But I will say this. These two guys, Alex Shelley, like, they're amazing. Motor City Machine Guns, fantastic talent. And I've always been a huge fan of Johnny Gargano.
Where were they before, Coach?
They were in TNA,
They were TNA,
but they were also on, like, the indie circuit. So for years, they were just, like,
and they were rumored to go to AEW, right?
kind of, yeah.
And then they showed up to WWE,
Yeah.
and okay.
And a lot of that, I think, came from the TNA deal. But, dude, if you look at them like this, I want you to, in this match, for the non-Johnny Gargano and the non-Tommaso Ciampa, when you watch them in this match, just keep an eye on their work rate because they're going to be selling the shit out of stuff. Like, they're going to make stuff look good on the
Where you
side.
going, bro?
I'm gonna go change my brakes and hopefully I can make it back in time for the.
You're gonna change your brakes right now? There's no light.
Dude, I've been wanting to change it. That's the thing.
In the middle of
Your help, sir. Appreciate you, brother.
I could make it to guys.
Well, show the fuck back up, bro.
Hopefully. Alright, figure it
Also, why are you doing your breaks now, I guess? Is the question.
That's what
Because homie does it for free.
That's 'cause when the crackheads-
Oh, go.
Get it done out of the way.
Okay, go so I can talk
You have
shit
a
about
guy
you.
who does it for free? I need that.
Can I tell you the dumbest thing that he said today? It doesn't even include that. You know, when we're at like all hands on deck, like I want guys to come in, give grappling rounds, right? And so Julian offers, he's like, Coach, do you need me to grapple? And I was like, I could use you right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring you in. Crispy looks at me and he goes, Coach, do you need me? And I go, actually, yeah, if I can get you in here as an extra body, that's great. And then Crispy goes, oh no, Coach. I was like, you just offered. And he goes, no, I don't know. And I go, if you really want to commit to doing it, I could use you. And he goes, I just don't want to mess up my hair. I already gelled it.
I told him I put gel. I'm not trying to sweat, and then the gel's gonna get in my eyes.
You can leave now, Chris. It's fine. Thank you. No applause for him. Considering I was mad at him because he looked like he was
When he
stealing
came
our
back
numbers.
with the tickets.
You know what? That just evened it out. Because he left
He
without
left.
telling me. And the worst part is I was telling him, like, hey, bro, let's do it right now. And he goes, yeah, okay. And then he's gone the next second. I go, this is terrible. And then when Milt goes, why did you give him that job? And I go, I don't have the time to think and answer that question. But at the moment, it seemed like the right question and answer. Nonetheless, Kevin, how you doing back there, sir? Good, bro. Let me do this. Can I swap you and Kevin in real quick?
Yeah.
Kevin, come on over this way. So, first of all, Kevin is a very solid training partner. He came to give some rounds to some folks here today. But Kev, what is the appeal of like a Royal Rumble to you? Because you don't watch actively, but you were telling me you were excited to see the product.
Man, I love John Cena as a kid. So
Why did you like John Cena? Because it makes sense that you would like John Cena. You're boring in that way, but like, why do you like John Cena?
He was just like the good guy, bro. You know, the baby face. He supported veterans. So, you know,
That's right.
that was just my guy, bro.
That
You know what I
also,
mean?
you know what? Now that checks out. But weren't you mad that he was never a Marine, but he was acting like a Marine for so long?
Yeah, bro. Missed opportunity.
Stolen valor.
Dude,
Right?
the weirdest part was like he would be in these things, he would be taking the Marine character so seriously, and then there was a part of me that was like, oh, did he serve? And I was like, maybe that's part of his character thing. They're like, no, he didn't. He's just in the movie. I go, well, he's really selling this hard because people really are falling for
Yeah.
it. So he was that committed to it.
Yeah.
All right. Other good guys that you like? Do you tend to like good guys over bad guys?
As an adult, bro, I think I like the heels a little bit more, but I'm not a big fan of the modern day characters, to be honest.
Okay, why is that?
I don't know. They just, I guess, knowing that it's scripted as a kid, you watch the Attitude Era, The Rock, it's Steve Austin, like
Okay.
that generation was sick, you know.
They were.
But yeah, I guess I just kind of grew out of it. But as an adult, I think I respect them a lot more than when I was a kid because the amount of abuse they put themselves through intentionally,
Yeah.
you got to respect it, bro.
I
You know
think
what I mean?
the other thing that I find is any of us who do like a martial art, especially on the jiu-jitsu or the wrestling side, like they're still doing some shit that's very impressive athletically.
Yeah.
That I go, oh, that's the same concept that we do, but it's just a little bit more for show and you need more partner work.
Mhm. Yeah, and when you're doing jiu-jitsu or MMA, like you're not intentionally trying to get hurt. Like these guys,
Yeah.
you know, they know how to fall and whatnot,
Yeah.
but dude, the bumps they take, you know, the chair shots back in the day, I think they banned those now, right? But dude,
So chair shots come in and out. Sometimes they're like, that's banned, you can't do that. And then like the next week they're like, nah, you can fucking do it. Go
Yeah.
for it. All right. Who was your favorite growing up? Was it John Cena or do you have a different favorite?
Cena, Stone Cold, The Rock, yeah,
Okay.
probably like those guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yep, for sure.
It is very funny because you also have gotten to the point where you refuse to let me hit a Boston Crab when we're rolling, and like it only makes me go like, well, now I have
Bro,
to. do
you did it to me once, and it
More
like
than
it
once.
like fucked my back up. I was like,
Oh,
yo,
did I really?
cannot,
Oh,
I cannot let this
no.
happen again, bro.
Well, the worst part was when I did it, you were fighting out of it in a way that I was like, all right, if he does this hurts him more. But when you don't want to tap, you really legitimately like fight out of shit. And I
Yeah,
go, I can't control this anymore.
Intestinal fortitude sometimes, bro, will get you hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'm glad to hear you're okay. You also had some good rounds today. How'd you enjoy training here, sir?
It was good, bro. I trained with what was it, Leno?
Then over here,
Beast. Beast, bro.
bro. Dude, he's
Train
really
with
good, man.
you, your side control pinning. Really good.
Thank you,
Train with
sir.
the kids.
Yep.
Yep, good to see the next generation coming up.
Dude, it's so funny because I'm like, when I'm trying to tell them that we have competition coming up, I'm like, I'll bring in friends
Yep.
to come fuck you guys up. But I hope you understand, like, the directive I have is give them good rounds.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not like me being like, take it easy on them. I'm like, nope, they're probably gonna fuck you up.
There's another one.
What?
There's
Sweet.
another
Okay.
water.
So you had a very good start to your Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel now knowing that you have the number one?
Number one?
Didn't you have number one or did you
Number
have two?
two.
Oh, you have
Number
number
two.
two?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You know, bro, it seems like sometimes in these Royal Rumbles, the early picks, like the first number one or number two, sometimes they try to ride them out all the way to the end.
Yeah.
So I actually felt good about that.
Okay.
But you know, you had some stars in there, bro, like Charlotte Flair, Trish Stratus, Liv. You know what I mean? It's hard to beat that star power. So
Here's why I love the Royal Rumble, from my opinion, is that you don't have to know much, but you know you're invested for number two.
Mhm.
Like for the rest of how this goes, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, all hell, I'm
Yeah.
rooting for whoever number two is.
for sure, for sure.
Fair enough. All right, let's look at this. You've done this. You've enjoyed this. I will ask you this. Oh, that was a beautiful time right there, by the way.
It's a tag team match.
Yeah, it's a tag team match. It's weird because when you go from a Royal Rumble to a regular match again, when they went over the middle rope, my brain was still like fixated on, oh, they didn't go over the top. We're good. So, little interesting question here. Do you know why they have the ropes on the? That's a fucking great spot too. On these turnbuckles.
No idea.
So when you have a tag team match, you can only go as far as that rope tether is. So you can extend out, but you have to hold on to that. Otherwise, it's unfair. So if you ever see them looking for a tag, they're usually holding that rope on the side of the.
Gotcha.
Yeah, perfect fucking spot with the fucking gum. So I'll ask this: came in, who was chewing gum earlier today? Were you chewing gum when you were rolling, Leno? Somebody, I thought I saw somebody was chewing gum, and it was like, why the fuck are you chewing gum? You've done that though. Is that what that was? Oh shit! It like
Mid-roll.
threw me where I was like, this motherfucker's chewing fucking gum right now. You've chewed gum when you've rolled. Why do you do that? You don't know why?
Likes to live life on the
Someone
edge.
fucking keeps me calm, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
Keeps you focused. Gum is good.
Gum is good, but like, dude, I don't like the risk of it fucking going down the wrong pipe as I'm rolling. Because as is, the person's trying to choke me, so I'm not adding another obstacle. It almost became like the one time I saw you doing it. I remember being like, this motherfucker acting like Benson Henderson right now for no reason.
Toothpick.
With a toothpick in his fucking mouth, which always.
Now I do zins
Or do you have zins when we're rolling though?
all the time.
When we're rolling?
Yeah, I'll spit them out. I'll grab another one and then we'll
In
roll.
between rounds? Or like that?
Like not in between rounds, but like every like 20 minutes.
Okay. Damn, dude.
Sixes?
I didn't even pay
Sixes,
attention.
yeah.
Sixes?
Are you a zinner as well, sir? No?
Not for a while.
Okay. So why did you zin when you
Why,
were
why
doing
did I?
Yeah. Do you
Let's just say.
Okay.
You know, it was to replace other things. from back in the
Understood.
day, from back in
Got
the
it.
day.
Okay. Well, good for you, bro.
Yep.
I just always look at it like he said it's for its ADHD.
Well, it's a nootropic, but now I'm just addicted, so that's the honest
Well,
truth.
there's no tobacco too, so it's not
Yeah.
as bad as like Grizzly or something like that, or Copenhagen.
Yeah.
So straight up nicotine.
Fair enough. All right, let me look back over this way. Zeus, so for you, when you're watching a regular tag match, I feel like you might also get one of these guys in the fucking place too.
Yeah,
Because I know Chris is tight with Johnny Gargano when he lived out in Ohio. And I was like, yo, that makes a lot of sense. I like Gargano and respect his
Oh,
life.
shit.
my God. What people don't know is there's a match happening on the side of this.
That was
Just a live action RKO.
that
Oh,
was
sh-
amazing.
Oh!
Armbar.
Oh, go Slicer at this point.
And that was-
Hey, good job.
pretty
Well
legit,
done.
actually.
100% legit. And picks up the phone like nothing happened, by the way. Amazing. Leno, why are people trying to beat you up in the middle of this, dude?
I can't. I'm not allowed to watch sports because in the middle of sports, I just go out and start doing it. So like, my daughter walked by and I seen an RKO a couple times. I'm like, well, let's try it. I RKO'd my kid and I got armbarred in the process.
Bro, you can't just do that. Like, you got a clearance. It's like a flight. You got to make sure you have the right distance and speed, bro. This is why we ask you what your finishing move is, so you don't make the wrong choices and get
See, so
armbarred.
it's obviously not gonna be an RKO. I learned that.
We did learn that right now. Bad choices. Bad choices were made here. It's a late count, ref. So you getting a wardrobe change. What is this jacket, sir?
My mama bought me this jacket.
It's a fucking dope jacket, man.
It's like it reminds me like like in the 90s everyone had one of these.
Oh, dude, it was the
This
best,
is like
bro.
the jacket. Actually, I just seen a jacket. I don't know if you guys ever played like Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Leon, he has a particular jacket he has on my phone. But I found this jacket, right? And actually I want it. It's kind of like my dream jacket now.
Sure.
So it's like a leather jacket.
Is it the red one?
Like the
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
he walks around and has like the fur on the inside. I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
But coincidentally, I found it
Uh-huh.
and I literally just looked it up like that. I sent it to my brother, and his friend sends him this. He says, "Oh, my buddy sent me this right after," and it says, "Oh, they got the Save the President's Daughter."
That's amazing. Oh my god.
All right, is it Raph? We can skip this match.
You don't want this match.
No, I don't think so.
All right, why? Give me a reason and I'll consider it.
It's just like
We'll throw
none
it
of
out.
us are into it.
It
Are
is
you
kind of
into it,
dead.
Zeus?
I mean, whatever.
All right.
Kevin, are you into it?
Skip to the Rumble, bro.
There you go.
You want to go straight
Straight to
to
the
the
Rumble.
well, hold
Straight
on.
to the Rumble.
We're not
Wait,
quite.
let him back.
There is you can skip this one, but there is a ladder match between Cody Rhodes and
Oh,
Kevin
we're not
Owens
skipping that.
that you have to watch before the Rumble. But
Okay, fair enough. All right. All in favor of skipping this match?
Just this one? Sure.
Just this one. Okay.
Hey, yo, it'd be cool. Can I grab one of those IPAs?
Brother, yes. Oh my goodness. This is I feel like we're bad hosts because we didn't say that outright. Like
that's
you should
fucked up, Milt.
Shit, this is Rap Show. I'm a guest today.
it's his gym though.
Ron Simmons. Oh my God, I haven't seen him
Yeah.
in forever.
All right, so we know the story behind Cody and KO, yes?
No.
Who is Cody? Cody Rhodes, son of Dusty Rhodes, who famously got handed some shitty character work in the early 2010s. They made him be Stardust, which was kind of a play on his brother's Goldust character, but even crazier. He said, I can't do this anymore, asked for his release, went to the Indies, booked his name up, said, I believe in myself, went to AEW, helped become one of the founding members there, made a huge impression, but decided, I don't like this anymore, left for personal reasons not disclosed, came back to the WWE in a major way, and now is their quarterback and has been killing it. Like the best
Killing
babyface.
it.
Kevin Owen?
That was all Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Oh,
but,
okay.
but Kevin Owens,
He beat John
always
Cena, didn't he?
consistently, yes, he did. Always consistently great character work. So the storyline here is he basically, for one night, they brought back this belt, which is my favorite belt, the Winged
Winged.
Championship.
Why?
What?
Why is that your favorite belt?
I guess part nostalgia, but I just always like the way it looked. To me, that's what I think a wrestling champion should hold. I don't love this W with like a box over it.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't like the spinner
First
belt.
of all, no, I don't. The spinner belt was where I started being like, that looks like trash. Having said that,
That was a Cena era, bro. For like 10
having
years.
said that, well,
Back-
let's put it this way: you were a child in the Cena era, and I was watching it as like an adult, going, nah.
lame.
Like Cena to me, and I will not speak ill of him because he's obviously a legend. But at that era, it was not great. The product was in a bad place.
He carried the company for a while.
I mean, he was trying to, but his matches were very predictable.
Yeah, they were.
And as a result, you got like disinterested in the product. So
Yeah.
when people wonder why I like CM Punk so much, it's because when CM Punk showed up, it was the first time Cena was interesting in that run. That you go, oh, I see it now. Like him versus The Rock made sense, but when The Rock wasn't there, nobody cared. Like you put him up against Kane, you're like, well, I know how this is going.
So
Randy
what's his
Orton
belt?
era? The
Randy Orton was
versus John
good.
Cena?
But Randy Orton and him face each other every Monday Night Raw for like 5 years straight, and I just couldn't do it.
It was classics every time.
But go ahead. What were you saying, Zeus?
So the belt that Kevin Owens is
So
holding.
they
what is that?
basically just brought it out for one night, even though Cody
For
Rhodes
Saturday night
has
main
his-
event.
has his own championship. But they just said because it's so special to everybody. So Kevin Owens just stole the belt from him despite not winning.
But
and then
what
just
is
said
it? What
like
does that belt mean? Like, what does it signify?
Technically nothing. Technically nothing.
So
Cody Rhodes
the
is
belt
wearing-
he's wearing, he's
that's
the
the real
heavyweight
championship. Yes.
champion,
He's
right?
the real champion. But the other belt, he was like, well, I'm just going to take this because.
But where did it come from? How do you?
They brought it back for one night, a special night at Sunday night or Saturday night's main event, just to give a throwback, a nostalgic throwback.
Hmm.
And as a result of it, he's carrying around like it's a legit championship. So now they created a ladder match to justify him getting a shot now, so that when Cody wins, he'll have won both.
So is this for that belt?
It's for essentially both belts.
So
Yeah.
if Kevin Owens wins,
He will
he's
be the
heavyweight,
legitimate champion.
but he's not gonna win.
I mean, him versus CM Punk would actually be a very good headline
You know?
at WrestleMania. So who's to say? Not these guys, because they may know.
I don't know what you're talking
Thank you. Perfect. Oh man, you're shaping very well. Though. This is very good. I do like this. I don't know. This is like knowing that they can do state secrets. So anyway, Cody Rhodes super over. He is like the modern era John Cena good guy, but they utilize him a little bit better in my opinion, just in terms of his character work, because right now he's doing stuff that's right on the edge of being a heel. Like when he starts, they brought him in. The clip they recently put up was him going like, "You guys are all standing up there talking about the Royal Rumble. I've won it twice."
Hmm.
And you go, "Oh, that's okay," but it's right on the edge of this guy being like, "You guys suck." So when he goes into his Homelander heel run, it would be very good.
I'm waiting for
Homeland.
that.
I want it. I want it.
I'm ready.
I think you need a year more because the one reason why John Cena never turned
Yeah.
is you can't screw over those Make-A-Wish kids.
Yeah.
Like it's too good. He's too perfect at being that guy that it really does suck. Do you have something to add?
No, I was scratching my eye.
Oh, I thought you would you gesture.
No,
I
went
thought
to
you
clear
had a
my-
point, and I was like,
I went to go clear my finger. And
You're
just
good.
Make sure I fucking. Is my eye fucked up?
Let me see.
It's been bothering me all day.
I don't think so. What'd you do to it?
I don't fucking know, man.
Did you just get enough sleep, or did you? I mean, you didn't do any physical activity.
No, nothing. One of my kids got poked in the eye nasty today. Eye all bleeding, bruised up. I think it's rubbing off on me.
It's contagious, dude. Did I tell you one of the competitions? I think in the finals round, this dude like eye poked me, and I was like, "Fuck, this sucks." So I take a second. I'm like rubbing like part of it, but my vision's there, so I know I can come back. I just need like probably 30 seconds. And then the time I'm like, the ref's like, "Are you good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." The dude who I'm competing against just goes, "Man, they need to change these UFC gloves." And I'm like, "That's a funny joke, but I don't want to laugh about it right now." And I'm just staring at him like, "Fuck this guy for making me laugh right now." This dude literally poked me in the eye, and now I want to laugh. And I'm like, so
In a fucking jiu-jitsu
in a
competition.
match in our final round, I'm like, afterwards I go up to him. I was like, "It was a very funny joke. I have to give you credit, but it definitely made me laugh." Look at this. Look at this cell of thinking like I am the real champ. You can't tell me I'm not. Can't nobody take this away from me.
He lost and then beat him up after and stole the belt. He's
Brother,
not the champ.
brother. This is something you would do.
For sure.
So they're gonna hang both belts.
So now Cody's getting super into it. And now, Zeus, this is the type of camera that I want. I think this is almost like that 8K camera that every time they do, it feels like a UFC fight.
Yeah.
And it almost is getting to the point where the way they handhold it, it feels like a video game to me.
Yeah.
But it is spectacular with the blue lighting and the low lights on it. It just always makes me super jealous. The Canadian dream, son of a systems guy. So when Dusty Rhodes wrestled, he was just like the son of a plumber, the shirts. So all of this, like everything that Kevin Owens does is trolling. And it's immaculate. All right, who is winning this one? Do you think that Cody Rhodes is going to win? No idea.
I'll go
I would
Kevin
put
Owens. I'll go
That
Kevin
belt,
Owens.
the winged eagle,
Yeah.
as my second.
What's your first?
The ruby red all gold heavyweight championship.
The ruby red one?
The one with the rubies around the side. Yeah.
You like that one?
I like that one more than the winged eagle.
I cannot trust your opinions anymore.
Yeah, dude, I love that
No.
belt.
What, is it because it was when you were growing up? You had an
I think
association
so.
with
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I
Because
think
again,
so, yeah.
I can tell you firmly it's part of it.
Yeah.
But when Stone Cold wore that belt, you were like, "That's a belt."
Yeah, but
When Bret Hart wore that, I was like, "That's your champion."
like when Triple H wore that, that was
Oh my
sick,
God.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you're talking about that. So okay, the other one I think that people love a lot is the big gold belt, and it's that big one.
Let's pull it up. Let's
Big-
pull it up.
yeah,
Let's
okay.
pull it up. Let's pull it up. Hold on. I just know it's all gold and then it's fucking rubies, red rubies around it.
It might be the same one. So big gold. Let's find it. Because Triple H has an affinity for the big gold belt. WWE. Are we? Well, that's the one we're talking about, right?
That's the one.
That's
I
the
like.
one you like?
That's like
one
the
I like.
SmackDown belt, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
mean, kind of. Yeah.
That was-
Wait, I just saw an offer going up on that, so they know. Oh my god. Yeah, it's actually not the worst price.
Yeah, that's the one I like.
Okay, good to know.
I love that one, but I think it's the nostalgic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of see what you're. A lot of people like that because that's like the old school NWA kind of title belt. But okay, good to know. All right, so you don't know. Who do you think is winning, Zeus?
I think Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes is gonna win
I'm
easily.
just going off of like he's like the main guy, and I just feel like he's gonna. Yeah.
He's the guy. He's the
Yeah.
quarterback right now. Milt, what do you feel?
That's gonna be Cody.
It's gonna be Cody. Let's not fuck around.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's be real. They're not gonna. They're
There's-
not gonna drop their baby face.
Right. I feel there's too many storylines
Kevin
with
Owens.
Cody that they
You think
cannot
Kevin Owens?
make him
I'm
lose
going
All
right
right.
now.
Oh,
Go
we got
Kevin.
two Kevin. Well,
Go
now
Kevin.
you're coming in strong.
Yep.
Okay.
Kevin.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. By the way,
boot to the
the
face,
boot
bro.
to the boot to the face cell is actually super good. Amazing there, gentlemen.
KO.
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 I feel like it's got to be Cody, like they said.
Okay, good split.
Yeah.
What video are you watching where there's a siren necessary for that?
Today, somebody drove their car, was chased by the cops and drove their car to the Newport Pier.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I thought they were going to drive off the pier, but they just. They weren't that brave.
GTA, bro. Should've just committed. Should've just done it.
Oh, they just
Ooh.
broke the ladder.
Ooh, that is not a fun bump
Do
to
they
take.
have multiple ladders?
Yeah. Oh God, no thanks. Watch.
What do you guys think of Kevin Owens' ink work?
His ink work?
His
His
ink work,
tattoos.
Yeah.
Milt, you're my first go-to for all ink.
I don't know
work.
about that T-Rex one, but the forearm ink looks pretty good, actually.
Teach their own.
Milt, not a fan.
I mean, I get it. It's done very well, but it's just not something I'd get. So like, I can't.
Oh, so wait,
Discredited.
yeah, the dinosaur. I thought I saw that recently. So the one thing I do respect about Kevin is he let his kids make some of his tattoos, and then the artist replicated it for them. I thought, all right, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Having said that, what are your opinions on his ink?
I think I have to see it up close, but I don't know. The T-Rex one looks a little sus.
Yeah, you don't like that?
It kind of sticks out to me. I don't know. If I saw it up close, it might look better, but
Okay, I'm not a fan, but I'm also a little bit picky on my my tattoos.
Yeah.
Honestly, as someone who has 0 tattoos,
Mhm.
I get incredibly picky on them. Ooh, that was cool. I like that. Kev, what does it take for you to say like, yeah, this is a tattoo I want?
it's just gotta come in the moment.
Okay.
You know, like I feel like if I try to force ideas, it's gonna come out shitty.
So how many tattoos do you currently have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What was the longest one?
Probably the ribs, bro. It's
Yeah.
the worst pain I've ever had in my life. Yeah. For like 6 hours, dude. Got it all done in one session. I need to get it touched up, but I'm too scared to go back, bro. It hurts
Yeah.
so bad. Yeah. It like got infected and shit.
Oh
Big
shit.
pimples all over my stomach.
Oh no,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. That was bad. That was
They
really
dug
bad.
too deep into the skin.
Yeah, and I'm really skinny too, so that didn't help either. Like I just felt the vibration in my rib cage for like 6 hours straight,
Oh my
bro.
God. No thanks, dude.
Yeah, that was rough.
It'll be and because it left that kind of an imprint, I'm sure it's harder to want to go get it touched up as a
Yeah,
result
bro.
of that.
I
Yeah.
don't know, dude. One day I'll probably do it, but I'm in no rush.
Okay, fair enough. Good to know. I'm glad you're waiting till you get older when things hurt.
I
way
know when it
less.
hurts more.
Traditionally,
Oh
everybody
yeah,
does
way
that.
more.
Yeah.
Milt, you've been not having new tattoos. Is it that
No,
you're running out of space?
I'm out of space and I just don't want to go back.
You know,
How many tattoos would you say I have?
brother, let's say 40.
Like, if,
am I
if
right?
not more.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just have my side pieces on my ribs left, and then I have a little bit of this arm, this hand, and then just my shin on one leg.
What hurt the most?
I don't know, man. I think
Here, the shin sucks.
the shin's easy.
Oh, really?
Shin's super easy. Legs are super easy. The knee isn't as bad as everyone says it is. Back of the knee isn't that bad. I think upper leg by like your butt kind of sucks. Top of the foot sucks.
Hands not fun.
Hands not fun, but it's not the worst.
Not too bad.
I've done this twice already, so I have to go back for a third time. But if I would have to pick one, I would say like, so I have my whole like from my neck down to like right above my dick.
Yep.
I would probably have to say like right around my nipples were probably the worst pain I've ever felt.
Kind of an awkward spot to get it done.
It just fucking sucks. Like there's like.
So when do you imagine your next one is? You're gonna space it out and wait.
Whenever I'm feeling stupid, I think.
Okay. That's usually what happens. Is you just kind of book it up, but you were booking the last few up in succession in such a back-to-back way.
I'd go every 2 weeks.
Every that was
Every
so
2
insane.
weeks. Every 2 weeks, and then once I got over that, I was like, oh, maybe I need a little bit more rest. I do every month, but not anytime soon for sure.
Zeus, do you have any tattoos?
No, no tattoos.
Do you have any plans to get a tattoo at a point?
Maybe eventually. Yeah, I would. If I do get one, I'd like to get like a sleeve on my left arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
But I want to do. I I want to do my other hand, and then I want to do my palms really bad.
Palms.
Yeah, I really want to do my palms. And
Wouldn't
then,
that like fade right away?
It depends on the tattoo artist. Yeah. So if you have someone who does like a single needle, who's really good with single needle, it'll stick in. So we train like a whole tattoo shop here. And then they're all pretty famous.
Trained? You train people here to
So,
tattoo?
hold on. They come to train MMA and jiu-jitsu and
Oh, okay.
kickboxing. So like they
Got
take
you.
privates from a lot of our guys. They
And then
come.
we'll just trade
Oh,
privates for tattoos.
oh, that's
yeah.
kind of dope. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the guys is like booked 6 months in advance. He did my calf, and he does all single needle work. It's all black work. So like my calf stuck. It's like fucking phenomenal. So I want him to do my hand and my palm. So we'll see.
And they just come here and train.
We'll
Yeah.
train. Yeah, we'll trade off. Like
And
I have like 100 hours of free tattoo right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
And if you think about it, like they're the top tier at what they do,
Mhm.
and these guys are
sure.
very
Yeah.
That's a good
solid
trade. Yeah, solid
instructors.
trade.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
So
sure.
it's like
sure.
there's
It's
a-
all like time based too. Like you know you got to put in the work.
it's time based, but it's also like there's such an element of trust. When he's telling people, he's like, "Oh, don't go anywhere else. These are my tattoo guys." Like he'll 100% make sure that he's recommending them. And then likewise, if the whole team that tattoos there comes to train here, there's a reason why.
So what's keeping you from getting any tattoos?
I don't want it.
You just don't want any.
I
What
don't-
if you were to get one? What would you get?
God, I would-
Jiu-jitsu on your forearm.
No, God, no.
Would you get like a black belt
You know,
around your?
hold on. You know what it is? He and I. So
Oh my
the
god.
nice parallel, the little part of the Venn diagram where he and I both are in the same spot is we like to laugh at the worst tattoos. So I'll send him like, this is garbage. Because there's a part of me that goes, I want no tattoos, really. And he's somebody who clearly has like 400 tattoos. But I'm like, the overlap is when I see one, especially from like a fighter, I go, what is this? Dude?
Yeah.
Like, because I just want to make sure like I'm not insane in thinking, oh, that looks bad. Because I can agree. Some tattoos I'm like, yo, that looks fucking dope.
Yeah.
But I've never had a want or a need. I would probably pick something like family crest or
Family
something.
related.
Like, you know, like
Yeah.
that, maybe that. I've told him this though. I've never seen a jiu-jitsu tattoo that I've said
That
I
is good.
need to get that.
Yeah.
Like never,
We-
ever.
We laugh at a lot of them.
Because
So
people want to show
what's a jiu-jitsu tattoo that is common that people would get?
belts.
Jiu-jitsu.
Just
Straight up.
Just the word
jiu-jitsu,
jiu-jitsu.
straight
On
up
like their forearm or
word.
something.
Yep. Like the belts and also the colored belts. So they'll say like, "Oh, I'm this color." Like a lot of people are black
And they'll
belts.
add on to it
They'll
through the
add on,
years.
dude. It's so
It stays
fucking
white.
stupid, and I can't. A lot of people put triangles because triangles are very big in jiu-jitsu as
The Gracie
logos.
symbol.
Yeah, and that's the weirdest part. A lot of people put their gym logo.
Oh, do that.
A lot of people put their gym logo, and it's really weird when they leave their gym. So they'll put up like,
Do you have any gym logos?
I have my logo.
he is this.
This one.
That's
Yeah.
not going anywhere.
Right.
So, like,
yeah, yeah.
He's not leaving.
So you
his
got
own
this
gym.
one right here.
Yeah, and then a couple of my coaches actually
Yeah.
have it. Yeah.
All right. So because I don't really know much about you, so how did you start this? This is your gym?
This is my gym.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this?
We've been here for 3 years, 3.5 years actually. We're coming up on year 4 in
At
July.
this location?
At this
Is
location.
this the only location you've ever had?
Only location so far. Yeah.
In 3 years here.
In 3
That's
years.
solid.
Here,
But
yeah.
The garage days you had garage
yeah.
as well.
Those garage days.
I started in my garage, at my parents' garage during COVID, and it was a small garage, and we had like 12 people training there during COVID.
Like
Oh,
daily.
wow,
Yeah,
during
all
COVID.
day.
Daily.
Wow.
daily,
In your
daily.
garage.
In my garage, I was getting tested every week, almost like every other day for the most part. I was teaching a autoimmune disease kid privately. His parents were paying for me to go get tested just so I could train him. And so I was like, okay, for sure, I'll do it. I was getting tested. All my tests were always negative and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let me bring in more people. So that's how it started, And after about like a year into COVID, it just outgrew. I had like 20 people training out of my garage, and I was like,
And it was just you training
just me.
jiu-jitsu?
Muay Thai kickboxing.
So what's your
and then
background
jiu-jitsu.
then?
So I've been doing jiu-jitsu since I was 15. So I'm 30 now, 15 years. I've been doing Muay Thai kickboxing since I was 10. So 20 years.
As a professional, like
Uh,
fighting?
If fighting, I started fighting at 15. I went into the amateur circuit once I turned 19, and then I turned pro at 21. And then I had a decent pro run. I went 3-3. Fought pro Muay Thai. Fought in Thailand.
Pro. So when you say you went pro, just Muay Thai?
It was actually kickboxing.
Kickboxing,
But I fought in Thailand. And then after that, I started training a kid. His name's JJ Buckner. 1 year into training him, I got him to the Camo state title. And then I just realized like that was a lot more fulfilling than fighting itself. So I really got into coaching. His dad actually pushed me into it. Very smart dad. They actually run UNF. Phenomenal.
Oh, cool. UNF.
Yeah, phenomenal organization.
So that's how like we're kind of tied to them. But
great family. And he had a conversation with me. He's like, I think you should get into coaching. Like you're a great coach, you know. And then from there, just like kind of transpired, opened up the gym. I'd always told him like, yo, and like when we opened the gym, we hit the ground running. We were doing like PKBs like every other month. We had like a crazy record for like a crazy overall gym record. And then
like as far as like the fighters coming out of here?
Yeah, insane record. And then I had told him like, I think this was year 2. I was like, I think I want to get into high school wrestling. And Raph goes, hold on. You know, he's a logical person here. So when I need advice, I go to Raph. He's like,
so how long have you guys known each other?
Forever.
Long time, yeah.
Like at least
so
12
even
years.
before the gym, but even before
yes,
the garage training.
So keep in mind, Milton was somebody who a long time ago I would interview. And I have a thing where if they're on like the inner circle, I do try to make sure to cover them for interviews when I feel like they've had a good fight. And we had a lot of mutual friends where it was like, oh, our mutual friends are the people that you go. If they vouch for him, we're good. And every time we did an interview, I always felt like, oh, that was really good. Like, we're good. And then we started training a little bit here and there. And we realized we had very different skills. So his stuff complemented the stuff I was bad at. And my stuff complemented the stuff that he wasn't as good at. And when I always hear that somebody fights or they do something like that, I go, well, however I can help, let me help. And so as recently as 2000, we were doing interviews where I was talking about his fights. And there was never a moment where we were thinking, oh, I'm going to coach at his gym. It was just, I remembered he's about to open this gym. And I was like, do you have jiu-jitsu? And he's like, yeah, it's part of the plan. We're going to get there. And I go, well, if anybody's going to fight, you need to have that. And he's like, we're going to do it come January. He gets injured. And that was while we're
2020.
Training. That was like 2020 going into 2021. So he gets injured while we were training for a tournament. And he was like, yo, can you cover or I had offered. I was like, I'll cover the class if you're injured. I don't want you training on that. And then after day 1, he just goes up and he's like, yep, class is yours. Bye. And I was like, no, you fuck. Don't do that. But I realized I was like, I think this works. It's good because I like training. I like teaching. And the nice part is you could see, especially like now when we get our competition team, like these are the guys who have been here pretty much since the beginning of the program. And everybody's saying like, yo, look at that guy and what he does now. Or, oh, look, this guy's really come alive. So now we're starting to see like the fruits of that labor. So that's how we went from being just like, oh, that's Milton. Yeah, he fights. We're friends.
Yeah.
To, oh, we train a little bit. To, oh, now I teach you.
No, but we always got along. His humor, like I love his humor. He always roasts me. I love that. You know, I mean that's what you need in a friend. You know, you know, you can't. These guys roast me fucking day in and day out. Like, and so it just worked out. I used to be decent at jiu-jitsu, but then I fucking hate jiu-jitsu now.
You hate jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I hate
what? What's your? You go to what do you like? Muay Thai, kickboxing?
I'm
like
way
kicks?
better at jiu-jitsu and wrestling.
Stand-up? Wrestling?
I've been doing stand-up longer, but I'm way better at wrestling and jiu-jitsu than I am at stand-up. But I just love it more. It's just like, I don't know. I just like fell out of love with jiu-jitsu. I don't know if it's like what happened with my old school or what. Like I just don't enjoy it, you know? So like the only time I'll roll is like when he wants to roll, and that's about it. But yeah. And I was teaching at like under Edwin Najimi's gym for a long time. You know, I've trained with Hamlo all the time. I just don't enjoy jiu-jitsu anymore.
Yeah.
So
people find, and they also go through phases.
Yeah.
So sometimes you go through like, I'm not feeling jiu-jitsu right now, or I'm not feeling Muay Thai, or I don't want this, or I want to learn this. And I think that's a perfectly normal thing when you've been doing it since you were a kid.
Yeah, I've been
where
doing it
it's just
forever.
part of you. It's just
Oh my God, what a
That-
what
that
a
was
fucking
nasty.
spot.
That had to hurt.
That hurt. Yeah.
Wait, how far behind are we on this?
How far behind are we?
Yeah, because we're
I think we're a minute behind. Yeah.
oh, so we're
We're still behind
to
everybody.
like the
else.
live.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the live, I think we're like
But we think we're
30
about it,
minutes.
Yeah. But what I would say to you is, the nice part about, I mean, he just barely tucked that head in time though. Look at this. So watch, tuck,
Oh my God.
Bro, the
and then
spine.
spinal indeed.
That's fucking terrible.
The weird part about it is, Zeus, though, I find that in MMA, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, Muay Thai, it's very critical to have good training partners that you trust, and who pull the best out of you.
Mhm.
And the weird part about Milton is his skill at jiu-jitsu is very high for not training it as regularly as he does. It's hard to spark that I want to train. But when you activate it and you see it, it's like, damn, he's really good. He hasn't lost a step. Or he's acquired new things that he doesn't do that he used to do when he was a kid.
Mhm.
So a lot of that for me is always like, well, he's one of the best training partners I have. So why would I not want that guy
Oh my.
to be training with me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I wish I would have gone into jiu-jitsu or just kind of MMA stuff
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
younger because I've always loved it. I've
Yeah,
always
yeah.
I'm a huge UFC fan. I love
Yeah.
MMA, and I admire all these guys, man, because it's like a lot of work, a lot of time they put in there, and yeah, it's an art to go in there and fight and try to like win a match.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just like, I find that the best people who do it, it's obviously athletic, but it's a lot of games. So if you're playing a lot of games, you stay very active with it. So one of the nice key little things that Milton and I get to do is I'll be like, well, today I'm going to do this to you. And it may be the most impossible thing to do,
Mm-hmm.
but because we can shit talk each other and we just have a respect, it's
Yeah.
like, no, I will kill myself trying to do this one thing.
And
may be the
it's
difference.
fun. It's fun. I
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
we'll end up laughing mid roll. It looks gay as fuck.
It's so
but
dumb. And then the worst part is like, we might have bypassed every other smart decision in the role just to get the one thing that we wanted.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I probably could have had a Kimura, but I was like, nope, I told him I'm doing this, so I'm going for this armbar. And it's just like, when you can do it to Milton or he's doing it to me, then you can replicate it on pretty good people.
Yeah.
So it does help that way. But yeah, that's kind of like, he's a really solid all around good coach. And it's very funny to see him every once in a while. They'll be like, Coach, why don't you roll? And he goes, I do. With Coach Raff, I got to go. Yeah, this has been
So
fun.
now you just you manage. This is your gym. You manage the gym and you train as well. You coach still.
I still coach. Yeah, I'm coaching a high school. I'm coaching these guys right now. I've been coaching, mainly focusing on the high school. It's just been taking too much time.
You coach at a high school.
I
Like,
coach
yeah.
at a high school.
like
yeah.
wrestling. Or?
Wrestling, yeah.
So this morning, that's where he was.
I
Normally, he's here on like Saturdays, kind of overseeing.
And like all those, so you go there and you train them there at the
Yeah,
school.
yeah,
They don't
correct.
come here.
they've been here
A
like
couple
so.
times.
So when we had when the big fires, the school was evacuated and they needed practice. So the only place they could come to is like my gym. I mean, no other coach owns a gym, so like, yeah. So the whole high school came here and stuff, which is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's
Yeah, no,
that's
it's great
pretty
to have
much
a place like this when something like that happens, right?
exactly,
Crazy something.
exactly.
Oh.
And like I said, it's just like a lot more fulfilling. Like I was struggling with the high
Okay.
school, and then seeing them win finally, like really like.
I mean, that's some pretty good storytelling if those are storytelling.
You think he's injured?
Let's find out. Cody is a big fan of overselling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like an oversell.
But this is involving Nick
Who the
Aldis.
fuck is this?
I like, dude, I love the person who's doing this to him. Like, hey man, move your neck. Do that. But Zeus, I mean, the nice part for you is when you come here, I didn't know this until later because it was such a jiu-jitsu heavy day. But he shows up and he's like, oh, I brought my gloves too. And I was like, oh, just like wrong day. Like normally it's the right day to do
I
that.
brought him just because just in case.
I mean,
I
I'll tell you
brought
this
him.
much. On a very different day, we're all about having you come and you'd be welcome to take some of the classes here.
Yeah.
But Milt, he'd been hitting me with this. So I'd be like, brother, you're training with all these cool, or like, they get to do all these cool things. The other day he was at a gym and he got to lift with somebody who's like really fucking cool. You're at all these places, you're with all the right talent. Some of these guys pop in. I guarantee you're going to have more to talk about if you train. But he hit me back with this. And he's going to laugh, and I need you to understand why. He's like, no, let me work out first, and then I'll come train. So why?
I said, let me get back into it because I had been out.
Okay.
No
okay,
working
okay.
out, no nothing. Let me get back into it,
Let
and then I'll
me-
come
Let me
train. That's what I said.
just
Yeah.
tell you from our side,
Yeah.
the people who hear that all the time,
Mm-hmm.
why we laugh when we hear it. Milton?
Yeah.
Wait, sorry.
Well, I know you're invested in the story, but it's helping to tell this probably package pile driver he's going to hit him with next. Oh, no, it's a stutter. Oh,
Oh.
Crossroads.
Crossroads.
Ah.
I thought your back's fucked up.
Nope.
So when someone says,
Oh,
I'm going to go get ready. I got to lift some weights. I got to get in shape before I come to the gym.
Yeah, just kind of
Okay.
get back into like
Do you
the
want
workout of routine.
Do you want my high school answer? Or do you want my gym owner answer?
Gym owner answer first.
You're a fucking idiot.
Okay. Why are you a fucking idiot?
Just
Mel?
come in and we'll take care of you, and you'll be fine. Like you don't need to work out. You're gonna get a perfect workout here. We will make sure you're taken care of.
Just take some EPO, bro.
yeah.
Oh, sweet. Is that all? I gotta do?
And I'm sure you'll get a sick pump, especially if you're
Sure.
taking my class.
That's true. What is your wrestler answer?
All right. I guess. Okay. It's okay.
Well, the reason I
We'll-
said
we'll
that
see
was
you here.
because like I don't do this. This is the second time.
Hold on. I'm so sorry. It's just all the HR meetings, the shit you can't say to these kids. I'm sure in his brain, we've trained in very different places.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, there's always a moment when you look at somebody and you go, soft. Right? And it just comes with the territory, right?
Yeah.
So when he has to go to these kids, he can't be Coach Milton that he is here. I used to feel really awkward because every once in a while for my 7 p.m. adult class, I'll have kids in there. And I'll tell him, like, dude, I'm so sorry I cursed. Like, I'm trying not to. And he goes, I don't fucking care. And I go, right. But I don't want you to lose business because of me. I prefer to just teach adults, but if a kid's there, I want them to learn. He's like, fuck him. And the next day I walk into his class, and at the end of his class, he's like, hey, you guys all fucking suck. This was shit. And I go, oh, what am I worrying about? This is not my gym.
I had 2 new high schoolers in the gym last week or this week. I can't remember. The weeks are a blur, but I was giving a speech at the end of the class, and oh my god,
my god.
Yeah.
Oh
That was
my god.
Dude, that was
amazing.
pretty
Whoa.
brutal.
Fatality.
Fatality.
And so the both of their parents were here. And I was just like, I'm not going to treat you guys like fucking kids. If you guys want to take my kids' class, go take my fucking 5 p.m. kids' class. I'm going to treat you like adults. You guys are going to respect me like an adult. And if you guys don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Go
And
to
these-
another gym.
These kids are what, 15, 16 years old?
They're like 14, 13.
Mhm.
And parents right here. And I was like, and I will refund your parents that gym membership because I don't need it. You are going to respect me and you're going to like do what I tell you to do. And you know what? The parents were like, great job, you know? So
Because a lot of the times parents want them to have discipline, and they see right away, like, they're going to get discipline here.
Cody wins.
Cody did win.
Called it. Called it.
The hard part for me is this. When it's not my gym, I can't do that because they're not refunding to me. They're refunding to him. So I try to be like, let me level it out. But it's just nice to know he's got my back in that way.
but I love your rule, like especially like when Roy started the class, he's like, he would curse and you'd be like, what did I tell you? You're not allowed to curse.
Yeah.
I support that 100%.
Yeah.
For sure. We can curse, but they can't.
Yeah, you kids,
for
you're
sure.
taking the class.
Mhm.
And this is a luxury because you're a child being allowed into the adult class.
Mhm.
And I'm telling him, I'm like, I don't want you to stop cursing at all. When I was your age, I was cursing as well. I just never did it in front of the coach because I respected them too much and I get chewed out. So if you think that I'm going to
Holy
sit here
shit,
and
he's
just
still
be
down
like,
there?
yeah, dude.
Bro, is his head
Oh,
okay?
bueno.
Jeez.
I mean, it's a rough spot to begin with, but the fact that they had Sammy out there ready to do that, yikes.
Sami Zayn?
Sami Zayn, yeah.
To do what?
Like, essentially as part of the storyline. Like, he was right there on top of it. So, like, he was already planned. So I think the earlier one was definitely, like, when Cody did the oversell that we thought. We're like, oh, okay, he's playing. Like, they suck. Those bums suck. This last one, I'm like, dude, I don't know a good way to take this spine buster
Oh.
Like, I think he's okay, but define okay.
Do you think these ladders are meant to break like that? Like
yes.
they're built in a
Oh,
way to like
let me
break
allow
easier?
me
No.
to tell you.
Yeah.
So he and I will do like fun gimmick like matches, right? We do it for a thing called WWE BJJ, and he for every year we do these things has always been put me through a table. I'm like, no, and he goes, just do it, it'll be fun. And I go, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it safely.
I
And
will
Milt's
put him
like,
through a table if you supply it.
Oh, he's bleeding.
Take your place.
yeah. I mean,
Just do it. Just fuck it.
Right now?
Tell
No.
him
Where's the
about,
table set
tell him
up?
about
The table
my
right here.
concussion. I've only had 2 concussions in my entire life. And one
you
of
can
them
pre-cut it. One of them was me, and what happened
So
was
you could pre-cut it like this table.
you can pre-cut the
Should we
table,
just
yeah.
slam someone through this table right now?
Yeah, no, not in this economy, bro. I've learned recently how much tables cost. Like when I was starting to bring all this equipment, dude, I legit looked up how much tables cost, and I was like, let me build out the chairs. Like I bring the whole setup, the cameras, the lights, the audio, the tables, the chairs. I bring it everywhere. But when I looked up how much the table was, in like a month's time after COVID, after I bought this, everything went up like 50%. So I was like, who's going through tables in this economy? Like,
The
I'm not
Bills?
pre-cutting this.
Bills fans?
Bills fans are their own beast. But nonetheless, yes, so Milton and I planned a spot called a Blue Thunder Bomb. It's kind of like you lift it up, you assist them, they kind of fall back. Now, Bill, how many times did we rehearse this spot?
A million.
And we legitimately were like, hey, make sure you do this. Let's do this. Because I tell him, I'm like, I'm not going to do shit that ever endangers him. But he's an MMA fighter and he's tough as fuck. So it's like, it's hard to do stuff that hurts him. But to me, I'm like, I want to be practiced. I want to be precise. We go to do it live. I go down and there's a moment afterwards where I'm going to pin him and we count 2. He doesn't say he's hurt and still kicks out. And I was like, perfect. Like part of the script playing along. And as he kicks out, I was like, are you good? He's like, mm-hmm. I go, are you sure? Mm-hmm. Because he's stubborn like me, where it's like, let's finish the shoot. A little bit later, after we finish shooting, he goes, yeah, I think you gave me a concussion. I was like, are you fucking serious?
I was dizzy, my head hurt, like the lights were bothering me, like for sure. The first time I got a concussion, it's like a purple belt or something. I was like blue or purple, I don't know, some like low level.
Fighting?
At jiu-jitsu practice, and I went for a rolling Kimura, and I missed my head tuck. So I went to roll, and my head just hit the mat. Oh, bad. But never been concussed in a fight, like just in practice or doing dumb shit. Like, but I got fucked up off that.
Yeah.
That might have been worse than the Blue Thunder Bomb.
Oh, that one was worse than mine? All right, I'll take that. I just want to point it out that when Milton told me that, at first it was like, because I have a thing in jiu-jitsu where I've never injured anybody. So I have a perfect record. And I was like, well, this isn't technically jiu-jitsu, so I guess I can still kind of say that.
Yeah.
But like, I got super mad at him. I was super like, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me? Because we were doing other spots that aren't like super dangerous, but I just didn't want other things to happen to him. Guys, it looks like Rey Mysterio may be number 1 on the Men's Royal Rumble.
Oh, is it starting?
Right.
No, who had number 1?
Huh?
Who had number 1?
You had 2, right?
Kevin?
No, I was number 2.
He's number 2.
I was number 1, right?
I'm 2.
Oh, yeah, you had number 1
okay,
then.
yeah. I went.
Which, by the way, number 1.
Where'd that list go? Where's that?
Yeah.
that?
I was about to say, by the way, people don't realize when they're like, you were number 1 in the Royal Rumble. It's like number 1 and number 2 are the exact same spot.
Yeah.
But people go past that.
Who's won number 1 before?
A few people. I thought Ric Flair was. No, he had his Iron Man one. There's been a couple people almost
There's
like
been
that.
some big names.
There's
that
like
have won.
Edge. Fuck, dude. That's going to bug me. I'll come back to that.
Steve Austin.
I think he
gone
did. I
number
was about
1?
to say that. Yeah. So, just so you understand where we're coming from, when someone tells us, I'm going to work out before I come work out, is what it sounds like to us.
Yeah.
To you, it makes sense. But to us, I'm like, no, dude, this is a different type of cardio and experience. The only way you do it is by coming to do this.
It also tells me that, okay, your workout's going to be shit. And
Yeah.
then I'll be like, okay, motherfucker, you'll learn.
Yeah. And the nice part is, when people do that, they just prolong getting better at it.
Sure, but in my defense, if
Well,
I
you're
would,
not
if,
on
if-
trial. I
if-
just want to
if-
make sure.
no,
you
I know, but
understand.
I'm saying like if I would have come in like just super out of shape, super just kind of like, whatever.
Bill,
You're only going to get in
like
But that's the thing, though. I'm not gonna come back here,
you have no idea.
every other day. So
I agree. But the weird part is, so Kev, this is where you can come in. So Kev is a solid blue belt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kev, what are the different shapes and sizes of people that you roll with on a regular basis?
Dudes that are 250 and up, guys that are, 120, 120 pounds.
There's no rhyme or reason. And is their athleticism any different than anybody else if they've been training and they're like a blue belt person?
Is their athleticism different?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends. If they have like a sport background, they could do some weird shit that you're just okay. I can never do that.
Yep.
But I definitely think there's like a sport specific element to martial arts in general. You know what I mean? Like you could run a marathon, but you get on the mat, you start rolling with somebody, and you're gassed in 2 minutes. You know what I mean? That's a thing for sure. So I definitely think more time on the mat will get you in mat shape. You know what I'm saying?
sure. But you would agree that like any other cardiovascular exercises would also
Can't be
help you out.
bad.
Yeah.
Can't
It's-
be
And
it's-
bad.
then number 2,
it's
they're
helpful,
great.
yeah.
Oh, they're genius.
It's so the weird part that we know that you. Oh God, I love this.
This
It's
is
always
dead.
my
Who
favorite
is this
fucking
guy?
entrance.
Oh, his
Oh,
little
Penta?
walk.
His little like Scott Hall walk that he does. Ray just like, I don't got time for this.
Unimpressed.
The weird part that we see is we see people who come in entirely out of shape, and then maybe they lose a little bit of weight, or maybe they stop losing weight. Like they get stuck at a certain place, and they plateau. But then the shit that they do from being unathletic to athletic just happens by doing it. So in our world, there's almost like a meme or a joke that people put up all the time. It's like, I'm going to go get in shape before I get in shape. And we're always like, bro, I promise you, this cardio is unlike anything else in the world, whether it's
Oh,
Muay
100.
Thai
I totally
there.
100% agree with you.
so that
Yeah.
even if you're running, you might have great running, but I can't go out and run
Sure,
for more
yeah.
than 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. This is a whole different type of cardio, and I've
But you can ask him.
and just from the few times that I've like rolled with you,
Yeah.
like, dude, it's a whole different thing
Yeah.
from anything else I've ever done.
But then you can ask him when we're training. What is it? An hour and a half? Like
Yep.
literally
A lot of times,
just
hour and a half.
him and I, no clock, just go.
Yeah, I saw you guys just going at it.
Yeah, we were fun. We
The
had a
the
good
clock
little run.
rang like 3 times, and you guys
Well,
just
okay,
keep
hold on.
going.
The first clock he chose no,
Oh,
and
okay.
I was like,
The karma
because I was like, I'm in a good spot, and I was about to be like, all right. And then you had that look like, no, bitch, you're not getting this. And I was like,
Date
don't do
night
that
what,
to me,
in
dude.
his
You know,
fucking
I'm
parents'
not. I'm just
bedroom?
gonna indulge this.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
That's
the
where he's
second time, I
at.
think it was my fault.
It
Bro,
definitely
you're
was your fault the second
like-
time.
Third time, though, was your fault.
Was it my fault
I
the
think,
third
it was, I
time?
think it was your fault.
I think both times are your fault, bro.
Nah, bro.
You just didn't
First
want to
time-
stop. You're
No,
like, I'm just
no,
gonna stay
no.
on top of this dude.
No. The first time was 100% you going, can I get this? You give me this look like, that shit. I was like, bro, I have like a gift wrap here. Like, I'm in a good spot.
Yeah, you just stuck it out.
And then
I was
I was like, I was about to get up, and then you just kind of like hunkered down. I was like, nobody who's stopping is hunkering down like this. I was like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker.
Oh, shit!
Oh! It's some lucha shit right now. Lucha shit. Lucha shit. Lucha shit. So good.
Hey,
Oh,
That kick
oh
to
you
the
missed
head.
that spot really nicely, dude. Don't you do it. Nice. God, this is how you know the WWE knows what they're doing. They're
Yeah.
like, hey, brown people, get the fuck out there and make this shit work.
This is
Acrobatic
fucking
brown
genius, right? Having both of the luchadores come in.
Oh!
Oh!
Good touch!
He's done.
Was it 1 or 2?
I saw it.
I saw two.
I saw two. Did you see two?
So is this one of those?
I don't know, man.
They don't have like a, what is it called, like
I think I saw one.
Oh,
for
let me
sure.
put it to you this way. They're not going to replay that if that's not recorded.
if this one is this one of those instances where something like that
Something
should
could-
not
I
have
saw
happened?
two. But they got too much invested in him. There's no way. Plus,
Dude, I think he
Penta?
touched.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Penta is the shit.
He's like the new Rey Mysterio.
Yes. Oh no.
But it's
Oh, owie. Oh. So yeah, I think we've cracked the code for Royal Rumble. I think we're gonna do one of those in the future. And when I look back to it, I will say Kevin tried to do that to me, and it did not work. So you're a trailblazer in that way, sir.
Hey, man, just my training partner had a little more time in the mat.
It's
would've
the
been
new
over,
Kurt
dude.
Angle.
You know
Actually,
what I
no.
mean?
I was feeling pretty confident because the worst part was the way he was standing. I was like, I think Kevin knows how hard it is to submit me, period.
Yeah.
That I think you're like, if I just had an extra person, I think today you got an answer of like, oh, this might
Bro,
be a
if he
little-
would have had like 3 months of training, would have been over, bro.
brother, not
Would've
at
been
all.
over.
Not at all.
No,
Nah, I don't even feel that. I was pretty confident I was not going to get
you're
subbed.
gonna be all
either
right.
way. No, I think it's 3 people because I start always doing it like by equation of you ever see when coaches go, all right, kids. Oh,
Again?
He good.
yeah, no, he's
He's
okay
good.
now. But you ever see when like coaches? So Milt, how many kids have you had attack you at one time?
At one time.
Yeah, like as a coach, have you ever been like, all right, everybody attack the coach kind of a thing?
No, never done that.
You've never done that?
No,
Have you done that to Crispy?
I've done free for all for the room.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay.
But never attack me at one.
Oh.
Okay.
Fuck that. I'm retired. I don't need that shit.
My,
What is
my-
this, Newkirk angle?
It is. Chad Gable is the shit.
Gable?
Yeah.
Is he an actual wrestler?
Oh yeah. He-
Olympian, no?
Or
Or is he an All-American?
I think he's an All-American. I can
Mm.
prove that one. I don't know the other one. I want you to keep learning a sling blade, by the way. It seems like something you would do. So,
I got to lose the weight again.
how long do you need for that?
3 weeks.
3 weeks? Okay. We'll set a date at some point. I'll give you the heads up.
Fucking fat right now, Raf.
What are you at right now?
Oh.
167.
On the knees.
67? So remember when I was saying you were about 170? And you were like
Yeah.
telling me no? I was like, bro, I know you're about 170
Yeah.
right now.
167.
So is this the biggest you've ever been?
No.
No? What's the biggest you've ever been?
Like 172.
Oh, so it's not that
Jeez.
far off from it.
Yeah.
Okay. Milton normally in great shape. This is him being fat, and he's still in better than
Yeah.
most people shape, if one would say. But having said that, what does it feel like to be a fat?
Amazing.
Yeah, you like it?
Oh,
Isn't
I
it great
love
because
it.
you're eating?
I'm eating. I don't have to worry about shit.
Plus, you got a lady in your life, so that means you guys can go out.
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
That's fair. I just love the fact that when
You
something
know
like
what? I'm gonna go open up some chips right now.
go do this.
Speaking
Jesus
of.
Christ. I will say this though. So okay, for you, what are you looking to do in jiu-jitsu this year, sir? Like, do you have a goal? Have you set a goal for yourself?
Maybe do a tournament.
Okay.
Work towards my purple belt.
Okay. I don't think you're there yet, but I think in the year you'll be there.
Yeah, borderline.
Dang.
Yeah, I would say those 2 things: purple belt, maybe compete. I just turned 30, bro. So like the last tournament I did, like jacked my neck
Oh.
up really bad.
Oh
so,
shit! Which tournament was that? Was that the Grappling Industries one, or was there another one that you
I
did?
think it was Industries back in like April.
You did a really good job at that tournament. I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
liked how you worked.
Did
man.
okay. Yeah.
Did well.
So I don't know. Maybe one tournament, go for the purple.
Okay.
That's about it.
Well,
honestly.
keep
Be
me posted
consistent.
when you're competing,
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
if I'm not doing that same one, let me know and I'll give you some rounds for that,
Yeah,
dude.
let's go.
It was really helpful because the other part was, and I was trying to tell Milt this, I was picking people when I was like, hey, are you coming to this? And it was part the kids. So I'm like, all right, Leno's going to work for the kids. But I was also like, yo, I kind of need this person to give me good rounds. I had one round with Leno, and I was just like, no, that's about what it feels like. Leno's in a good spot. I think we had a good round, right? A plus. What's that? Nobody did. I think the bigger concern is I didn't die. I don't think I was going to be concerned that you were going to die. It's always me being like, nah, man, this kid's got a good gas tank. What's that? I was starting there. It's kind of weird because my tricks can kind of work a little bit, but more than anything, I just know what he needs for his shit. So like that's where we. I know. I legit thought about hitting a Boston Crab on him, but I was like, yo, oh shit. No, see, hold on. I want to let me point this out to you, sir. I'm not saying that shit, okay? But like, I like the fact that she's 100% being like. I mean, it looked to me like he was grasping for straws. Oh, there's nobody else that was gonna give him a good round like that. I just knew I was like, I need a good round from him. I thought about going for a read, but I'm also competing next Saturday and I can't read, so I'm trying to not do. Yeah, there we go. I'll probably see you there. Oh fuck yeah, bro! I'll be coaching. But the problem is, I can't reap in my division, so I'm trying to take that away from me.
But just remember, if you're down on points, if you get disqualified, you didn't lose.
Brother, I would. So can I
Philosophy.
hold on. Can I tell you this? This is legit. Hold on. 619.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game for him. All right, let's go. He's not even my wrestler. My wrestler's not even in yet.
Nah, dude. Oh no,
So next is 6.
dude. I will say this. Rey Mysterio is about like what 50 now. This is not the fucking rule set you want to do when you're 50. Like you can't hold on to that rope the way you could at 29. Oh, he 100% has stem cells. Get him.
He has HGH gut.
Oh.
He is taller than all.
So get this. I tell the guys, like I was trying to like give them like, hey, give your game plan. What do you guys think you want to do? Adabek, the newest of all the guys, goes, Coach, what's that move you always do to me that's a pro wrestling move? And I was like, oh, the Boston Crab that I hit? And he goes, yeah, can I do that? And I was like, that's highly illegal. And I go, and I wouldn't recommend you guys do it. But I told him, I'm like, there's a guy in my division, though, who I've rolled with, who I have hit it on when we've trained openly. And I go, and I'm kind of debating whether it's worth it to get DQ'd and do it to him and not win or advance. And every one of the students goes, Coach, you should do it. I was like, no, see, I'm not asking you guys. But every one of them was like, you should 100% do it. I was like,
If it's a Naga, you can do it.
I think at Naga you can, but at Naga you also have a reap, which works two ways. Like if it's against fellow olds, it's fine. I'm not worried about it. I don't think fellow olds are going to have as good a late game. Some might. But I feel like, dude, against fucking dudes, dude, they're going to reap the shit and bust my fucking knee. But look at this. Look at this worm. Look at this impeccable technique. Oh, shit, he's hitting the ankle lock on him.
He really is Kurt Angle.
Yeah, yeah.
Get his personality.
Which, by the way, oh,
Damn.
shit. So they used to be tag team training partners. And, yeah, this is the repercussions of it. He did.
Whoa, he just ripped off.
Dude, Otis is fucking hysterical, man. Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, this old school pride right here.
Oh, yeah.
That's like John Fry right there.
Look at this German
Damn.
suplex. Fucking phenomenal.
This dude is so good at that.
Dude.
So
Yeah,
pretty.
hey, that's right. Oh, no.
How does the payout look for these guys?
The payout?
Like on the show.
Oh, shit. I think they do it in salary. Oh, this dude's getting torture racked. That's the move I want you to hit on, Jordan, by the way.
Done.
Done.
Is it like 12 grand a year? They call it salary.
Yeah, no, dude. I think they make about 250K to 500K.
What am I doing?
Probably not all of them.
Not all of them, but I think that's the lower level, like Raw and SmackDown. guys.
250K?
I
Yeah,
think
but they're
200.
wrestling every fucking week
Yeah.
plus the what are they
Brother,
called? The
you need
the
to be
dark
on
matches?
top of it. Yeah, the dark matches
Oh,
there
there's
too.
like no recordings.
Yeah, so they're wrestling like multiple times.
Yeah,
a week,
yeah, for sure.
I think so,
traveling
too.
all around the world, U.S. and shit. So good
I
money,
didn't
but
say
they're,
it.
they're working for you. You know,
Mhm.
you're traveling so much.
But yeah, that's the other thing is you're also paying it out of your own pocket for travel.
What?
Yes.
Wait.
Now I think they reimburse you to certain extents now, but back in the day they'd be like your salary was what you had to take to book rooms. So a lot of these guys would double up together. That's why if you ever hear in the stories they're telling Chris, I'm sure it's like especially older wrestlers when they say I used to drive with this person, it meant like they would drive together and probably book a room together.
I
to
mean,
save
that makes
money.
sense if it's coming out of their pockets.
Now, by the way,
Uh,
Braun Breaker. Milt, I'm sure, is a huge fan. This dude's athletic. I mean, dude, if you're looking at stuff, Leno, this might be your guy. Takes out Carmelo
first guy out.
Hayes,
Who's that?
who had
Carmelo
Carmelo.
Hayes.
This guy's just like a juggernaut. Like,
Dude, this no hands fucking Frankensteiner is fucking money.
what the heck? Where do we get this guy? Where do you find this specimen?
Damn.
Oddly, they found him in football, but he's also the son of
Scott
Rick,
Steiner.
well, Rick Steiner.
Oh, Rick Steiner.
Rick Steiner, so the other Steiner brother, who also wrestled for Michigan way back in the day. Like that was kind of their gimmick. So whenever they had those like singlets, they would be basically saying like, "Yo, I wrestled for Michigan. Like I'm a badass.
I'm a real wrestler.
Yeah." I will tell
Oh.
you, anytime that I have ever gotten a toehold, it is thanks to Kurt Angle. legitimately, when they were like, "It's an ankle lock," I was like, "I don't know what this is." So when I like hit my first toe hold, somebody's like, "Man, you hit a toe hold." I go, "No, it's an
John,
ankle
who's
lock,
that?
sir.
Do you call it ankle lock or angle lock?
Ankle."
Ankle.
You
I
would
thought
think-
I thought he called it an angle lock.
You would
for the
think that he was
longest
saying
time.
angle for the pun. He
Yeah.
didn't do that. It was a missed branding opportunity.
Mhm.
But that's why
For
right
sure.
now, if I ever have a good toe hold, thank you, Kurt Angle. Appreciate you, sir. All right, let's see who comes out. Oh shit, it's the other Alpha Academy member. It's the Wowza, who is also the funny. Oh no!
That guy's out, bro.
Oh, he's so the sell on him, by the way, is miraculous. So they may be doing a fake out where somebody's gonna take his spot. That's a great question.
Matt Bunny comes in.
Oh my! Is
Logan Paul.
Babooni? What are you doing here, Babooni?
So is this is like scripted?
This
part?
is more than scripted part. Yes,
Stephanie was like, "Get this dude out of here, bro."
Zawa is also like just naturally funny to me. He just does very subtle little character work. Uh-oh.
Triple H.
Oh, Triple H has to get in. Hey,
He's like, what happened?
he just looks
Are
over.
you okay?
Hey, son, you okay? Can I throw in somebody who like can I throw in like Tory Funk or something like that? Anybody else want to go out here?
Anybody else?
Booker T?
Yeah, you called it. Booker T. Speed?
Oh,
Speed?
no.
Of course, bro. They're gonna throw a speed in
He's
there.
like, "This is your time. This is your moment to shine."
He's randomly just back there, bro.
I love this.
Speed.
I was like, go to look at YouTube.
The most realistic thing to this for me is the cameraman going out there to do
Yeah,
his job.
Yeah.
Like this cameraman getting the social for me
Yeah.
is the most realistic part of the whole thing.
Bro, I love that job, bro. Just be out there fucking.
Yo, you would be a beast at that.
Got
sir.
RKO'd by Randy Orton.
That's
his stat.
That's his stat.
Hey, but over 35 million viewers or subscribers on YouTube. That's impressive. Uh-oh. I swear
No
you
way,
better not.
bro.
You better not, kid.
Imagine. Oh, man.
No! Oh shit.
That was his time to shine, bro. Now he's gonna get tossed over.
Dude, that sucks. The other guy just went in there just as a sacrifice.
I mean, Otis, who's a big fucking dude, got
Yeah.
eliminated by. No, stop that. Oh, this is all I wanted. You know what? I take it.
Oh!
You knew that was coming.
Let's go.
Bro,
I hope he put some umph on that.
I was about to say.
I hope he put some.
I was
umph
like,
on that.
dude, I don't think there's a good way to take a Braun Breaker spear.
Yeah.
I think every time it happens, it sucks. This dude's gonna military press this dude out. Impressive.
He's like, "No."
Oh, he's not out. He's not out.
He's not?
Feet have not touched the floor. And is he in
Oh,
Crocs?
and he's out.
Oh, yeah, now he's out.
Pretty easy. That's some respect.
Hey, great catch though.
I show speed eliminated.
Jesus fucking
Dumb.
Christ. You know what the weird
Yeah.
part?
Logan Paul's coming out in this, right?
Yeah, he has to. Watch this. Watch this.
He,
How many times did you rehearse that?
I don't think that was rehearsed too many times, sir.
You got the Yeezys on.
I'll be honest, I only saw the top foot. Still up. Yeah.
It's because the women's took like almost an hour and a half on guys.
Well, the women's and the men's usually go about the same length. It's usually about an hour altogether. So we're in for a little bit of the long haul, one might say. Well, the women definitely stood in longer.
yeah.
We'll see how long this goes. Sheamus is number 9. Who has number 9?
Does Finley still wrestle?
Finley doesn't. How do you know Finley?
When I was a kid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What a pool.
Same.
Good man. Finley, I used to have a lot of respect for. Where I was just like, dude, this dude's a fucking old ass dude going up against these other guys. Who's fucking really rough in his back. Uh-oh.
You think Joe Henry's gonna come out?
I hope so.
That'd be sick.
Joe Henry was gonna say. He was
Joe
cool.
Henry's like somebody I've watched
He
for a
was
long
cool.
time. I love that guy.
He's hilarious.
Did you ever see his other mock videos? So his bit used to be in the indies. If you were wrestling him, he would do like a video about you.
I've seen a bunch of them.
Okay. They're so fucking good, man. That's how I knew. I'm like, this dude's gonna get picked up by somebody. Uh-oh.
Already?
Oh, nope, he's still there. Penta, you're too brown. Don't do it. All right, the crowd giving Sheamus some love. Rey Mysterio coming in hot. Gets a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker right there. Braun, is he coming in next? Gets a suplex on Sheamus. Damn, dude.
Does the Asian guy who he's
Tozawa?
Asian, but he has like a cowboy gimmick?
Oh, Jimmy Yang.
Is he still wrestle?
No.
Oh,
For a while, I
that was
thought.
not a good angle. You totally missed that. Heck it.
Yeah. I feel like
That was like the end of my wrestling.
yeah, I feel like I thought he took a backstage role at one point, but he definitely wasn't around super longer than that. All right, we've asked everybody this, Kevin. We'll ask you, if you were a wrestler, what is your finisher?
Finisher?
Yeah. These are important questions, sir.
Maybe the spear, bro.
Bro, look, that spear is well taken, and it looks like I got Jimmy Uso over here at 10 right now. Did you not see Braun Breaker hit that spear? Can you hit
That
a
was
spear
nice.
like that, brother?
Probably not.
All right.
No.
All right.
But-
So I want you to think a little bit more about that. Okay, so take a moment there. Milton's current finisher, if you would, was like a super kick. Mostly because
Shawn Michaels super kick.
it's kind of, it's not
I
quite
think
as
I'm gonna
good.
change it to a pedigree.
You're gonna go pedigree now? Well, I think we want you to hit that torture rack because I had a bit where I think you should do it to Crispy, and that that's how we show it's a devastating move when Crispy can't get out of it, and people have to break it up. But it's just an opportunity for you to beat up Crispy.
I like it.
Bro. All right, Zeus. You've been around enough wrestlers. What would be your finishing move?
Dude, I love the Hardy Boys. Like growing up, those were like my guys. Like watching them.
That was his guy.
So I think the Swanton Bomb would be like
Okay.
the one thing I would do.
Here's the thing.
Hard move to do.
I was about to say, I was like,
I would do it in the trampoline. Like I fucking
Really?
just be like. Yeah.
Actually, one of the first things I caught him from. So Van Vliet and him did a thing in
Oh,
a
yeah, we
hotel
were in
room.
Vegas.
I saw him hit you with a rock bottom.
Yeah.
And then I saw him hit a rock bottom on Van Vliet. So they each took one. And I told Van Vliet when we were doing our interview, and I was like, yo, I saw that clip with you and Zeus. I thought that was really cool. He's like, oh, dude, Zeus is the best. He's putting him over so nicely. And then all of a sudden I go, I gotta be honest, I think Zeus's rock bottom looked better than yours. And Van Vliet did this. He just goes, it's because I sold it better, honestly. And I said, you know what? Hey, everybody wins on that one. But I legit looked at it. I was like,
Yeah.
it's not a bad rock
That was,
bottom.
that was fun. We were just in a hotel, like fucking just doing rock bottoms and a bunch of different shit.
But it's
It was
like
fun
it's,
times.
it's also part of the reason why I know you working with him is like, all right, that's a fun dude to work for. Like,
Yeah.
he obviously has a good business face and is professional as fuck, but also isn't afraid to have some fun. So,
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Dude, every time we go out and do something, it's always work, but it's always fun work.
Yeah.
That's
You know?
awesome.
It's always fun times.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like work, yeah, obviously. And the one thing that I like about Chris is that we get the work done.
Yeah.
You know, having fun as well. So it's always cool working with him.
I just always love that, you would be doing all these like side projects with him and you'd have all these really good clips that you were putting for him. And then now that you have the studio, it's like the next extension of how you facilitate a big component of what makes his interview so great. Like
Yeah.
now he has this home studio that he can go to.
Mhm.
And it's been cool when I've seen the behind the scenes stuff where you show them walking into the studio
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, cool. Now your studio has all these cool
That's an
names walking through.
extra component to add to
Yeah.
like to the audience, right?
Yeah.
They kind of want to see like behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it makes me laugh. When
We
I'm
do that with
uh,
like bigger guests, you know. We
Yeah,
did
yeah,
that
of
with
course.
Seth Rollins. We have one with Jericho coming in.
Yeah.
With Ronda Rousey. I don't think we ever put that out though, but yeah, I think the more content you can put out when you have these people out there in studio, like the better, right? Just
Yeah.
kind of get as much content as you can while they're
I'm
there.
a big proponent of when I do like an interview here, we do try to roll with the guest if possible. And so a lot of times it's me doing the interview in person and then spacing out the time to do the interview after or before a roll. But I always just find like if you roll with them beforehand, they do give you a better interview experience. Like they're a little bit more trusting of,
Yeah.
oh, you do jiu-jitsu, you kind of get this. And it's
Yeah.
like I don't have to sit there and tell them like, oh, I fight like you. I just know one part of the pie that you do. and watch them give you the best interview.
Yeah.
So every little thing that you can take. Go
Yeah.
ahead, sir.
So when we went to Vegas and we interviewed Rey Mysterio,
Oh yeah.
and that was a great interview. And
Oh,
that was
yeah.
another one that we just got more content from him, like just behind the scenes stuff.
Mm.
And it's fun, just kind of like, and they're cool about it. They're
I mean, they're
about
pros
it.
at this point.
Yeah,
so they know
100%.
exactly what
Yeah.
you're looking for. All right, who's got 12? Chris.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Leo?
Yep, that's me.
You've got fucking Jacob Fatu,
I got Jacob Fatu
The
and
the werewolf.
whose promos have been fun to watch recently. Have you seen any of his recent
I have
ones?
no.
Dude, it
Samoan, we trust in them.
literally, like, he used to have some pretty foul-mouthed promos. So I've always wondered how he would work in the WWE format. And you always get the sense he's just about to let out a bitch, like every single time. But they've found the right method for him without Solo. So like him and Tonga have been doing some great stuff together. So I would highly recommend watching his like little 30-second promo clips. They've been super fun. And now they're going to let these two boys go to work. Zero. Oh, no. You can't interrupt me on my fucking hand gesture, you dick.
Dude, I like how Rey Mysterio bounces off the second rope.
Oh, my gosh. oh, shit.
He's like, let me get in on this.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Oh, what? You won $50 and you're out of here?
When my guy wins, give the money to Milton.
I don't trust Milton. I'll get out to you.
See you tomorrow. Are you good to help or no?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
let me know what you need.
Good to meet you,
Have a
bro.
good one, sir.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, we'll talk tomorrow.
Oh, Mysterio's out. I missed that.
Mysterio just got eliminated, and Chad Gable just got eliminated here.
Hey, man, nice to meet you too, bro. Thank you, man.
Yeah, he did.
Sure. If it's easier, we can watch at your place tomorrow if you have the kids.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Did you guys,
I'll be quick.
Has a spear.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Setting it
Dude.
up.
Yeah, well, now at this point, they're just teasing a future match that you could see because those two are the people they want to see get matched up. Ludwig Kaiser is entrant number 13.
oh, Kaiser. We were supposed to have this guy in there, and then he ended up like, when Monday Night Raw was in the first
for
Raw,
LA.
he was supposed to come in, and he just couldn't do it.
Dude, the media schedule I saw them doing for Raw Netflix was insane. Like,
Yeah.
those guys were definitely fucking at work. But this run is
Yeah, what happened?
it's a little sus. All right, I'm gonna switch out. Come on in, Leno. Thank you, sir. All right, Leno. I gave you some time.
See, like this is the right move right here.
Yo, don't fucking go in. Why are you gonna run?
So
in
you
when
don't have to go in?
You don't have to go in. Nothing says you have to walk in at that exact moment.
Huh.
And this is perfect character work because this is very much his. I am better than you. I cannot go in now.
So they
You know?
don't carry like a shot clock.
Nah,
That's good.
nah.
So, but once you're in, that's
Once you're in, that's it.
Can't get out.
That's the sealed deal. All right, we gave you some time. What is the new finisher? What are you doing now?
I think we're gonna have to like hit like a blast devil, like you know, basically like the clap. I think we're gonna call it that. The clap.
Well,
What
no
an
idiot.
Oh wow! But
That's
see, you know
amazing.
what? That sell was perfect.
Yes.
Every part of that from start to finish, him building it up just to get eliminated like Santino.
So do you think he knew he was gonna like
Oh,
be
absolutely.
eliminated right away?
But keep in mind, when you're about to get eliminated like that, like that's why you have to milk that moment for
Mhm.
all that's worth. Otherwise, most people will go slow, but they may not take a slow entrance into that ring. If they ever do that, like raise the eyebrow and be like, "What are we doing?"
How do you think they choose those people that get eliminated right off the bat? Like,
well,
Kaiser, let's have him eliminated.
First, I think it's creative control. I think it's if you have a certain clause in your contract that says I better look good, which is the main reason why I thought CM Punk has to win. Because it's like, dude, he would not have come back unless I promised him headlining a WrestleMania.
So you think CM Punk's gonna win?
I have
Not Cena.
No.
I don't know, because the weird part is John Cena doesn't need it, but it would continue his lore. Like I could see it happening.
I think he will win the championship
Yeah,
John
this
Cena?
year. Yes,
it's
yes, yes.
yeah for 17.
But
I feel like
but,
they're like leading up to that.
But I think his journey to it is going to be down,
Yep.
up, down, up. Like,
'Cause
it's
the-
not going to be a straight shot.
Because think about this. Why did he tell you he's here for a year if the build is going to end at WrestleMania?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that doesn't make sense to me. CM Punk saying, I'm not
Oh
coming
yeah,
back.
because WrestleMania is already coming up, right?
Yeah, WrestleMania.
Dude, I feel like WrestleMania just happened.
I mean, that's just because we're getting older, brother. That's what happens. I hate to tell you this. That's the way you
Like
start
I
to feel
feel like
old.
WrestleMania, like it's only once a year, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like that just happened,
I mean,
and it's already happening in April. So it happened April last year.
yeah, it kind of did.
Fucking.
So the cool thing about Raph getting me into wrestling is he's teaching me about the storyline.
Getting into it, bro. You've been into wrestling, aren't you?
Well,
no,
hold on,
no, like
hold on. I can only
recent.
take credit for the recent stuff.
Recent,
How
yes.
we connected and how we started doing all these dumb bits is I don't pick on civilians. Like, if you don't know wrestling, I don't like put this on you. I'll just tell you like, oh, I like it. And then inevitably you'll get somebody who goes, I used to watch. And I go, I don't
Mhm.
give a shit if you used to watch. I like to know if you like it now. Milt was like, oh, I used to watch, but like Jeff Hardy was my favorite, which makes sense because now he's a little older. Can't say that he does what he does now. But dude,
No,
his
fuck.
his
He's
old
still
ver-
doing it, bro.
Well, no, I'm saying this one.
Oh.
Milt is when he was younger, his ability, his pace, and his high flyingness was very high. Like Milt could do a jumping rolling Kimura at you, and you would be like, damn, this dude's fast. I gotta make sure I'm not doing that. He doesn't do that now. Now he's like, you know what? Now I can just pressure pass. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So, having said that, when he told me one day, he was like, yo, I love Jeff Hardy. And I go, oh my God, that makes sense how you fucking, when that
Rolling
kid.
Kimura.
Yeah, you're rolling Kimura, you're
Cartwheel
crazy like that.
passes.
Like that checks out. So when I hear people tell me that they're a fan, he also told me he went to like a wrestling event from his uncle taking him way back in the day. And I go, oh, you were a fan.
Joe
way
Hendry!
before me."
Hey, let's go.
You know what? I had 15. Joe Hendry.
Nice. That's a good one.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
So good, dude.
He's so funny.
It's and you know what? He's bringing the belt from TNA as he should.
His shtick is like
Yeah.
Top tier.
yeah, it's good.
Bro,
it's
like
good,
his
it's
intro,
good.
he's like,
I think I saw a clip on Twitter of him, and then I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And I just went down the rabbit hole, and I was like, "Oh, this is great."
So,
yeah.
Zeus, this is my favorite thing about Milton is, let's say there's a 10-year gap of knowledge on a wrestler. Milton will find something on Reddit, or maybe I give him a nod, or he finds something on Twitter, and he will spend that night learning everything he can. And then when we say, like, we're training again, he goes, Raph, don't you find it funny that Joe Hendry showed up at TNA? And I go, I would. Were you down a rabbit hole last night? He's like, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bro, so he was in the studio and he was dope. to have him-
Really?
yeah, he
Oh,
was
that's
he was
awesome.
nice to have. He was cool to have in the studio. So like now like that I'm kind of getting more into, wrestling and like watching this stuff. I have a ton of content from like a bunch of these
Yeah.
people, right? Clips
Yeah.
that I can make. So like let's say Joe Hendry wins. I can just go make a clip from
Brother.
like the interview he had with Chris and
I'm gonna be honest with you. He doesn't even need
write
to
that
win.
train.
He just him being here today is
Yeah.
good enough to put that in for the
Right,
machine.
sure. Like go with like find a clip.
Because, dude, I have a social media guy, and he will send me a note. Like, let's say Leno has a fight again, right?
Mhm.
He'll have seen the clips from my show, and I'll say like, "Yo, my boy's about to fight. Can you pull up one of his clips?" And then he'll look through the 5 clips he's made that are evergreen that we haven't used, and he'll be
Mhm.
like, "Hey, let's do this one." I'll be like, "Dope." So that's why
Yeah.
sometimes some of these guys who don't have something going on may have done like they got a black belt, they had a cool tournament. We just try to keep eyes out for it and say like, yo, let's co-author with them because something really cool happened. Let's try to like give them that love. And I believe this is 16. It's Roman Reigns. Who
Roman
has
Reigns.
16? You have wow.
Damn.
That's a good.
Roman
That's a
Reigns.
really fucking. We won.
That's a great.
I don't think Roman Reigns is winning this.
I don't think he needs to win this year.
Yeah.
I feel like they've got a couple different avenues. If they went the Rock route, which I don't think is happening, he could easily just have a match with.
You don't
him
think The
and just be
Rock's
off
coming
that.
out, right?
Coach, would you still say he's still the biggest draw?
The Rock?
No. Roman Reigns.
I think it's Cody right now.
Is it?
I think it's because you can always trace box office and merch
Okay.
and ratings, and Cody is
Still.
still the number one merch. Him and CM Punk are like top tier number one merch. Braun Strowman?
He was like 2 months ago. What happened?
Did
He had
get-
that. He had
Did
that.
he get fired?
No, he beat
Oh no, he
Tsunami
is still.
guy.
Yeah. So he
beat-
was just on with
Bronson Reed.
He was just on with Bronson.
That
but
was
they
the big.
also,
That was the big rivalry that they did the
There's-
monster of the match or whatever.
They did that Godzilla esque promo
Yeah.
for it, which I loved. But I thought he just lost to somebody else that they were building
I
up.
can't
Was it
remember.
Jacob? It was Jacob Fatu, where he got bloodied up. So yeah, he still does wrestle. What are your thoughts on Roman Reigns?
I think his character's a little boring. I don't follow it super close, bro. I think
Oh
his
my
character's
god!
little
What a
boring,
spear! His spear's
But
so
he's
good.
obviously a specimen.
Hold on. Did you just see his spear?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand when you
Oh,
say
another
Talking
one!
about his, like, his promos.
No. We're gonna talk about this in a second.
Ah,
Sheamus is out. Joe, don't do it. Joe, you're too new.
You're too new.
You're too new. That's
Don't
our
do it,
OTC.
Joe.
Don't do it.
We
sir.
believe.
He's got to make a name for himself. He's gonna try.
Ah, Joe.
See the blast, the spear, the blast.
But the
You
problem
have
No,
the scorpion
Joe.
deathlock after.
Ah.
Hold
It
on.
buys you
We're
time.
gonna
It
talk
lets you
about
build
that.
up.
Bro,
We
of
have
course
to-
fucking
lets
Roman
you
Reigns
build
comes
up.
in and takes everyone
Okay.
out.
We've talked about it before. Who are your top 3 spears?
Okay.
Rank them in
Yeah,
order.
yeah, yeah.
Me,
Okay.
me.
Triple H.
Okay, so let me bring this up before I even rank them. Look at
Let's
that.
go.
Big dog coming out with a real spear.
That.
Just tonight. Perfect Paul Heyman face. Perfect example. Tonight, I asked the gentleman. Oh,
No way. Let's go.
Yo, by the way, let me just tell you this.
Did he just take everyone out?
He
took
did.
4 people
But
out.
but Roman Reigns literally took his spear and just no-sold it by eliminating him right then and there. But tonight, I asked you for finishing moves, and both of you were like spears. The problem is, that's why you got to pick the move that is unique to you, because everybody else is going to keep doing them. So I think a spear might be overplayed. I'm going to say go back to
Yeah.
the drawing board, both of you.
I
guys.
feel like I
We'll
think
go
that's
with
like
the scorpion
that's a
death- we don't call it
cop-out.
scorpion
Okay.
death lock.
Spear.
What is the scorpion?
Anyone
What
can
is
do
the
a spear.
that one where you do the elbow up?
Yes.
Bro, that's not scorpion deathlock.
But it's a good
Yeah.
solid
It's a
pin.
good. It's a good. It's not even.
Yeah.
It's a good pin. You just got to name it something else. Because here's the thing.
I think the
Scorpion
rock bottom.
fish.
The rock bottom. I think that's like
Bottom. Depends on the size of the
yeah.
Because the scorpion deathlock to me is a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
The scorpion deathlock is what Sting used to use. Same move. So when my homie Jordan Jitsu, who oversees Subspectrum, he had Adam Bradley compete, and Adam Bradley hit it. And on his channel, they called it a scorpion deathlock. And I know Jordan's a wrestling fan, so I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he goes, "Brother, it's just what it's called. I do this. It's just marketing." And I was like, "This is offensive to Sting. Don't you ever talk to me again." Yo, jealous?
We have to rename it then.
What is he,
We'll go do some new branding.
Yeah. It's a good move.
Which, by the way, I think we should probably mention this before tonight. We got to also get into lifting, because I feel like that's got to be a thing that you probably appreciate more than anybody else, is the physique aspect because of your background. So our man over here also leads classes for lifting and like strength and conditioning. So that's why I forgot when he just goes, he's like, "Yo, he's yoked." And I go, "Oh, right." Of course he would.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, you don't want them to piss in a cup, that's for sure. Do they
Yeah.
get drug tested ever? Is that one of the things?
They
Yeah, I don't-
hold
I
on.
don't think so. Do they?
used to. They used to, but I think under their new rule set, I don't think they have to.
Honestly, bro, wrestlers just fucking let them do whatever they want, bro.
No, I mean, you kind of have to be careful because some of these guys are idiots. You know, they're just like, I just want to get jacked, and then we get this guy having a heart
I
attack.
mean,
True.
I
agree
think
with
we're
that.
in the same
So they
thing.
have to like have the middle ground.
Can I,
you know?
can I
Drew
make
McIntyre.
Can I make an example here? What if we gave Crispy, the dude who was cutting up our squares, steroids, and we had to trust him in the ring? I'd be like, "Bro, I couldn't even trust you to tear paper, let alone my ACL. So I don't think this is a good idea." Who has Drew McIntyre?
Number 9.
You guys do? Okay.
But I don't really care
You don't care?
because I have Roman Reigns.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, they got Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns.
It's a different world right now where you have somebody being like, "I have."
Hey, my number 2's still in there.
Penta?
Yes.
Like they're taking naps on the side.
Yeah, they are
I
taking
would
naps.
too.
I mean, I like both.
They count their ring time while they're laying down.
Absolutely.
It should be paused.
That should be paused.
It should be like active. It's like when I was little, my
See,
dad,
bro, that's what I would
made
do.
me
I
have
would
me
just like
active
hang
before
out
fighting.
there down there.
Hmm?
I would just hang out down there like Penta's doing. I would just like
Oh, absolutely. I think that's the real
Probably
strategy.
getting a drink of water right there on the side. He gets his like sippy cup underneath.
What's up, brother? How are you?
How does it feel owning a gym without an uppercut, huh?
Wow, disrespectful, sir. How you doing, brother?
How's Thailand, brother? Good. We're.
I'm about to get a haircut like you, but
I fucking need one. Jeezy forgot his barber equipment yesterday, so I couldn't get one.
easy forgot his brains, and his balls.
Of course. What are you up to? Just getting a haircut, chilling?
In case you guys hear this, this is a pal from Thailand.
I love you,
who was
brother. We're on
calling in.
stream right now, so
Oh.
I'll call you in a little bit.
Have a good day, bro.
I love you, brother.
Bye, bro. Dude, Moss's fucking weight loss has been so great. to see, man. Good for him. This dude's gonna be smaller than me in like a week, bro.
Dude, insane.
What's next?
He's staying out there as
Finn
long
Balor.
as he can,
As
long as possible.
How do you fucking do that? Like, did he just say like, I'm just gonna move out there, and that's gonna be the life? Like, how do you
mute me?
Oh, never mind. We'll talk about it off air. What I would say to you guys is this: I very much appreciate seeing somebody like a Finn Balor coming in, because I think Finn has now come to his part where he goes, I'm just kind of jobbing out for our guys. The youth, I'm going to put him over in every way possible. Because this dude has taken so many L's, but was a former champion under the WWE. All right. Your job tonight, Kevin. You need to rank top physiques. Top physiques.
I think Roman Reigns is number 1.
All right.
I'm sorry. I love Roman.
Wow. It's just so funny that you're like, I don't care who else I have. I have Roman Reigns. I don't even give a shit.
No, Penta. You got Penta, right?
I love his story. I love how.
Oh,
Where's he from?
Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
I mean,
don't know.
Hawaii. He's like The Rock's like
Yeah.
cousin or some shit,
Yeah.
right? That's a whole story.
his Samoanness is essentially his storyline.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
My biggest thing is he had leukemia.
Yeah,
He's still
great
in
call.
remission, and he's going good. But he is
So
not
he's
doing
definitely on
great.
steroids.
Right.
When I heard leukemia and when I seen that physique,
Dude, I think most of these guys
I would say.
are on steroids.
I feel Bixie for
Hold on. Let me point this out. I rolled with Leno today.
Oh,
He's
this is
on
my guy right
steroids,
here.
So I'm
Who's
just
19?
Uh-oh.
Who's 19?
Let's find out who has 19.
Yeah.
Zeus.
it's
Okay,
me.
this is you, sir. Man.
Fuck is that?
What's this?
Oh, that's
Who the fuck
Shinsuke
is that?
Nakamura.
What the fuck?
No,
He's a
this
USA
guy.
champion
Yeah.
or international?
Yeah, he's a
when
US
the
champ.
fuck did he become the US?
When he beat, yeah.
Damn.
I don't
LA Knight.
remember this.
Loki, I don't know anything about this guy.
He's
Oh,
won a Royal Rumble.
so-
That's
He's great.
insane.
So Shinsuke also trains a lot of jiu-jitsu. He like a lot of the wrestlers get together and they'll actually train jiu-jitsu. So like he's one of the guys who heads that up. You've seen Matt Riddle, Shayna Baszler, whole bunch of them. Karrion Kross also trains jiu-jitsu. And it's really cool when you see that. Yeah, Karrion Kross actually trains.
Yeah. I met that guy.
He deserved a championship
Big
for
guy.
sure.
Oh,
This
for
guy?
sure.
Yeah.
And they fucked him up because his aura is off the charts.
Yeah.
Like if they let him have his full entrance, it is fucking spectacular. It's much better now than it was the past couple of years. But when he made his debut, go back and watch when they were like playing out and when they brought out like the violins and shit for his theme song. Top tier. All right. Kevin, I'll ask you this. Where would you say that Finn Balor's physique is on there for you?
Finn Balor?
Finn Balor is this dude right here with the little hand wrap with that says BLR.
Like the arm sleeves?
Yeah, the arm
Yeah.
sleeve.
We get a good look at him.
Okay.
Hold on a minute.
I like you were like, no. Let me see from the side profile.
He's pretty shredded.
He looks jacked.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he make your top 5?
For the guys.
Oh!
Probably.
Okay. We'll come back to you. I want to make
Yeah.
sure we come back to this.
Yeah, his
Nice
ass are
being
sick.
that kick.
Uh-oh.
Sub-Zero.
No,
No, Penta!
No! I also will say this. My favorite thing that people do is once they get outside is the sell. So if he's picking his knee, like it's always something that psychologically they got fucked up in the match. Or like it's part of the continuation of a storyline. So I try to pay attention to those extra little details. That homeboy paid a lot of money and he has a Cody Rhodes fucking jacket on him. Good on him.
Where?
He's in that second row. He's got the little like weird mush beanie on that he's wearing that like looks like a mush mouth
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I was like, dude, Those are you can tell the super fans. Entry number 20. Who has 20?
I have 20.
You have 20. So you had 20 and do you have 19 and 20? That's what I. Oh, you
Hey,
got
Jey
Jey Uso. Well, first of all,
Hey.
I like that she has to remind you.
Yeah.
He's good. He's no Roman Reigns. Let's be clear about this. I mean, it's hard to say that she lost a lot of matches.
She did. Wrestling was not her thing.
You know what?
Striking wasn't her thing.
Wow.
Her
Wow.
promos?
I was about to say the
Top
disrespect. Wow. You have to
I'm just
stop.
kidding, bro.
You have to stop, sir.
Striking wasn't good. That's what got her the lead.
We're gonna set up your guys.
But her armbar still.
Oh.
Her armbar still top tier.
Yeah, I mean, you made your own.
Hey, listen. The weird part is, if you look at like that era, oh my god.
Damn.
Wow, that's athleticism.
But
That was
keep in
nice.
mind, Jacob is amazing at this, but these are cousins. So like Jacob and Jay, like what you really realize is sometimes when they have main event matches like that, you've essentially just paid to watch them have a barbecue match.
Right.
Like this is the Theos and Theas are all around, and then they just have a match, and you're like, dude, I paid main event money for this.
Wait, is he like related to Roman Reigns?
They're all related, like all of them in some way. So
They're all
yeah,
cousins.
yeah. That's why half the time, anytime I meet somebody Samoan, I almost want to ask them like super
Oh,
crazy.
One of my guys just to cook one of my other guys out.
Yeah. Oh, that look on his face, by the way, is amazing.
20 took out 19.
All right, we're about to get there. So my Joe Henry is out.
Trade-off?
Hmm?
So you call it a fair trade-off?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
I got one more guy coming, so we'll see.
So what?
21. Who has 21?
21. Good question. Chris. Okay, Crispy. Got it.
So is the rule if they're not here, they can't win, right?
What do you? Oh.
If they left.
Wow, Zeus is coming. Wow, AJ Styles is back. Dude, okay.
This guy's a dick, right? AJ Styles?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. That's hard to say. So the weird part is, I always have to answer in two ways. I don't know him personally, and I don't think that fits his character. I've heard reports, but there's always like I'm a big proponent of I can't take reports as a real life thing.
No, but as his character, he's not
Oh,
a dick. Maybe I'm confusing him with
He was
someone
a
else.
baby face, and then he kind of went heel, kind of.
but like, dude, even when he goes heel, I can't hate him just because of
Yeah.
his work. His
Jeez.
work rate is so good. So get this, this dude. We'll have to
Oh.
take a better look here in a second. This dude, when he came back a few months ago, texted me and goes, "What is happening to this man?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, like, "Look at this physique. Look at how good he looks." And Milt, is it the same build or has he changed a little?
Oh,
bit?
doubled up in size.
He doubled up in size.
So I've been watching AJ Styles since he was on TNA. He was like the ex-champion, all that stuff. So I've been following him for a long time, and then found out he got into WWE, and this is like right around the time Raph brought me back into it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, he's awesome, but he wasn't quite over yet.
Yeah.
And then he took a hiatus, and then he just came back out of nowhere, and I just like was dumbfounded on how fucking big he is now.
Like legit a series of texts that are like, "Look at him," and I
You
was
think
like,
it's
"I
just
did."
a bunch of carbs?
Yeah, bunch, a lot of stuff. Yep, absolutely.
A bunch of Jesus juice. and
Uh-huh. But when he's texting me,
acai.
it was literally like a series of like, "But look at him, Raph. What a specimen. Look at this dude." And he goes, "That's how I want to come back." And then
Braun Strowman.
he comes back to answer your question, Braun Strowman right here.
Oh, hell yeah. That's my guy right there.
When he
22.
came back, he was like, "Yo, no one's topping AJ." A few weeks later, Randy Orton shows up and he goes,
What is Randy Orton?
Legit, like,
Randy
sold
Orton.
him out 2 weeks later and was
Yeah.
like, "Nah, Randy Orton's on that nice stuff too."
Good
So-
for them. Good for them. They look great.
They do. They do. All right.
They gotta look the part, man. I think that wrestling is just like the biggest part of it. They gotta look.
Well, you
I
can,
agree.
You can tell when they don't, because there are some wrestlers who don't concentrate on that as much. And
Like who would you say?
well, I'm not gonna say names.
But even like look at Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Finn is great physique, but he's not like overly
Yeah,
huge or whatever.
yeah.
But Finn looks great
Well,
too.
just so you know, tonight Kevin is going to give us his top 5 physiques.
Oh, I love it. I love
Okay?
it.
So you're going to have to judge and evaluate that. So
I
I'm going to
like
put you in charge of overseeing it. And so far, Kevin is putting together a list. He won't tell you what it is yet, but you will hear him occasionally go like, that dude looks. Oh, that dude's
Oh.
out. Oh, look at this. Look at this, Sal. Oh, Paul Heyman. My
Let's
goat.
go. But I've always wondered about that table, right? All the wires, all the shit they got going on there.
Dude,
Like,
say
what
that's good
happens?
Storytelling. 'cause
Absolutely.
You said Jacob.
I think they're
beat
just
him.
there,
Yeah.
like as prop wires.
Maybe I would think they're just prop wires.
You would think so?
Because it would ruin a lot of
disrupt the
shit.
show.
It does,
Yeah.
but then you also notice like they're iPads, and iPads don't necessarily be wired in unless they're like charging. So it depends. 'Cause the
Like you
other
would think it would
charging
ruin the
cables-
commentary.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'd be pissed if I was commentary table. I'd be
Yeah.
like, I lost that shit. I needed that.
Imagine someone comes right now and
Oh,
just
this
fucking
is
knocks all
smart.
this shit down. We'd be like, what the fuck,
Dude,
bro?
let's put it this way. We've done, so you see what this is. Everybody's out of the gym. Milton has seen this place where we've had people come up right to where my TV is, and they're kickboxing and they're getting sparring training in. And
While you
will-
guys are doing this?
Yeah. So there was like an ADCC where I had to come and switch to here. John Cena. I have John Cena
John
at 23.
Cena at 23?
Guys, I changed my thing. Sorry, CM Punk. I'm all about Cena. C Nation right here showing up.
John Cena.
Let's go, John Cena. You need to win this. The last time is now.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna.
Shut
be
up.
like
I need
said.
John Cena to win because I want this $50.
I think it's.
Yo,
gonna be
first
that.
of all, I don't need that. Ronda Rousey isn't here right now.
You know what?
It's
I'm
Roman
calling.
Reigns.
I'm calling for Seth Rollins to be 29. 'cause That's my
That's
number.
fair.
Do we have one
That's
more
fair.
guy?
Yo, do me a solid, camera guys. Do not shoot him from the back. I do not want to see the bald spot. Please do not. Respect
that
this
on?
man.
Why doesn't he
No,
go to Turkey and get his hair done?
bro, I don't know. That's a great question.
Go to Turkey.
But you know what? We're about to
You
see
go,
that
yeah.
one-handed. Cena has the best one-handed takeoff of the shirt. Legitimately, like,
Oh.
What the heck just happened? Okay.
oh, he's trying to lift up, and instead,
Oh!
Boom! Yo, Braun Strowman out.
Yeah, well, he didn't see him.
Oh my god.
Yo, John Cena. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh, he's gonna F5 him out or FU him. Oh.
Damn.
Oh, they didn't
that
quite work
attitude
that spot out
adjustment,
right.
Attitude
I
adjustment.
felt like he was. Well, I'm from a different era. When he hit that, it was the FU.
Oh.
sir.
Still
Same
rocking
for
the
me.
jorts,
He
bro.
was
But he's asking the attitude adjustment. Yeah.
Does he think he would? The real question is, does John Cena
Hold up,
wear
hold up.
jorts at home?
Here we go. That camera should have been on him, sir. I was too late of a cut.
47 still looking jacked, bro.
47.
All right. Don't give away. Don't give away your ranking,
I'm
sir.
not. I'm just saying.
You're appreciating the work. Okay, fair enough.
He's 47.
47, sir. Entry number
So you're telling me
24,
his time, I can-
CM Punk.
Let's go!
Let's go, CM Punk.
That's CM Punk?
Yes.
I like that they.
Wait, how
switched
did you
it.
guys
It
know it
should
was
have been
CM Punk?
this way. We don't. Well, let me say this. I don't personally know him, but we have friends who know him.
CM Punk?
Yeah. So
Oh yeah.
Well, okay,
right-
so what do you
right
guys what do you
here,
guys think of his
baby.
UFC run?
it was not great.
It was not, but I respect him for
Trying.
even doing it.
Yeah.
So, let me
yeah,
say
that's
this.
fucking no. Like most people won't do that.
No.
Honestly, bro, the fact that like they give him a chance to go in there is kind of crazy.
He has some balls of steel to even attempt that twice.
And
Because he's got his ass.
and for the lack of technique,
Yeah.
the fact that he went in there, he definitely tried to make it a thing. I will say this: CM Punk sold 350,000 pay-per-views for UFC, which
yeah?
is bigger than most UFC stars. And what ended up happening was people wanted to see him in there. I found him very respectful of jiu-jitsu and MMA and
Yeah.
like trying to give an effort, but there's no way you can make up for lost time. It's part of the reason why when someone says, when's the best time to start training? And the answer is yesterday. But the next best answer is now.
Let me get in
Don't
shape
put it-
first.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
That's the most
Like now you
annoying
understand. We
part.
were like, oh shit. To us, it's like he came into our world and he wasn't trying to tell you like, I think I can fuck this guy up. He was like, dude, this is a hard
No,
fucking
he was
road.
super respectful when he was in there.
But there were a lot of people who tried to say he was really a dick about it. And I feel like he's one of those personalities that you either like him or you dislike him. And it is what it is, bro. But like, you cannot deny he's a draw. And like I said, him and Cena, they saved that company.
So you
at
think
that time.
WWE knows who's the winner already? They know.
Yay!
But who else do the guys know? Do you guys know?
Yeah, they have a general idea.
They
General idea
yeah.
of like who's gonna.
They have a loose script. A loose script.
But
and
they don't tell them.
Hold up. They're waiting, and there has to be a reason because Seth
Seth
Rollins.
Rollins.
Who has 25.
I don't have them.
All right. But burn it down. To put a little nice little button on the CM Punk thing, I remembered seeing him be respectful, and on my show, I remembered saying, man, he lost to Mickey Gall, who's a really good submission grappler. It felt like he almost got fed to him, but honestly, Mickey was young at that age too, so it was good. Mickey was able
I think it was fair.
Yeah, but Mickey
Mickey was better,
well,
right?
Mickey was also able to make a name for himself off of
Yeah.
it. It's great. Well, that plays out as it should. Next thing you know, I said, I'd love to just see him make it to a second round. And then he had a fight against Mike Johnson, who's a guy who does MMA coverage as a reporter. And I saw him make it. Yeah, that was his opponent for the next one. And he went all 3 rounds. And I was like, you know what? That was a mistake. We didn't need to see him go 3 rounds. It was actually worse.
Yeah, John, go to Turkey.
You don't like the hair?
No.
So let me ask this, Mel. If you were to start losing your hair, do you get the replacements?
I'd go bald first, and then I get my whole head tattooed.
Okay.
And then I'd go to Turkey, and then I'd go.
And then you get replaced. Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
Well, you got to do it before you lose your hair, though, right?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I've never had to do it.
I don't know.
I wonder how fast it grows. Are you like a chia pet? From
I think it's just as normal as your hair grows. I think. What?
But if you shave your head, will it stop it from ever growing out? That's insane.
I'm glad that someone did the research here because we clearly did not.
She goes to school for nursing, so she plays up stuff.
Yo, I mean, literally, she's been the star of the show. I don't know if you know this.
You want her? I'll put a chair.
Hey, yo, she is welcome to come up here if she wants. We have never. Come on, you can 100%. So hold on. Oh no! So hold on. You can't be shy now. And now you got Dominic Mysterio, the GOAT. Fuck yeah.
The GOAT? You know what?
What? Talk to me.
I don't really get the appeal, man.
It's the heel. He's the best heel.
He's the best heel in the business right now.
I don't get it.
So can I present a theory?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So part of his thing is that he's the heartthrob, right? Like he keeps getting these top tier women, right? I think it's part of the rub. I think it's part of them being like, yo, wouldn't it be funny if Dominic Mysterio was a heartthrob? And they went with it, and at first you're like, that's absurd. And then you saw how over he got with the audience, where he has them in the palm of his hands and just says like, nope, I got you. You can't do shit to me. We went, they would not let him talk. Every time I've seen him in live, they do not let this man talk because they're so invested in him.
The boos are so loud.
It's okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I just don't get the whole.
Hey.
I just don't get his whole shtick. Like, because first of all,
he's good. I like she's like mid underhook, and she's like, nah, he's the GOAT. I'm with you.
No.
We got her in frame.
He's good. His girlfriend broke his heart, and that's when he became really good.
His who?
His girlfriend.
What girlfriend?
I forget her name, but she's also in WWE.
You talking about Rhea Ripley?
You mean he's married, right?
Yeah, he's married. He's married.
Married.
Oh, but like this was a while ago.
But like storyline, we're talking about that.
You're talking about Liv Morgan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that's where I get the disconnect. Because I know he's married. I know he's like, he's got his whole thing. Yeah. And then like Liv, like he's with Liv and Rhea Ripley. Well, he's married. Like it's just like I just don't get the whole thing.
Liv gave this great answer, which is like, yo, his wife is a fucking boss. Like she doesn't give a shit. And like she understands it's part of the gig. But 27.
Who has 27?
Was it Sahar again? I think Sahar had 27 because he had Charlotte last time. And that is Sami
Zayn.
Zayn. That's not bad, but it's not going to win him this
He's another guy that I'm kind of like,
You don't get the appeal?
Yeah, no.
Bro, okay, so first of all...
Honestly, bro, there's a lot of these guys that I'm kind of like feel that
all right,
way
Zeus,
towards.
we're learning a lot about you. You're not a real wrestling fan. We just figured that out. No, so, Zeus, what I think we've...
Who is this Canadian?
Like, so there's a few things about him. One, God on the Indies. Amazing to watch. Love this dude. He also had a character.
Did he
What
just...
was his name?
did you just see that?
Yeah, of course. His oh God, Milton does that move. He does that like boot to the face. I forgot what it's called right now. It's not like somebody called it a coast to coast, but it's not that.
No, it's
It's that running boot. What
We
the
need a
fuck?
pro wrestling I need some terminology, like a course.
I will happily lead that. When I'm not drinking, I am usually pretty good at it. But yes. All right. Have you seen better physiques? Yes or no?
Dude, I don't know, man. John Cena might be number one.
Oh, don't,
Aye.
no. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
I gotta head out anyway, bro.
All right.
So I'm gonna go John Cena number 1.
All right.
Braun Strowman number 2. I'll let you know my
Strowman?
He's yoked, bro.
Hey,
You
thanks for
that
coming
big?
through.
Of course, dude.
Let's get rounds in
Thanks for
soon,
having
sir.
me, bro. Hey, thank you for
Of
letting me
course.
come by, bro.
Hey,
Of course,
by the way,
always.
by
You're
the way,
always
thanks for coming
invited.
through.
Of course, dude.
All right.
Hey, thanks for the roll, bro.
Yep.
Safe.
See
See you, ladies.
By the way,
Be safe, guys.
saying "see you, ladies" to people who are rolling actively is the best exit. By the way, you could have. Ladies, you are busy, and goodbye. I bid you adieu. All right, entrant 28 coming in right now.
28. Who do you think it is? Undertaker?
Oh, bisexual Undertaker.
Bisexual Undertaker.
That's what they refer to him on the internet.
Dude,
That is Damian Priest.
Rhea tweeting that and then him being like, "Please stop," was one
Holy
of the
shit.
funniest interactions
This guy's
ever.
6'5"?
And I think he
Yes.
blames her for
Oh,
that.
I think
nickname,
it's part
right?
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They gave him that name, the bisexual.
Because well, A, it's funny, and B, like
It's
his
kinda true.
moveset is kind of the Undertaker's, but it fits. Like it's just funny. And by the way, like look at his gear.
Yeah.
His gear, I know
Very
he.
laid
thinks
This
like-
is all. Look, this is
You mean
Undertaker.
his gimp suit?
What is it called? Last Road? Oh no.
You're talking about him, old
The
school. Him
Old
going up
school,
that,
old
yeah.
school, old school.
See again. Look at this man. When he got back into it, the terminology started coming in.
That's where I'm lacking.
Brother, we'll get you there, man. I got you, man.
I'm gonna go down. See, but I got that brain, you know. I got like, when I start to fixate on something, I want to be like pretty badass. So now I'm gonna be like a pro wrestling wizard. You know what I mean?
That's ADHD.
hey.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
So one of these days we'll take you to a show, and we'll like the best part is, I try to do this. with
Oh.
Milton. I try to add like an experience.
Oh, he's on.
Hey.
Gone.
Ah, my go.
Good riddance.
Wow, the disrespect. but what I try to do is this. I try to, when we go live, I'll like give him a note that I'm not sure if he knows,
Right.
but I don't try to over note from the entire experience. I might like come in and be like, yo, this is this guy and this is what he's done here. But it's just like, dude, when you take it in, there's so much happening that you're just trying to ingest it all. So yeah, we'll take you to one of these shows.
Yeah, I've been like to those little lucha libre matches. But
Oh, I
that's the thing.
dude, I love big shows. I love small shows.
It's my guy.
29.
I'm 29.
29
LA Knight?
is LA Knight.
LA
yeah.
Knight?
Yeah.
Who
What
I
do you
do
what do you
enjoy.
think?
I like LA Knight.
Yeah?
I think
Yeah,
he would have picked
he's
this
good.
physique.
What he would have picked this physique? Yeah. So I feel bad because I should have given Kevin time on the mic to talk about where he trains. But yeah, his SNC. I forgot he would be a guy who would be talking about that. That's why when he just like randomly like lobbed it in, he's like, dude, he's fucking cut right now. And I go, all right.
That's what you do.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
19.
Oh my God, what a fucking hop, bro. Who was it? Kevin is very funny because literally when we do roll, we had finished rolling, timer goes up. I had him in a gift wrap. I was about to get up and he was looking at me like, and I was like, bro, I'm in a good spot. I was like, I'll keep it. I have no problem. I'm like, I'm competing next week, so I better fucking get in this good roll. And then all of a sudden the second bell goes and he goes, you going? Well, I'll go as long as you do, bro. Like, this is not a problem to me. So then he comes on the microphone. He's like, that was your fault twice. And I was like, nah, don't try and rewrite that, bro. But he's a good training partner.
Yeah, he's fun to roll with today.
He made me laugh because, like, one of the first times I rolled with him, I was catching him in, like, dumb shit. And then he was just like, fuck, dude. Fuck you, bro. And I go, oh.
Make stuff up as you go. Those are my favorite rounds when you make something up. My favorite is when someone's watching you make stuff up and you're like, I just did that shit. And you witnessed it. And you can't take it. Like, you both know this isn't real.
The two of us are walking away knowing that one thing happened.
Yeah.
100%.
That's one of my favorite things.
Uh-oh. Sammy's
Done.
close.
Get him.
Get him out,
Get him.
See, Zeus, you're thinking like this. You're thinking you got content with, oh no, a super kick.
Let's go. Out.
Oh!
Haluva kick.
Hell of a kick. Thank you.
Right?
Yes,
Am I
sir.
wrong?
You are correct.
Okay, there we go.
What did happen?
So Milton. Oh, first of all, Jey Uso and Sammy used to be tight. They used to be part of the bloodline. So for him to super kick him out and eliminate him, top tier. Milton pulled the name of the move where you run and then you speed kick with a boot to the face. It's called a hell of a kick. I couldn't
Hell of a
remember
kick,
it at the
hell
time.
of a kick, hell of a
But
kick.
he,
Logan
bro.
Paul,
Hey,
number
hey,
who's 30?
let's
Who's
go.
got
He
30?
makes it. He doesn't make it.
He doesn't make
No,
shit.
he does
No.
not make
He's
it.
another speedy.
I feel like he's the one that would like get out right away. Like he'd be like,
Nah, they're trying to build him up, so let him play for a little bit.
He's another one though. Like I feel like what you said about John Cena is like they can plug him in anywhere. Just
Yeah,
because of
I
his
mean,
name.
well, because of his, what they're gonna do tonight is he won't win, but they'll set up his storyline for
Okay.
Mania. So what you'll see is the emergence. So whoever's left from here, there was talk of him versus Cena, and I don't want any of it for WrestleMania. Do
Nah,
not.
that'd be
like
refuse,
Logan Paul
yeah.
versus Cena.
Yes.
I'd like to see him in a different match, but not against Cena. He's so like the crowd fucking hates him. I love it.
Yeah, they do. I love his athleticism though. Like the shit he does.
Me too.
He's very
Crazy.
athletic. I
Like
do
it's hard
it.
not to like what he does.
I have no interest in him as a character.
Yeah.
So whenever I see it, it's just like moves without a
But does he-
meaning.
Does he run with playing a heel?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He's a huge
Yeah.
yeah. Do you
That could be it, actually.
again LA Knight?
Maybe
Didn't he lose to LA Knight?
he did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Drew is out.
McIntyre's out.
All right, are they setting that up? Okay, I could see that.
You're reading between the lines right now, Ralph?
I mean, the nice part about this is, at its top element, it's supposed to be giving you hints on if we don't do this at WrestleMania, we're doing it in the later part of the year. And what I appreciate about the Triple H era is they are finally rewarding long-term storytelling, which is, oh, we didn't just do this one thing randomly. Now there's going to be a payoff in a year. There's going to be a payoff in 8 months. It's not going to come immediately. So what we were talking about was, okay, maybe they're going to set up storylines with LA Knight and Logan Paul. You think maybe they continue on to WrestleMania? It would make sense.
It's a big name.
Doesn't really ruin the card, but you're going to need matches that aren't like your top. Oh, God.
Oh, so he could do that?
Yeah, you
He
can.
didn't touch the floor.
So now they're just going to give him the Kofi Kingston spot so they never touch the floor.
The what?
The Kofi Kingston spot where you never touch the floor. It's like a gimmick.
But he can come back.
Yeah, he can come back if he makes it. And he probably will.
So he could just hang out there until everyone's done.
Absolutely. So that'll be the heel work.
Wow, LA
And
Knight,
Damian
LA
Priest just eliminated him.
Like is Logan Paul's whole thing is like cheating almost, right?
He's
Like with the knuckles that he had.
Yes.
And when that one match.
It's so what you do is you take the part of what the internet has ascribed to them and you say like, all right, if they already feel you're a heel, go with that. But for me, I'm like, he's never cut a promo where I go, oh, that's good. I just think like, oh, he has a match. Okay.
No!
Aw, poor LA Knight.
That was my last guy.
He didn't last that long, like 5 minutes.
Nah.
He
So
touched
now,
the stairs.
if he gets there, he's just got to
Can he
jump
touch
up.
the
Oh,
stairs?
you know what?
The stairs?
If LA Knight interrupts this, he fucks up his return.
Oh, he could do that?
Why are they keeping that camera on too far on those two?
Yeah. Some shit's
Oh,
about
he's
to
running
happen.
away. And he makes it, so it's going to give him an opportunity to come back into the Rumble unless AJ Styles does something or he does something to him. And he does, and he's out.
done.
AJ Styles has been eliminated.
That's why they hate Logan Paul.
That'd be a good match.
I mean, listen, what the secret is to every Logan Paul match that has made everybody so impressed is that he's had a good dance partner who has made him
Well,
look
they
better.
kind of have to do that, right?
Absolutely.
With him?
Yeah,
He doesn't know enough
Yeah.
to do it
Yeah.
and to carry a match. So that's why you've had like Roman Reigns,
Ricochet.
Ricochet, like
That
all
was
these people.
that was
Dude,
crazy.
it's crazy. Ricochet is not even in.
Well, now he's in AEW,
Yeah.
and honestly, maybe thriving better there. Oh no, are they gonna?
You think what's his wife's name? Irvin,
Hold
the
on.
ring announcer, the girl.
Oh, Samantha Irvin.
Samantha Irvin. You
Yeah.
think she left because of Ricochet?
Maybe.
Because
but-
she was a
said
great
she-
announcer,
she
man.
said
She's
she wanted to
phenomenal.
Focus on her music career.
Yeah, she's really good at what she does. I don't.
She's so good.
She's amazing.
I just feel bad because like, I think you sometimes see the internet being a little toxic, And I feel like she's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm going to take a break. This is fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And I can't blame her. Uh-oh. We see some super kicks happening all around.
Because we also had Kayla Braxton
Yeah.
in studio. And she was also out of the UFC. I mean, out of the WWE now. She's
Yep.
doing like her own thing now.
Yeah.
Samantha's not even there anymore.
I
She's
mean,
a great
It's
announcer.
wild to see Lillian Garcia. We're also doing a fucking curb stop spot, by the way. Lillian Garcia coming back. I like that. Yeah, no, it's a good spot, dude. Plus, it's like pretty workable.
He's just
to get
sitting
in
down
there.
watching the whole thing happen.
Oh, because Roman wants his attack on him. Look at this camera angle. Oh, the rack focus. Mwah. Chef's kiss.
Right?
Love it.
This,
He's carrying the show.
This is a whole thing, though, right? This moment right
Oh,
here.
yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
okay, this has to happen.
So these 6 people in here make sense as part of your last kind of guys. They all have big storylines. You expect them to be in prominent spots at WrestleMania. With Roman Reigns, the old guard, if you would. Seth Rollins, his former tag team partner. And then looking over down on the side, CM Punk resting. Him versus Cody have been chirping at each other recently. Could be interesting. You got Logan Paul. You won't make it. And then you've also got on the sides out that way.
So is
main event Jey Uso, who's been building. And dude, he has the crowd on him. Those entrances he has.
100. He comes out of nowhere.
Over. Dude. So we had our buddy Brady, who showed up with us to a wrestling event to, I think, the Raw in Ontario. Is that the one you went to? Or was it Anaheim that you went to?
Well, me?
Raw? Yeah.
Oh, I went to it was Monday Night Raw in Anaheim.
In Anaheim. Okay.
Yeah.
We went to Ontario. It was great. But Brady, when I was telling him, I was like, yo, we're going to leave at this time. Brady goes, I want to go train that day. And I go, I'm just saying it's a good idea to show up as a team. You'll beat the traffic better. I think you should not train that day. And it's hard to tell a fighter that. But I'm like, if you want to make it in a real time, like just carpool with us, dude. It's going to take like an hour and a half to get there. Brady does not do it. By the time he got there, they were literally doing the main event, Jey Uso entrance, and he had to wait like another 10 minutes to make it to our seats. He's like, you were so right. So he learned his lesson, though. Uh-oh. He's dumping him
Seth
out.
Rollins
Is Seth
coming
going
out. Nope.
Seth
Scissor him over the top.
lives.
Let's go.
Is he going to eliminate Roman Reigns? Is that the story? He's going to go back on over. Is he going to get this clothesline? Roman Reigns ducks underneath.
No.
He clotheslines him. Do they both go over? No. Right now, they are stilted. No one is quite going over just yet. Roman Reigns actually
Here comes
has a
CM
good
Punk,
grip on
though.
him.
He's
And
going
here
to get
comes
both
CM
of
Punk.
them.
Who's going
Both
to
of them.
eliminate both of them?
Let's go.
That's CM Punk.
That's the most cheapest shot I've ever seen.
Hey, that's how the Rumble works. That's how the Rumble works. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh!
No! Fuck you.
Fucking Logan Paul, bro.
No!
CM Punk is eliminated.
So I need John Cena now.
I think John Cena's
Who
going
do
to
we
take it.
got?
Oh, you got John
Look at them.
I lost a freaking 30. Dude, I had the best possibilities and I got like this shitty.
Oh!
Wow, the double stomp is
That was
fucking dope.
crazy, bro.
Let him fight. Let him fight. Let him go.
Oh, we got Jey Uso still in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be the winner, I guess. I mean,
So,
him or John Cena.
I think they have to go John Cena now.
Yeah, I think they're going to take Logan Paul in next.
No, I don't want to see John Cena. I want to see what I told you, the up, down, up, down.
I agree. I'm with you on this, but what if he doesn't win at Mania?
That'd be good.
Because then he doesn't win at Mania.
I think he's going to win that like Survivor Series.
Something like that, like something where it's super dramatic. By the way, that's the funniest super kick in the world.
Like, I just don't want to see the straight up shot. Like, I want him to beat the record.
But by the way, isn't that the whole Cena story? Like, Super Cena was the
Yeah,
whole
beat
thing.
his ass.
Like,
Where
it was
he
always won.
Yeah.
Until he stopped. I just find it so unfulfilling. Like, let him build. But at the same point, let me make $50. So let me see Cena. Oh, that's a great spot. I like that as well. That's fucking fun.
Good.
The most interesting thing that's happening is outside of the ring right now. Like, that tells you how
They're
everything
just laying
goes.
in there.
Yeah, bro. Let them do work. Oh, that's amazing. Look at this. So are they setting up Seth versus Rollins? Oh, shit. No, don't do a triple match. No, I need my goat to headline. No, come on, CM Punk. You have too many busy things to do. So the winner of the Royal Rumble gets to choose either the Raw title or the SmackDown title, which leaves another person able to headline night 2 or night 1, I guess I should say.
For
CM Punk.
WrestleMania?
Yeah. So you get night 1 headliner and night 2 headliner. And I think the smart play is to give CM Punk night 1 because he's never headlined a WrestleMania. And it would, oh no.
Dog, I really want to see this guy get his ass whooped.
Who?
Paul Heyman.
Why? Why?
Because, bro.
He's the GOAT.
I mean, I don't know.
He's the
but-
best talker in the world.
Yeah. That's why I want to see him get his ass whooped.
Like, bro,
Like, he
I'm-
needs to get some action.
I'm
going,
pretty good at
bro.
talking. But if Paul Heyman was here, I'd be like, you're my manager.
Yeah.
So, like Raph said,
I
like,
feel like he needs to get in the action,
I'll
though.
go down like a Twitter clip, and then one night I went down like a whole Paul Heyman like thing, and I had texted him, and I was like, "Yo, I didn't understand him, and I didn't get why you would talk about him so highly." And I'm like, "But I get it now. He is the best storyteller ever. Like,
But why
insane.
doesn't he ever get involved?
That's not his. That's not
You
his.
don't have to get involved.
No?
Like, that's a beautiful part about wrestling. Wrestling is whatever you make it. You don't have to be involved to be involved. You can be the guy setting the storylines. But if you ever listen to why you're so invested, it's Paul Heyman doing the following. He'll literally tell you in the same promo where he's supposed to be just cutting you down, he'll literally go, Zeus, you're one of the best workers in the world. People have respect for what it is that you do. I'm not going to lie about it because I come out here and I am on the island of relevancy. And yet, Roman Reigns is going to beat you, Zeus. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like, it's the sell of making you feel like you're the best in the world so that he can bring you down.
Yeah.
It's very hard to do. He does it easily.
No, I get that, but I would still like to see him get chopped a few times.
You know what? Hey, listen. Hold on. He got put there.
Did
I was
he?
like, bro.
Okay.
Like Zeus is like, I need blood, bro.
Yeah.
No,
Bro,
whatever
I
you're
need-
doing, that's some
I
kid
need
shit.
some violence, man.
And he said they asked him if he boosted up, and he's like, no, Jacob Fatu for sure picked me up.
I need some violence, bro.
Let's go.
Oh shit.
Let's go, Cena.
I think Cena's gonna win this, man. I think they're just going too hard on him for him not to win this.
No, this has to be you.
Out. He's done. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
That's a good sell by him, by the way. I'll give that.
Man. He's like,
all right. So it's main event Jey Uso versus John Cena.
so whoever wins this,
So who had
gets-
Jey Uso? Who had? Do we know?
Who has number 2?
That's me.
That's you.
Oh my God! It's me.
Yeah, both of you.
Oh,
shit.
I was so bummed when CM Punk went out.
It's 20, not number 3. I mean, number 2, 20 and 23.
Ah,
20 and 23. I have
Oh,
10.
I got 20.
Let's go, son. Let's go.
Let's go.
You know what the sad part is? If Jey Uso wins, I'm fucking attacking you after this. I'm just letting you know that ahead of time. All
I
right.
got my gloves.
Hey, bro, it's all right. I got stand up too. It's all right.
Wow. It doesn't make sense for Jay to win.
It doesn't.
Or does it?
No, it doesn't.
I don't
That's
know.
why he's
I just fucking think
It's provocative.
Yo,
Cena's
it's
gonna take this.
provocative. You know what it is? Jey Uso gets the walkout, but here's the thing that everybody says. Just because you win the Royal Rumble does not mean you main event WrestleMania. There's too many events that happen. There's stipulations. There's the elimination
so
chamber.
it doesn't mean that.
Because sometimes you put it on the line or sometimes you lose it. They just rewrite the rules as they go. But in theory, they've tried to keep it as close to you win the Royal Rumble, you get at least night 1 or night 2.
2 headline.
2 headline. So that is usually the way it goes. But yeah.
That's what happened with Seth Rollins, right?
Yeah. So on this, if John Cena does it, you have your main event for WrestleMania.
That ball spot is wild.
Bro, I can't.
I
man.
just think
yeah.
they can't make John Cena lose. Bro. I don't know. I just feel
Well,
like
not to
they're.
He's
but,
like the
but
people's champ.
hold on. Think about this. If John Cena lost to Jey Uso, it gives Jey Uso credibility. That's why you have him there.
Let's go.
That's a
Hey,
fair
can-
assessment.
Can we get some volume right now?
You want
towards the
volume?
end?
You want it? You're building into it. You're feeling it.
Bro, I gotta
All
piss so bad.
No,
I
it's
can't-
not the
I can't
time. You're
leave
so
now.
close. You gotta hold on.
I can't leave now.
It's some you can't see me. Oh, it's the shuffle straight to the head. Now we're
Dude,
looking
it's
to
so hard
elevate
because
him.
I'm rooting for John Cena,
I
but
am
I
too.
got Jey Uso.
No, you should
so
go
I
for
got
Cena.
money
You
on
should go for
Uso
Cena
though.
for number 23.
No, I'm going for Uso. Fuck that.
Nah, dude.
I got $50.
That's all right,
I gotta
bro.
win.
This
Oh,
no. A super kick out of nowhere, everybody. He's looking. He's trying to
Let's
grab
go.
these legs. Don't you do it, John Cena. John Cena, I paid to see you in Trainwreck. You need to stay in this, sir. No, you take that super kick. You're Super Cena. This shit doesn't even phase you. You've headlined WrestleMania before. You've beaten The Rock. You can do this shit, John Cena. This is Jey Uso.
God.
He's main event. He's only main event, what? 0
He's up and
WrestleMania.
coming, though. He's the new guy.
0.
He's the new guy
You're
to beat.
John Cena. Lead the way.
He's a crowd favorite.
Retirement tour. Let me get my money's worth at WrestleMania.
I lost a lot.
Oh, here we go.
Let's
Oh,
go.
a good spear there. John Cena, you eat that shit. Brock Lesnar suplexed you 900 times and you came back. You can come back from this, sir.
Didn't he get squashed by
He did.
Brock?
I was there for that SummerSlam.
Okay.
And you know what? Nothing was better than that. Because
Like-
we saw children cry. And I was, dude, children were crying to me. And I was like, this is amazing. And me and my friends who went, by the way, I think my wife
It was like
went.
what, like 5 in a row or
No.
more?
He literally hit him with like 26 German suplexes.
Oh my.
I'm not kidding you. When that happened, literally just German,
Wow.
and John Cena at that time was Super Cena. So they were using the fact that Brock Lesnar had credibility from the UFC, and they were just trying to say like, this is what he is as a thing.
No!
Uh-oh.
No!
Oh no!
Go,
John Cena!
Uso!
It's not time.
No!
He's Shawn Michaeling. Do not let him do that. John Cena, safe.
Let's go.
Safe. Stay safe. What if they both touch the mat?
Oh my God. what's
Cena,
gonna
you're
happen?
heavier than them. Use your jorts.
Yes, I was gonna say.
Wait,
The
but
power
they're
of the
both
joint.
outside
He
of
wears
the
the jorts
the ring,
outside.
though.
You know what? Hold on.
They're both over the ropes, so
They're over the
whoever
ropes,
falls.
but look at Cena's leg. Why is he keeping it on the inside of
The rope.
Oh no, he had it. I thought he was inside. No, he's not on the inside. Cena, what are we doing here, bro?
Whoa, he's drunk now. Some power slap for you.
Yep. Here we go. There's a super
Oh,
kick.
no.
You hold on to that, John Cena. Don't you do that.
That was good.
Nobody wants John Cena to win, but I need
Nobody
money.
wants him.
Oh, let's go.
No!
No.
Yes! No!
I could never win it.
Jey Uso, my boy! I know I'm a fan of Jey Uso, bro.
Let's
go!
You need a Jey Uso shirt now.
Let's fucking go, my
I like this for Cena's storyline. I do
I do.
like this for
Let's
the
go.
storyline.
Now that I'm out of the running and I did not win the $50, it's the right move.
Yes, it is. It is. I think so too.
Just nobody wanted to see Cena win his third. And now he's putting over main event Jey Uso because he's the future. You got to put over the
Let's
future.
go.
And that is the one thing that John Cena understands. So I will give him that. Unless John Cena turns heel right now. But he will not.
Let's go.
Because the Make-A-Wish kids. So this is always my favorite thing is watching what the wrestlers do say to each other when
Because
they
that's
have
like
those
some real
moments.
shit,
Because
right?
he's really saying to him,
Yeah.
like, you deserve this.
Yeah.
Like, listen to this crowd.
And
this is
he's
you.
pointing at the crowd.
Yeah.
He's like, look at everyone over for you.
This is
Bro,
why
I'm a
you're
fan
there.
now.
And they're going to let Cena go out in a second, and he's going to point at the WrestleMania sign, and that is his moment.
Let's go.
So right now, main event Jey Uso, who for years was stuck in that second position, always to Roman Reigns, to the bloodline, stuck in so many things. And you know what?
So it does make sense. So it goes
Yeah.
back to Jay versus Gunther.
It does. And think about this. Jey Uso lost that title that he just won, that first singles title that we saw when we were at Raw a few months ago over at the Toyota Center. And I will give Milton credit. He was looking at me and he just goes, I think Jey Uso is going to win. And when he did win, it was an incredible moment because it was his first singles title. And, you know, what a great moment for him now. He gets to headline a WrestleMania.
That's awesome. He's so over.
Dude,
you know
the
what?
merch, the overness, it all checks
it
out. It makes sense.
It makes
And
sense.
John Cena being like, guys, I said I was going to win the Royal Rumble. I didn't. Damn.
In my mind, it's still like, okay, the winner faces like the top guy.
Yeah.
I forget there's 2 champions
Right.
now.
And him
like-
versus Gunther, which leaves
Yeah.
Cody open.
Yes, yes.
And
yeah.
Cody could headline with CM Punk.
Yep.
Cody could headline with KO again. Cody could headline with Seth.
Yeah.
But they've done that. Cody could hold the headline with Roman.
Yeah.
If they do that triple match, because it looked like tonight they were telling the story between Seth, Roman, and CM Punk. That's what makes me.
That'd be
that's
awesome.
the one? You think that's the one to make? That's how you know.
All right,
shit is
Coach.
going on.
I
Hey,
have
Coach,
dinner.
Do me a
Thank
solid.
you so much.
Look at that camera up there. Tell the people where they should be coming to train if they want to get their training.
You guys should be coming into Milton Arguello Mixed Martial Arts Academy. We do Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling. We do everything. Come out and train. We have a great team here. We have a winning record. We have a bunch of guys fighting for a title in the next 2 months.
Facts.
So, yeah, come on down and train. And we are always looking for jiu-jitsu guys to come in and roll. We have an up-and-coming white belt crew that is hungry to compete. So we need as many training partners as possible here.
And they compete next Saturday, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Raph, for taking care of that. He's been killing these guys, making sure they're more than ready while I've been out doing side quests. But yes, we are always looking for more training partners here.
I will tell you this, Milt. You know, the weird part about you saying all these things, we talk about competition for the kids, but I always think to myself, you know, it doesn't take a lot for things to change here at the gym.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just letting you know, at any given time, something like this could be used here at the gym, and then things change.
Of course. Don't worry.
I don't have to worry about it.
I'll get it back. Don't worry.
You'll get nothing back, bro.
I'll get it back.
You have nothing that says you're going to be getting it back.
This has my name on it.
It does not.
Oh!
Fuck Raph.
Cut.
I just want to go home.
All right, we get it. Hold on, I get it. All right, we're good. All right, thanks you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and plug everybody's stuff. Leno, when do we see you back in the cage? Do you know when you're fighting again? Like, people are excited about you fighting. You're always a fucking beast. What happens next to you, sir?
The goal is obviously to fight this year. Last year we took 1 fight, 1 L. Wasn't too happy with that. Then, to be honest, just been caught up coaching, and I just need someone hit me up for a fight. Then I'm down. Just someone send me a fight, and let's get in there. It's really all it's gonna take right now.
And I can tell you this: if you guys ever get the chance to watch somebody fight, this is the guy to watch fight. Always amazing, no matter win, lose, and an incredibly good winning record. So if they get the chance to see you fight, buy the ticket, take the ride. But always fun to watch you. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you helping out our youth getting ready for that next tournament, because when you were in there giving them advice, it's so good to hear somebody who's accomplished, who knows what they're doing, telling these kids, like, it's achievable, but y'all have to fucking want it. And
Yeah,
that was cool to see.
That's like thank you for having me. And that's kind of one of the big things with people I notice is like, it's like everyone's stuck in that middle ground where like they're like, I can see it happening. Like, well, if you can see it happening, go make it happen now.
Yeah,
that's the first part. I mean, see it happening and then just go out there and do it now. But you just have to do it with a sense of urgency. I think that's the part people miss. They don't have that sense of urgency, and if you could, the faster you can instill that into someone, the better they'll be at this.
Agreed.
And in life too, you just want to have a sense of urgency to get your shit done, bro. That way you have more free time.
Absolutely. Well, sir, I hope to see you back in the cage soon. If we don't, I'm sure I'm going to see you probably next week, even at Jiu-Jitsu World
Yeah,
Day.
I'll see you at the tournament.
I'll see you there, brother.
Guys. Thank
Good
you.
stuff. All right.
Nice to meet you, Zeus.
Good night, everyone.
Fuck out of here, coach. All right, Zeus, I'm going to put that camera on you, sir. That is your camera over there. Where can the people come if they're looking to, like, get some great video, or they're looking to increase their podcast and move that? Where can they come find you, sir?
If you need a podcast, West Coast Creative Studio, located in Hollywood, that's where you can find us. We have a wonderful facility in Hollywood where we produce any type of content, really, but focused really on podcasting. And we've had a bunch of great guests in that studio already, wrestling based. So yeah, if you guys need any type of content production, hit me up, West Coast Creative Studio, or my Instagram, zeus.dom on Instagram, ZUES.DOM.
Good stuff.
And thanks for inviting me, man. This was wonderful.
Zeus, I had to
This is
return
great.
the favor, bro. You were so kind to me to invite me over to your studio, and I appreciate it. I had a blast. I wasn't even planning to watch that fight, but when you hit me up and you're like, yo, would you come? I was like, bro, if you put out the bat signal, I got your back always.
Yeah.
So I cannot thank you enough. The studio is beautiful, by
Thank
the
you.
way. And let's put this on the record now. Let's get you back here sooner than later.
Hey, let's do it, man. Let's do this.
right.
And hey, I would love to have you come back to the studio, maybe with Milton.
Yeah.
And maybe have both of you guys on a podcast.
We would be
session.
so
And
up
it'd
for
be,
it.
It'd be awesome to like hear both of you guys' stories and just to hear the story and get more context on this building here and
Yeah, man.
this facility you guys got running here.
We're always down, and I mean, like, it's a cool place. We love this gym, and
Yeah.
you know, we get some really cool guys, and you got to see a little bit of that vibe here today with the heavy competition round. So it's
Yeah.
like a very intense day, and like it's so funny to me that it's so cool that even though it's a heavy competition day, like we still got boys in here who could be like, yo, I'll roll with him. Like I got him, and I'm like, yo, not just roll with him, but teach him something. Like give him something, and my guy Sam was able to do that with you today,
Yeah.
and he went over, and I knew he was a perfect training partner for you to get in rounds with. So I appreciate you coming, man. You're just always good vibes.
Dude, I love it. I love coming here. Every time I come here, it's you know, every time you do invite me here, I'll take the opportunity to come out here because I learn something new every time I'm here, and I love what you guys do, and it's awesome. And Jey Uso, my man,
Don't talk about it. Brother.
My man.
Dude, I told you I was gonna beat you up after if you won. So I'm gonna close this out, and I'll see if I'm still holding to that.
Jey
But
Uso,
brother,
let's
brother,
go.
brother. Don't put that in my face, brother. It's all about John Cena and the retirement tour. Everybody knows that.
Hey, bro, Jey Uso got me $50 right now,
He
so
did give you
he's
50
my man.
I
He's
was
my
legit-
guy.
I'm legit like, yo, you know what the worst part is? I'm like, why are all the people I like hurting me right now? I was like, I love Jey Uso. Like, I don't want to turn against him. So, nonetheless, I appreciate you, sir. We'll chat soon, but you have an open invite. Come through at the gym. We'll get more rounds. And like I said, you have such good jiu-jitsu instincts. All I ever want to do is shape it so that you got this extra thing that you kind of has as like a it's like an extra superpower.
Yeah.
Because when you start doing it and you have these good instincts, it's just a matter of like shaping it and telling you what you're doing.
Dude,
and why it
100%,
works.
man. Like jiu-jitsu is one of those things where you can use like if whatever, whenever, right? Let's say you're out and about and someone tries to pick a fight on you, like just the little things. I know I'm a lot more confident now.
Yeah.
If I ever get to use those skills,
Exactly.
you know, if I ever have to.
And hopefully,
and I'm not a fighter. I'm
and
a
hopefully
lover.
You never have to.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
it is good to know them
100%.
because a lot of us are pretty chill people.
Yeah.
But then it's always like, dude, there are a lot of unchill people. So you always want to make sure you're going to be good. And I feel confident you'll be in a good space. So
Yeah.
appreciate you, brother. I'm going to go ahead and close this up. But to you guys who have been watching with us all night long, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. Just a couple quick reminders. You're watching us here on the Grappling Hour. If you want to support us, head on over to patreon.com/grappling hour. If you go there for $5 a month, you can see my interviews. Today was a free thing. Everybody got to see this one free. But you can see my interviews 30 days before anybody else. And for a few extra ballers, you can see some extra bonus content not available anywhere else, including tape studies, including extra episodes, and everybody's favorite segment, Roast Draft, where people roast my competition footage. For whatever reason, that is everybody's favorite segment, where we'll bring on a guest, they'll make fun of my match, and I go, yeah, okay. We'll see if you're funny. Most of the times, they're okay. But they're way better at jiu-jitsu. Nobody learns anything. Nobody. Zero. Additionally, you can also check out. I love that you're doing over on the side. You're vibing out to
Bro,
Jey
we're
Uso.
still
doing
watching
his
this, bro.
speech.
Jey Uso.
So last couple of reminders, you can check us out, rapasparza.com/merch. If you want to get some of the Grappling Hour merch, check it out there. Rate and review. It does help. It really, really does. I do appreciate that if you go through, if you're watching on Spotify or on any of the things like Apple Podcasts. And then on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. It does make a difference. And finally, friends, if you want to continue the conversations that we have here on the show, head on over to the Discord at Grappling Hour. That's going to do it for us, you guys. It has been a